I don't know if you can hear me or you can hear me. I can't hear you. Okay. Oh, got it. Got it. Are you multi broadcasting right now? Okay. James, what's going on, man? Tone, there was an issue with your. Okay. There was an issue with your Twitter account. So I don't know if that's me or if that's Tony. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I just did a session on StreamYard and didn't run into any issues, or I believe I didn't run into any issues. I know it's been tough up here today. Okay, Rick, thank you. Big shout out to James and Rick who are in virtually in the building. I know there's been some issues because I was trying to listen to one of my favorite shows, Cope's Corner, and I know he had to restart the broadcast on a couple of times, on a couple of occasions. Tonight with JoJo, aka Mr. B, because they usually bring the best of the best in UFC, in combat sports, every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I think I hear you now, Tony D.
Yeah, this should be it. I was trying to get my computer. This
Okay,
work. Yeah, appreciate it.
how
What's
you
going?
doing?
I'm chilling, chilling. What's the word?
Nothing. Just want to do a quick broadcast, see how you guys. Well, number one, I have no idea how you got to work on time this morning. No idea,
I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I
dude.
do that a lot. What's up, Rick? What's up, James? I take my naps on purpose, just in case. You know what I'm saying? But I actually wasn't. I wasn't on time. I was an hour late.
Ah, come on, man.
I was an hour late. Ugh. But tomorrow's gonna be a good day. So naps are life. Amen. 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 What's the word? I had a ball last night.
Oh, it was so funny.
I had a great
It
time
was
last
so
night.
funny. They, I mean, they should have their own 20-minute HBO sketch show to go straight to HBO now.
Yeah, they started doing something. You know, we know Shell was traveling and shit, so it's all good.
They
They're gonna
are
get back in.
funny.
We're gonna have time
They
tomorrow night.
are
I'm gonna tell them
witty.
now. We got time tomorrow night. We can do it again
They
on
are
everything.
their comedy is biting, it's
Yes,
edgy,
yes.
and it's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Well, it's ruffling the feathers of the people who can't relate. Just like other issues ruffle our feathers if we can't relate. Good to see you. I don't see you all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ain't up here a lot.
Ah,
Rick, yo, last night was epic. I ain't gonna front. Last night
all
was
right.
epic.
You know what,
Talk to me.
Rick and
Smoke was up for a minute. I think his phone died. I don't know where
let's
JoJo
see.
at.
Uh, Hang on one sec.
You good, bro? You good? You had a good time last night. But to me, that's what it's about. You gotta let people tell you what they're going through. Look at how they are. Bring some forefront to what we don't know. I do all that up here. I have a ball up here. Rick knows. Rick been
Yeah.
seeing me up here for the past month. Rick been seeing me cut a fool up here for the past month. James
What
been
up,
watching me crack up
though?
all year. What up, Shell?
Rochelle's in the building. Milton's in the building.
Milton was good.
We sent out a couple of invites.
Yeah.
We won't be up here long.
Nope.
Luckily, I don't have to travel to New York City tomorrow because usually it's Thursdays when I'm on a 6 o'clock
Bro.
train.
And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this tree up for the holidays for everybody.
Love the tree.
Yeah. Milton, I did see that tornado warning. I know Tennessee's catching it, so Leslie, enjoy. I hope y'all all right when y'all see this. Eric, you up there in Tennessee too. I hope you good. Mike, I hope you good. There's another lady up there in Nashville. I hope she's good. All my Tennessee folks, I hope y'all all right. Mississippi, Alabama, I hope y'all good because I saw that line going across. It was coming this way for a little bit. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow here too. So everybody tighten up, be careful down here in the southeast. Straight up.
So there's multiple invites pushed out there. As we
Facts.
know, in this HAPS environment, we can only get four of us up here. So first
Facts.
come, first serve basis.
That's it. That's it. Talk to
That's
him.
it. It kind of
Talk to
sounded
him.
like a little bit like Sucker MCs when it said first come,
That's what you
first
got to
serve
do.
basis.
That's what you got to do.
You know.
That's what
So
you got to
that's
do.
what we did. Oh, James, I didn't see you was in the backstage. There he goes.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing,
BHB.
man.
BHB, the bald headed bastard himself.
Hey, I'm not the only one.
No, you're
There you
not. No,
go.
you're not. You're rolling deep around here.
Oh man, Tony, I didn't tell you
Uh oh.
that I took a look into James's kitchen and decided to replicate it in Nassau County.
I heard about
That's
that.
hilarious.
I heard about that. He told us about
It's
that
it's
before.
it's eerie now. Uh
It
No,
should be.
it's slightly different. We got different cabinets, different backsplash, and I went with the Whirlpool and you went with the Samsung.
okay, okay.
I got the
Rochelle's in the building.
I got the I forgot what the hell that is. A Kenmore. Star Child. What's good? Did you make it, lady? What's the
No, I
situation?
did
Talk to us.
not.
Oh.
You still
I
where you
am still
were?
stuck.
Uh,
Yes, I'm still in Chicago. I am still not there.
You're in Chicago?
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to. Yes, unfortunately.
I
Um,
grew up in Chicago, North Side,
I grew up
Monticello
on
and
I
Montrose.
grew up on the south side.
Yeah.
I grew up on the south side.
Yep.
Yo. What's up,
Here's the
Timmy Kelly?
problem.
Yes.
I got stuck here, and then it snowed, and I'm supposed to be home to go to work today. So now, and my buddy passes. They're still making me pay exorbitant amounts of money, and I've been looking for alternate ways to get home. I tried to look at a rental car. Rental cars are more than a flight. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
Um, yeah.
Because of the
And right
drive.
now, yes.
Because
And
of the
then, so tomorrow, I did talk to my boss today. I really have a really good job, a really good boss. I'm just at this point, I'm frustrated. I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's like I've extended my funds as far as I can take them so that I can at least have some money when I go home because I
right.
got paid while I was out of town. And it's just like at this point, it's just like I might have to ride a bus and ride 25 hours.
Ugh.
Ouch. I did
Ugh.
that one time to New York or to California. 2 days. It took 10 years off my life.
Oh,
I'll
Kimi
never
Callie
ride a
said, help my
Greyhound
little
again.
sis out. Man, at this point, so tomorrow, what I was going to do, I'm going to call my boss, see if they can give me a loan against my check because I gotta get back home to go to work. I cannot. I've already missed a day. The holiday is coming. I'm like, this is craziness. I just don't know. I haven't had a whole entire mental breakdown though. As you can see, I'm still good out here. It's just
That's
very,
good.
very frustrated, very, very irritated.
And it's snowing again tonight. I just walked my dogs and it's flaring out again. It's snowing
I
again.
know.
Jeez.
I know. Don't remind me, sir. Don't remind me.
Ugh.
I guess I'm gonna have to have a moment of silence right here
Did
because
Right?
that's all
they?
I can
Did
do at this point.
I wasn't watching cable news today. I try not to watch it too tough, but did they cancel more flights today?
Yes, they're letting flights out now, but with the snow, see, I have to fly out of O'Hare. O'Hare is way north of where I am. I'm all the way south. O'Hare is north. So even though south may not be as bad, O'Hare gets different. They get a different weather system up there. Like it's colder. It gets icier faster. He can attest
Yep.
to that. James can attest to that. You could have the same in the same city and have two different types of weather.
Yep.
So the snow melted where I am because I'm on the south side. Um, but if it snows tomorrow and it's been wet, it's gonna turn to ice. Now what?
Yeah. That's what it did today. This morning we woke up because we it
And so
snowed
I'm
pretty
just
much all
like,
day yesterday. We woke up in the morning and it was all ice. And it's
mm-hmm.
just
So if the ground is already wet, that's all I could say is
yeah, I
that's
know.
all I could say. Craziness.
Jeez.
Craziness. I've been here
So
since the
is your
24th.
boss
I
at
wasn't.
least open to the like he understands the plight that you're in right
Yeah,
now?
it's all over the
Okay.
yeah. It's all over the news. It's all over the
Okay.
news. It's like this is
The
not
news
anything
could be
that
a
I can
saving
control.
grace for
And
a situation like what she's going through right now. That is correct. And you got to have the right type of employment for them to understand. So you are good on that aspect. But I know you ready to get back to what you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to do to get back and get yourself back
first of
together.
all, I didn't come home for snow. It was 85 degrees when I left Dallas.
Right, right. That ain't even a question.
I left Dallas in tank tops and flip flops. Okay, I wasn't planning for this.
Now you
Mm.
wrapped up in a blanket with a
What you
scully
mean?
on.
No, I just happened to pack like leggings, some hoodies. I don't even own winter clothes anymore. I had to go to Walmart and find some man's 2X hoodies and
Yeah,
some knockoff Uggs boots.
yeah.
I don't. Who owns winter clothes?
People up
So
north.
Rochelle, do us a favor and put your Cash App in the comments.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You dead ass.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
That
Because I
happened.
can't
I
ever
bumped
do it
into
on
Chase you.
here.
Keep
I
your
bumped
voice down.
into a client at Dick's yesterday. Randomly, I saw him. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Yay, what's going on?" And he's like, his son, who's in the military, flew in from Hawaii. He's stationed in Hawaii. He picked him up at O'Hare yesterday. He was in a hoodie, shorts, and flip flops. He had no winter clothes, so he's at
Damn
Dick's
time.
buying gloves and love.
Right. Right. Right.
You
Time.
know?
Please. I got my headphones
Hold
on.
on just a second.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's
But I
I'm
was
not.
like, hey, nice to meet you. And he's like, hey, this
Just
is
let
a
me know,
client of
okay?
mine. His name's Jim. And he's like, I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, thanks for serving. And I'm like, get yourself some pants, boy. You don't walk around in shorts this time of year.
Right. Kimmy Callie Rochelle's working there right now. You ain't got to tell her no more. We got you.
so. Rochelle, are you typing it in?
Yeah, she's typing it. I hear her. She's
Okay.
Yes,
typing
I
it in.
am.
Okay.
Okay, how do I put it in the chat? Because whenever I'm up on live, I can never put it in the chat.
Hit the
Just
three
Just
dots. You
the
will
three
see where it
dots.
says
There should
send
be a
chat.
chat
Yeah.
when you hit that.
Okay, hold on just a second. I was texting Kimi to tell her to do it for me.
Oh, that'll work. That'll work too.
Yeah, but Ted, I miss you,
Because
man.
for
I
some
don't see you too
reason,
often on Haps here. I know you're probably
man,
elsewhere.
because we couldn't find each other.
I know it sucks. I know.
We couldn't find each other, and it's just like
Do you know
you
what I
get
have
to
to
the
do?
point.
I have to go like what I have to refresh because a lot of times I'm just on my phone, right?
Right.
I'm on my Mac right now, but I'm rarely on my Mac. Um, I have to refresh my phone, and then I go to activities, and then it'll give me a fresh view of who's live, right?
Uh.
That's what you
And I
do.
have to do
Activity,
that
yes.
all the time. I have to do
You got
that
to turn your
all the
phone
time,
off. Turn your phone off once a day and turn it back on and watch it
you know?
reboot. All your notifications pop up.
No, but all I have to do is you know how you pull up and you take the back stuff off your phone like by pulling it off. I don't have to turn my phone off. I just have to do that, and then I go into the app, and then it gives me a fresh look of who's in
Got
there.
you.
Yeah,
I I, I don't want to sound
I
like
know
everyone
they
else.
make us do a lot of work.
Yeah, it's just I don't want to sound like everyone else.
I
But
know.
it's like I just want to be able to say, "God, who's on?"
Yep.
Let me click through. Like, oh, James is on, Tony's on, or whatever like that. That and I gotta check through my settings on the notifications again because
But also too on the random, it it's like to me on my random, it's either one, two, maybe three people, and that's
that's
it.
it. That's it.
And I hate when it goes to the same person. I'm like, I don't want to watch you. Like,
Right.
why do you keep coming back up?
I don't want to watch you, and I don't even know who you are.
I know, right? No offense, but I want to see somebody else. That's why I'm hitting random again.
All right.
It is what it is, though. I mean, I like I said, I'm sticking out like I know Tony and a few other of us are.
Yeah.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt to get the kinks out, and because you know what, I've been elsewhere and I don't like elsewhere. I like this place. I don't want to be elsewhere. You know
So mostly we like the community.
exactly.
We like the community.
Appreciate you, Milton.
Thank you, Milt. That's the main thing here.
Always. We look forward
And
to
there's
seeing
not
each
so
other,
much
hearing from each other.
like on Twitch and Reddit. It's too there's too busy. There's too much stuff going on, and I can't. You know what I mean? I like the more simplicity of what Haps is. Same how Periscope was. It was more simplistic, and I like
I
that.
feel you. Jojo, what's up? Rochelle dropped down. Rochelle, if you're still in the comments, check your stuff right now because you should be receiving stuff. James, if you could, and I would ask you to, due to the help she needs, if you could send her something only if available, only if I'm able to. You know what I'm saying?
What's her name again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Star.
You guys be
I see
good.
26 sets of eyes up here. If all of y'all could send something to Rochelle to help her get back home, you see the Cash App and Kimmy Callie Powers' comment, and I say this because as a single mom traveling for the holidays and to be stuck and you got a job to get back to, I understand that
Thanks,
situation
Milton.
fully. I really do. So honestly, I hope
Star.
she's able to get something out of this.
Ciao.
All that. Triple S, what's good, bro?
What's up, JoJo?
Konnichiwa, yo. What's happening?
I get to say,
I hate you. What's happening, James? How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm
I
good.
get
I'm
to
good.
say for the last time of 2021 and my first time, what's going on, BX Connect?
Hmm. Facts.
Do you know
What's
what's funny
happening?
about you,
What's
JoJo?
happening?
Is like my son, like like you're so knowledgeable about the MMA stuff, right? And so
Yeah,
like that's my son's into that, and like we'll watch, and we'll get the pay per views on Saturdays and stuff. At least the good ones.
yeah,
And I'm always asking him, I'm like, he knows like all the people. Like I could just say, oh, he's like this, and he makes me think of you because you know what I mean? It's like all these dudes and the women and all this kind of stuff. Where I'm like, I'm bad with names and I don't know all these people. I know
yeah.
that I know a few of the good ones. The
Right.
main people, but not everybody. And my son
Yeah.
he'll be rattling out names like, yeah, so and so's playing and and he's not good or da da da. I'm like, how do you know all this?
I'm telling you, man, the kids really are getting into it, man. And you gotta thank Conor McGregor for all that, man. It's Conor
Yeah,
McGregor who got all those kids
absolutely.
into it, for real. So you
He
know what
he
I
bought
mean?
he made me spend the bank on getting the Conor McGregor like zipper hoodie from
Oh, the fight kid
Reeboks.
stuff.
The
Oh
fight kit, yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah,
Yeah, the fight kid. Yeah,
yeah.
nice,
Plus the
nice.
video games,
Yeah,
of
man.
course, the video games.
Of course,
Hey
of
Jojo, I
course.
don't know if you were listening, man, but Rochelle stuck in Chicago. We're trying to send something to a Cash App if you got it. I'm trying to put it out there to everybody. Give her a little something to get
Oh,
back down to Texas because she caught in that bad weather up there. You know what I'm saying?
oh, damn. All right, where's you gotta
It's in the
go
chat.
fund those.
Kimmy Callie Powers put a Cash App in there.
Okay,
She
let me
dropped
see.
down. I told Kimmy just check on to make sure she's getting it.
All
Yeah, I'm
right,
gonna copy it
gotcha.
and
Let them scroll up, bro. Let them scroll up. It's in there
It's
already.
it's it's in there.
it's
Yeah,
in
it's in there
there.
already. Yeah.
Okay, I just
Okay,
sent it again.
Yeah, I don't put
okay.
nothing. No single mom has to go through the struggle like that, especially when you're with your child and you're stuck. I remember a couple times on the road, my mom's car broke down. She didn't
Facts.
know what to do. That's the worst feeling in the world.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
I'm gonna use the
All
internet
right.
to my advantage on situations like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
use the
Facts.
that's
internet
some
to my
bullshit.
advantage. If you on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook watching us, y'all see it up in there. Drop a comment, get at us. If some of y'all know me, do either one of them inbox me. I'll get the message somewhere else. But damn it, y'all send a little something, something for real.
Hold on, let me
People going
open
through the
up
struggle in
the
the weather.
Facebook channel.
That's something that I don't wish on anybody.
No,
You
No,
take time,
No.
off, you travel, and then you get to the airport and they're like, your flight's canceled. Like, what do
bro,
you mean?
that's
Yeah.
just the
Yeah, yeah.
worst. And when you get snowed in or iced in on the highway, that's even worse. Just give me a just gave note that it's a one. Not an I on her name. Oh, you right about that. Let me look at that. Big ups, Rick. Because when I typed it in there, her name came up. So I just want to make sure she got it.
Yeah,
I
it's a
hope so.
one. It's not an
It's a
I. It's a
one.
one. It's
Okay.
$sign STARCH1 LD226.
I got an I on there.
Yeah, it's
So
a
I hope
one, not
that's
an
her.
I.
Well, did you see a picture?
No.
Well, Ted. Oh, well, Ted re-put it in the chat.
I'm
Yeah,
about to
I
I'm about to
saw her
Okay.
redo it
Yeah,
picture.
I
now.
see it. I
Yeah,
got
I'm
it.
about to
Okay.
redo it now.
Okay. Damn, man, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's it's so strange because so my wife's birthday is in 2 weeks, and she's like, "Where are we gonna go? Are we
Is she a
flying
Capricorn?
somewhere?" Say it again.
Is she a Capricorn?
Yes.
So am I. Mine's in January. Yeah.
So she said, "Where are we going?" And I'm like, are you watching what's on TV?" I said, "I think we should drive to do something that weekend." And she's like,
Yeah.
"I want to go somewhere warm." And I'm like, I'm not trusting this too tough.
Hey, Rick, I appreciate you keeping me straight on that, man. Big ups for that. Just want to let y'all know it went through. I sent what I could today.
Got you, Rick. Thank you.
Big, that's why I like Rick. Rick's peeps. Told y'all, it's 2 days left. Anybody messing with Rick, let me know. I'm anti-trolling.
The only
Him and
problem
Nurse
with Rick
Blondie.
is he's never got drunk, he's never got high, and he was a virgin before he got married. Other than that, he's a great guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are y'all doing?
Oh my
Yo,
God.
Joe, where have you been?
Me?
Yeah, you. Where you been?
On
He's
here?
on a
You talking
lot.
about
What
or
are
in
you talking
like
about? He's on a
general?
lot.
No, on here.
He's been up.
He's on here.
Oh, I've been here, but like when I show up, I've been live doing like in between streams. I'm on here on the Saturdays, but there hasn't been any type of fights since the Darkest Lewis fight.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's just been we don't have no like official UFC fights till the 15th.
Because
And
they took a break
so
until next year. You're right.
yeah. And so the only thing that's coming on, I think they have Cage Fury grappling. There's a grappling event Thursday. This chick, Danielle Kelly, is gonna be grappling against Carla Esparza in the main event. It was supposed to be Rose Namajunas, but she got injured, so she had to pull out. So Carla's gonna be taking her place. And there's a whole bunch of UFC people on that card too that are gonna be grappling. Then Rising got an event Thursday night into Friday. I think it is. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be watching that. I probably will, probably not. I don't know.
You'll be
But then there's
watching
a
it.
bunch of other random
You'll be
in
watching it.
between.
Stop that.
Yeah.
You'll be watching that
But
shit. You don't miss a
Jojo,
fight.
that
Stop it.
last one was awesome because I was watching it with my son, and when Nunes, right, female,
Yes.
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Yes.
she lost, when she
Yes.
tapped, my son and I looked at each other. We made eye contact. We're like,
Bro, I
right,
lost my mind. I couldn't
and
believe what
then and
happened.
then and then what's his name? Um,
Oh yeah,
the American
Poirier.
guy,
Yeah, Poirier.
Poirier.
Yeah.
He's a prick. I don't like him. I wanted the Brazilian guy to win. I He's a prick. I don't like him. I just don't like him. He tries to fakely like promote the first responders and the military. Fuck you, dude. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. And so when he tapped, I was like, yeah.
Oh man, you can't let that guy live, yo. Oh
No.
man. But yeah, man, that dude Oliveira was an underdog in that fight. And the way he went in there and did what he had to do, man, major props to him.
Even the
But man,
undercard ones were good during that last one. They were
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I would have
All those
never
cards were
thought
fire.
she was gonna pull it off.
Oh, she did.
Dog.
She
I
did.
would have
Dog.
never thought.
I was a proud American
Dog.
that day.
I was super sick. I didn't even want to talk about that fight. Before it came, I didn't want to talk about it because I said, yo, how you put this girl in this fight against Amanda Nunes? This girl's two
My
and
son and
two.
I kept
There's
saying that
no
like
way.
nobody's gonna beat Nunes. Like she'll retire, and then all of a sudden that happened. We're like, what?
Oh, you heard
Yes.
me? You heard me on the stream? You heard me on the stream when we was
I did. I
watching?
was watching.
I
Oh!
lost my mind.
Oh!
I'm like, what is going on? No way. Because this girl
Thank
was
you,
just
Milt.
throwing. She kept
Oh, and
throwing,
who was the
and
Irish
Pena was
guy?
just marching.
Mick. Hey, who's that Irish guy? The skinny guy, Drake,
What's up, Carlinda?
with the hair, who won
Kalinda, how
here?
you doing?
O'Malley. Remember O'Malley? Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah, Sean
O'Malley
O'Malley.
too.
Yeah.
O'Malley's fight was good too.
Yeah, man. He came in against Piva, smoked Piva,
Yep.
man.
Well,
Yeah, that was.
O'Malley had that Instagram post with McGregor
Yeah,
prior to the fight.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He O'Malley's a special case, man. But I want to see him do well. But he got to get those big names, man. They playing
Mhm.
games with that guy. I guess they want to build him up slow, whatever. But
Right.
yeah, but he's done pretty good for himself so far. It's just that he kind of puts his foot in his mouth a little bit. But he's a young fighter though.
And then
But
that one guy who
yeah,
drinks the beer out of people's shoes. What is that, man?
I don't know.
Taito Ivasa. Taito Ivasa, yeah, that dude is cool, man.
That's crazy
What's
though.
up,
It's like,
Mike? All right,
oh.
Kenny Cal, appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, man picks up a random shoe,
I mean, how can you not
pours.
root for him? Because you just want to see him drink somebody's nasty shoe. Like he's just like,
Man.
Facts, facts, facts. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta
so
do.
crazy.
He's a crazy guy, man, but
He is.
he
He
got
is.
that KO though. Nice
Oh yeah.
KO.
Well, he's a big
Nasty
boy.
KO.
He's a big boy.
Fact. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, man. So, I know the next pay per view is Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gane.
That's
Appreciate
the
you,
That's
second
Sid.
gonna
week
be
of
on the
January, right?
22nd.
The second
Huh?
Saturday of January, or is that
Is it?
first?
I think the it's gonna be the no
What date is that?
the 22nd. I think it is.
Oh, that's the third. That would be the third
Yeah, that'll be the
Saturday in
third
January.
Saturday. Yeah, the
Yeah, the
third
third.
Saturday.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They
So
took a way break. They're like, they're
yeah,
pushing us at the end of the month or next year, or next Saturday or
yeah,
January.
yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if they probably even got the. I don't know if it was by design or what, man, but I think it was a good call on them because of this whole, you know what I mean? You see this whole brand new cases of COVID and all this stuff that's going on. So I don't know if it was just was it a strategic move on their
Yeah,
part
but a
or
lot
what?
of that
But yeah,
new stuff is all downplayed. It's not even as bad as they pretended it to be.
it's
So.
nuts, man. But I know they over here in New York, our mandate situation has gotten crazy.
Well,
So
yeah, you guys are in
yeah,
the. I, I don't ever
yeah,
plan on going. I couldn't wait to get out of New York right before they pulled all that shit earlier in the year. And then
yeah.
I had to close out this condo, and right next to the condo, I asked the guy at the door guy. I was like, "What are all these people over here?" He's like, "Oh, that's a COVID-19, testing thing." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah,
It's like
there's literally test sites everywhere. There's test sites,
everywhere. And
vaccination sites,
yep.
everywhere you walk here.
Everywhere.
And then when
I'll
I
tell
went
you
to the
this.
restaurant, I went to this restaurant, and they're like, they want your name and stuff. So just in case you come down, they could.
Yup.
So I'm like, I put my name as Donald Trump.
Hell
This
no.
restaurant is going to be huge. I tell you, huge.
Oh God.
James is a mess,
Here
bro.
come Milton with his mess.
Oh my god.
But man,
Yeah,
Ed, how
man,
you
but
living, Ed?
it's just
But you guys live in New York. You know those restaurants. Do you put your real name? Do you give them your real name?
No,
No,
you
man.
say, "Hey, who's this party for? This party's for Ted."
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
yeah.
I just
yeah.
give him a first name.
Yep.
Ted Jones, Ted Smith.
I don't
Yeah.
even give him a last name. I just say
Right, right.
Ted, and just
No, but they gave me like an iPad or something like, and it was like
oh
a
really?
questionnaire. Yeah, it was and to like fill out this thing so that they can trace. They can do like just in case somebody you were sitting next to got COVID, they can. I was like, no, you're not big brothering me.
Let me
I'm
cut
like,
you off,
Yeah.
James, real quick. Hold on. Ed, Ash Pauls, y'all get a chance. Look through the comments. Star Child is stuck in Chicago trying to get back home. The weather's got her crossed up and she needs help getting back home. A bunch of us are
I
sending
there.
money
just I
to the
just
Ted just
crash
put
copied
it
app.
in
and
there again.
Yeah,
pasted.
Ted just put it in the
Ted just
comments.
put it in there again.
Y'all drop something for
If
her,
you can help,
please. Whatever you can give to help her
$10,
out.
$20, whatever your
Yeah,
heart desires.
something to help her get back because her flight's jammed up and the rentals are costing too much. Just on the real. How you doing, Ash Pauls? And like I said, Ed, how you doing? Milton's
Hey,
in the house. All
Right.
that.
Rochelle, stop it.
Nah, shut them.
She's
We
almost in
got you.
tears. No, no,
This is the
no.
Oh,
reason
that's
I use
sweet.
the internet to
That's
this
sweet.
advantage right here. When you need help and we're able to do it, this is why I like the internet. This is when it's the realest right now. So you go ahead and shit them. You go ahead after that story you told us last night. Now you see you messing with real motherfuckers. For
Hey
real,
Ted,
for real.
did you just get your range though? Just recently?
I got it yesterday.
Because I saw you had the skillet, like the skillet option.
Yes.
I have that too, where you can place it on there. I have
Yeah.
yet to use it though. Have you used it? Oh, you just got it. Yeah,
I just got it yesterday. Just
yeah,
arrived yesterday morning. And it's,
yeah.
hopefully my wife is not watching the stream, but she's
It,
just like, of course, micromanaging everything from 600 miles away.
Oh wow.
And I'm like,
Wow.
right.
did you test it? Did you turn it on? Did you let it run for 20 minutes? I was
Right,
like,
right, right.
no, I
All
didn't
that.
do
Yeah.
any of that.
Make sure you
Oh my
fill out the
goodness.
warranty card and send it
I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the phone and I'm like,
Yeah.
in. It is nice to have a nice range, though. I gotta admit, it is
yeah,
nice to have. It's easy clean because you can pick up the two like things, and it's super easy to clean. It's not
yeah,
like the older ones. I love it.
yeah.
I love it. I love it.
The other one was a mess anyway.
Yeah.
Talking about the
Um,
Range Rover?
no, no, no.
Oh. Oh. What
Far
are you
from
talking
it.
about?
I'm a Ford guy, okay?
Wait, did
Okay.
you buy
Oh,
you
okay.
bought your wife a Range Rover, Ted?
No, I did not.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say.
Please. No.
Oh.
No, but Ted,
Oh.
incidentally, guess what I talked my wife into getting?
I remember you were saying something about a Silverado.
No, I drive a Silverado.
Oh, okay. What'd you
So
get?
I pre-ordered a 2022
Drum
Tesla
roll.
Cybertruck.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Whoa.
Bulletproof
Wow.
glass, stainless steel.
Wow.
Wow.
Who gets to park in the yard?
Wow.
Who gets to showcase? I think
Damn.
we've answered this question. It's rhetorical.
He's going to
Wow.
get all this business because we had that conversation earlier this week and then he turned around and got it. You no good, low down, Mr. Riddler, Dr. Death, ugly Joker, fake
Hey, but you know
Batman,
what though? You know
non
what
Robin
though?
outfit.
My 2022 Silverado is still being built in Flint, Michigan. I thought I was going to get it before the end of the year, but no. It looks like it's going to be
I
next
know, right?
year. The hell?
It's being built, but I'm going to get a cyber while I'm
It's
Yeah,
waiting.
like
being
who
built.
says that? Who
So
says
they sent me
that?
something I could drive her around in.
Yeah, just wild
No,
being built.
because when all this shit happened, we were getting worried because certain parts you couldn't get certain things from China and stuff. So
Yes.
so
Yeah.
um so I pre-ordered a 2022 Silverado truck to get a new one, and then my wife, she wanted to get a new Audi, and then I was looking, and I was like, and then I'm like, and my son and I, we talked her into it. I'm like, babe, we don't have to pay for gas.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want an
Oh,
SUV? It's like an SUV. It's a truck.
It,
It's like,
it's
yeah.
it's like a tank.
yeah, it is. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm like, babe, look at the inside. You can fit 6 people in it, not 5 like your car. You can fit 6.
Wow.
And
It's
it's
that
got a
bullshit. I tell
17-inch
you, I don't like him.
screen.
You're probably going to get all six
Man
wheels
said,
too, you
man said
punk.
I bought a Tulsa. Here's the question. Here's a question: you taking that Tesla to the car wash, or you washing that at home?
It's stainless steel. I'll take it to any car wash. I don't care. It's stainless steel.
Milton, you
I thought
stupid.
he was gonna say I'll just be petty and wash it at the
Right, right,
front.
right. With
No,
a
you know what?
diaper.
I used to wash my cars even, and I was like, oh, but then I'm like, man, who's got time for that? I'll spend $10, $15 and just go through the drive-through.
Okay, you're a good man. You're a good man.
Come on.
Wow. Nice.
I don't like you, man.
Yeah,
I
good
don't
No,
like
man.
you.
but
Good
you know,
man.
it's funny because my son and I,
Ain't
we're
nothing
already
funny. I don't
joking
like you,
because
man.
he's going to be driving soon, and we can already see it. He's gonna be like, my wife would be like, I need to get to the hospital. We're like, we'll be home in a second.
Dude, you're too much. You are too much.
It does 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
The Cybertruck?
Wow.
The Cybertruck? No, I thought the other one did that.
No, 2.9. Well, there's two models. There's a 2 engine, 2 motor, and 3 motor.
So
But
so
the
here's my
two,
question. Did you get to physically see one, or
yeah,
you just purchased it off the internet?
yeah. So okay. So what you have to do if you wanna pre-order it is you have to open up an account or whatever on Tesla, which
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
easy, email and password, whatever, and then you give a down payment, and then you pre-order it, and then they give you your pre-order number, like whatever, and then they says as soon as the production gets closer, then we will let you modify your car, so you get to tweak it
Wow.
like to what you want as soon as
Okay.
production gets
Wow.
closer. So I'm waiting for that email.
This guy here.
Wow.
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 I gotta wait for a
This
pre-order on an
guy's
iPhone. He
different.
getting a pre-order truck. This guy here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
This
it's for
guy
my
is
wife. It's not for me. It's for my wife.
Right.
Oh my
for
god.
my wife.
Right. He's like, yeah,
It's
honey,
for
you're
the
gonna love
wife.
it.
It's
Don't
for the
worry
wife.
about it.
It's for the wife. It's for
Yeah.
the wife.
She'll never actually drive it.
Yeah.
But it's hers.
Like, you sure you don't want to drive today? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, that's
Oh
good.
man,
No,
that's
I'm
nice
excited.
though.
Now I
That's
can't
nice
I
though.
can't stop thinking about like when am I getting my truck?
So when did they
Yeah.
say it's gonna be ready? Like first
Next
quarter?
year. Ah,
Second quarter?
who knows? No, they're not saying. They just said 2022.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
I know. So
Well, in a
I
way,
know.
that's kind of good because when it comes early,
It's a bonus, right?
you know, it puts them in a box if they say, "Hey, May 1st, 2022," and then it's
Right.
April 29th. You're sitting there. You're like, I haven't heard anything.
But because of supply chain shit. But the only thing that's I would think is different from Tesla is because everything is done in Texas now. Where my Silverado, there might be some parts that aren't in Flint, Michigan. You know what I mean? I don't
Right.
know. So we'll see.
We will, we will, we will.
I'm just glad
I
that she
still like that
agreed to
other
it.
one. I bet you are. There was a Cybertruck.
Because
I
I
forgot
was
what the
trying to
other one
talk to her in
was.
a Tesla for a while, but she was like, I don't want a sedan.
Ah,
I'm like, well, they do have a truck.
jeez.
This
Yeah,
guy.
when you get
This
that,
guy.
please send a photo of that because
Dude, I'm gonna
I
I'm gonna broadcast in it. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be like,
because I've only seen concept art. I've never actually seen one.
I hate you. I hate you.
Yo.
I hate you. We were
Yeah.
just
I
talking
never
I'm
about
gonna
it
seen
over
it
I'm
the
gonna
either.
weekend.
broadcast with no shirt on in my Cybertruck.
And, and I wanted, they got the auto shows at the Javits Center, but because of this whole situation,
Right.
yeah.
Hell, I don't even have to
So I
drive
didn't
it.
get
There's
to see.
autopilot. I'll just be flexing as I'm driving, not driving.
As
This
I'm driving,
guy,
not driving.
man, driving.
Wow.
Too much,
That's
man.
nice.
Word,
And it's
No,
that is
good
a
because
good
we'll
guy.
that's something to look forward to.
It
absolutely,
is.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm looking at the flying cars myself. I want to see that because I did see the prototypes a couple of years ago. They haven't come out yet, but the pre-order they were already maxed out. It's gonna be like 300 of
Mm.
them max. and there were 3 different types of flying vehicles. I did want to.
That's awesome though.
No, in 2026 and 2027 is when I expect the first production of the hover cars to come out, and then I want to get one of those.
Mm.
Hover cars.
Also produced by Mr. Musk.
No, this one is a private company. Um, they bought they bought a couple old military hangars,
Mm.
and they're they're starting production, but they don't expect to have production out to the masses for probably another 4 years.
Wow.
Okay.
And these hover cars will the wings will collapse in so that you can fit in a normal parking slot, and you can fit into a standard normal garage, and they'll be able to go up to about 2,500 feet in the air, and the speed will range between 200 and 300 miles an hour.
What
Ja.
happened?
Ja.
Hovercraft.
Hover,
No, I'm
yeah,
Hover
talking about
car.
my
yeah.
thing dropped
In
down.
about
Yeah, I don't know what
four
happened.
years from now, 4 years from now.
I'm waiting on them.
So you said your thing dropped, your
Yeah, the
audio and
signal
your
dropped.
video.
Yeah, I
You're
just
kind
lost
of
the
hazy
last.
right now.
I just
Yeah.
lost the
That
last
was
60
happening
seconds up there. I
earlier
don't know
when
what
I was
happened. Yeah.
broadcasting with Mike. Yeah.
I saw
Okay.
Mike had to
Cool.
Mike was on his
restart
own.
like a couple of times.
He
Hmm.
kept
Yeah.
walking his dog too, though. So who knows?
Right.
He's got a new golden retriever.
He's loving that dog too.
Did he name
Yeah.
it yet, or is it still no name?
I don't know. I
I
don't
I
don't
know.
don't
think he
think I
named
heard a
it yet.
name yet.
We'll find out tomorrow. Well, I will.
So Joe, what's the best event if we had to attend one event this weekend? What's the best combat sports event this weekend?
Damn. This weekend,
Hmm.
there's not really
Not
much,
many.
but like, there's only like, if you had to choose between the combat jujitsu and Ryzen in Japan, you would go to Ryzen in Japan. But
Okay.
I hate Ryzen's pacing. That thing is just long because it just
Okay.
goes like a couple fights, then they have a long intermission. That joint just there for like a good 30 minutes to like an hour. You just wondering what the hell's going on. Then it comes back to fights again. So it's just kind of like but it has good fights on there though. Homeboy that boxed Floyd Mayweather, the Japanese
Yes.
kid, Tenshin
Yes.
Nasukawa, he's
Yes.
fighting on there. He's gonna be fighting in a mixed rules bout against former Pride lightweight champion Takanori Gomi, the OG, Mr. Speedball. Yes, is it Speedball?
Do you
Right hand.
guys
There you
watch?
go.
Do you guys
Fastball
watch
right hand.
when?
There you go.
Do you guys watch when
Huh?
JoJo does the flash from the past fights, the old fights,
Yes.
and some of them they look so gay. Like, what are you doing? And they don't cut it. Like they the rounds are like endless, and the dude's head's
Yeah.
in the guy's crotch for like his ass for
Yo, that
for
was back in the
hours. Like,
days, man. That was back in the days. It's awkward. It's awkward as
it's
hell.
so awkward. It's so I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what are
Dude,
we watching? What are we
dude,
watching?
this week, the last weekend that happened, with the card between Derek Lewis and Chris Dawkins, there was a fight between Dontel Mays and Josh Parisian, and Dontel had Parisian in the 6'9". You know what I mean? In the 6'9" position, and this dude literally was humping his head. He
Yes,
used his pelvis and was like this, and literally humped his head.
forever. It's just like
Yo, I was there. I said, yo, did he just get violated? I was like, no way they just
it
aired
was.
that.
You know what I think it was? It was the LGBTQ wrestling event.
Yo, I don't know, bro, but that was mad random, and I was
What's up,
dying with
Jeeves?
laughter, yo, because I
Jeez, what's
It's
couldn't
so
happening?
bad.
believe it.
It's so
I
bad.
couldn't believe it.
And
It was
some of the
just
outfits
terrible.
they wore, like the
Yo,
full
but
like the
those
old
throwback
school
joints,
wrestling. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the throwback joints. Yeah, I know people be laughing when I be showing them joints. Yeah, they had the
Oh,
full
I'm laughing.
onesie,
I'm
the
watching it. I'm
unitard, the
laughing,
full
and
on
I'm in like
unitard.
What am I watching?
Mm.
Yeah. They got the full on unitard wrestling gear. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, some of that stuff is hilarious. And I'm gonna go back to doing those because I took a break. So I'm gonna do those by like the twos.
Well,
Like back to
especially in the
backs.
slow times when you have slow matches, throw the
Yeah.
throwbacks in there for fun.
Yeah, those joints is hilarious though. It's good stuff though, cause a lot of people forget those days. So I like to like show that and educate people on that. I'm gonna put those back on. And what I was watching the other day? Oh yeah, I was watching Pancrase the other day, but I was doing that solo. That was during like the Boss Rutan days, where
Mm.
people were just getting hit with like, cause they couldn't throw punches.
Hmm.
In like Pancrase days, you couldn't throw punches to the body. Well, wait. You can't throw punches to the face. You can throw like somewhat certain punches, but to like the chest. You couldn't hit nobody to the side like with punches really. So they had to use open hand strikes. And a lot of people were getting folded by open hand strikes to the liver. And Boss Rutan was one of those dudes who was just making people into like cooked shrimp. This man was just killing people to the body, just straight up liver shots. There was one fight he had where he dropped the guy like probably 4+ times in the fight. And all this dude was getting hit to the liver, kick to the liver, knee to the liver, struck to the liver. This guy kept trying to get back up, but he keeps getting folded back down again. But yeah, man, that stuff I want to show too. That was pretty good stuff. And on when we was talking, when I did the show earlier, we were talking about like the randomness in the heavyweight division, and I want to keep airing that fight too because there's a fight that I think people will get a chuckle out of between Tom Duffy and Mike Russo. That happened a few years ago, where Russo was getting beat up for like 2.5 rounds or something like that, and then this dude just threw this little random ass punch and knocked this dude out cold, man.
That's
And
why
then
you
ran
never
up on
know
him with these
sometimes.
little baby fists. Like it was
You never
crazy.
know.
Yeah, man. So I got to do some of that stuff, but I know people get a chuckle out of it, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep doing that there. Yeah,
No, it's
because
fun.
there's
It's
not
funny.
during these gaps, man. That's
Yeah.
the thing with trying to follow up with this sport. A lot of space in between when there's no fights is dry, man. It's
Yeah.
dry. So
But
I
that's
mean,
why it's
even he
perfect
needed a
for the
holiday break
flashback.
though.
Bring back the flat
yeah,
the old film.
yeah, you gotta get a
Someone's
break.
phone is live. Be careful.
Yeah,
So
so you
Ted,
gotta do
where do
that.
you primarily then broadcast then? Are you primarily YouTube or Facebook or
No, I'm usually on here, but it's until we can get things together, then I'm doing some
Yeah, but
stuff
where did you
on
originally get established? Because you got established before Haps? So where did you
yes, yes. So it was primarily on YouTube,
YouTube?
and so I was using
Mm.
StreamYard before. So I never did Periscope. I just
Mm-hmm.
did StreamYard. I did audio podcasting, then StreamYard, and
Oh,
then I tripped into Haps last year, like a
right,
lot of
right.
us.
Like we all did, yeah, right,
Right. So
yeah.
that's what I was doing.
Do you know what's funny
Appreciate your smoke. Appreciate your
about
Ed.
YouTube is so the first time that I played Christmas music was after Thanksgiving because I have a thing I don't play until after Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
YouTube striked my video and copyright infringement and took down the site. And then for the most part, they don't care about the music I play because I play remixes. So that's probably like a
Yeah,
loophole.
remixes you're fine.
Remixes are loopholes. But then I played some rock and roll or whatever, and then I got YouTube saying, "Oh, Canada banded your video. It's not going to go on your permanent record or some kind of nonsense like that." But
Right.
and then I had some other countries from other. I'm like, YouTube is just whatever. And this is what like I know you get techie on this. Why can't we be in a stage where if I can purchase XM radio where I pay a monthly fee and
Right.
I listen to satellite radio, whatever I
Hmm.
want, just like on Apple, I subscribe to Apple Music, so I pay a monthly fee and I can listen to whatever Apple Music I want. Why can't I do the same thing on the streams where I pay a monthly fee and then I can broadcast any music I want.
Agreed.
With
Agreed.
your knowledge in the tech industry, how isn't that don't you is that shouldn't that be feasible
Yes,
relatively?
it should be feasible, but you got to remember these all these different streaming services are working directly with like the RIAA and all these different governing bodies.
Right.
So it's a separate payout. So let's look at the NFL. So the NFL, if you want to broadcast, they have deals with Fox, CBS, NBC,
NBC, yep.
ESPN,
CBS, yep.
Amazon, DirecTV. So all of those separate revenue
Yeah.
streams.
Yep.
So there's nothing to blanket it. It's just viewed as a separate revenue stream, and that's how they see it. But what you're saying totally makes all the sense in the world. I just think we're not there yet, where you could say, "Hey, I purchased this legitimately, or I have an agreement in place so that I can play this music, so that there aren't any strikes."
I know that it's already possible because Michael said that he pays some monthly fee or yearly fee to play a certain amount of music on his broadcast when he was playing music and he wouldn't get any strikes. So I already know that it's
That's
capable of that, you
James.
know?
That's with ASCAP and BMI.
Yeah.
You can go and you can purchase, and as long as she's going home on Friday. Thank
Nice.
you,
Nice,
everyone.
nice.
Great job. So, if you license with ASCAP and BMI, then you have the ability to play what you're going to play.
Right.
But you just have, and it's a nominal fee. It's not like you're not paying $1,000 a year.
No, and a lot of us will pay it, like because
Right.
I love to play music during my broadcasts all the time when I work out. All the time I'm playing music, and I'm never not going to do it. And because Haps is so new,
Yes.
they don't have a copyright in place currently.
Right.
But it
Right.
might happen. But before that happens, I like this thing to kind of fix itself where,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay a fee a month or a year or whatever. Let me play my music.
I got a
Big ups,
friend
Brian.
that works for RIAA. I'll give him a call because he tells me all the time he's pulling down music off of YouTube and Facebook. He's like, he's like, Ted, I get trouble tickets and I get a list of them and I just go to the sites and I pull down this stuff manually. And I'm like,
Yeah.
really? There's no other better way to like scrape it off the site? He's like, this is a manual job.
Hmm.
So it just sounds really, really, really crazy on both
It
ends.
does. And they can make money. They can make more. It's all about money, right? They can make
Yes,
way
Yeah.
more money because I'm sure there's tons of people like me that's willing to pay a
that's willing
fee.
to pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, so I have an agreement with iHeartRadio to play. So when I upload a podcast, it goes to iHeartRadio. With
Hmm.
iHeart, they tell you you got 10 seconds total to that you can play licensed music. A
Hmm.
total of 10 seconds. If you go 10.1 seconds, it's a strike.
So it's a bumper. So they let you have like a quick bumper,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I would go 5 and 5. A hard 5 and 5 or a hard four and a half on each
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
And
Mm.
um
Yes, Emmanuel.
it's it's a pain in the ass to be truthful.
Let me
yeah.
help
It's
y'all out
it's a real
too.
because the minute they deem it more than 10 seconds, that's when YouTube is reaching in and saying, "Okay, you can't get monetized on this podcast
Right,
that
right.
got
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
10,000 hits." And you're like, "Oh, I'm screwed."
Because
I
then
will
you
tell you
almost
all
don't
that
even want to play
recently,
music at all.
Right.
recently I've been putting the
Right.
videos up, and when I play the music, YouTube hasn't taken it down like the past
Really.
couple of weeks. Yes,
Yeah.
seriously. over the
Well,
past couple of
Tony's
weeks.
the
It's
only
been
one
doing
I
good.
know that got YouTube that said that took down one for sexual explicit material.
Yo ass. Yo ass.
What did you do?
Yo ass.
Yo.
I was just showing the people Tony's favorite
You didn't
store.
show them nothing
Uh
of mine.
oh.
Stop fronting. Say what's up.
Ah.
What's
Oh, all right.
the
We
favorite
won't
star?
name
Got my headphones on. Say what.
I.
You're the star. Yes, everybody looks forward to seeing you every day. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. Especially when you did the Christmas songs. They loved it, okay? We know. Go lay down. Yeah, get up in the morning.
um.
What's up,
So
man? You know
I
what that is
won't say the
happening?
person's name. I did a stream with two other people. This was on 1.0 version of Haps, and I invited a person to the stream, and they were talking anti-vax.
Uh-huh.
Don't you know YouTube was like,
Yeah,
oh,
can't
I
do
got
that.
that. I mean, the message I got from them, and they were like, we've pulled the video down, and we're gonna leave it here, kind of like in a holding pattern before we delete it. And I was like,
Mmm.
and it was like, this is your first strike.
Mmm.
That's
I got
nuts.
my first strike too. For Christmas music. For Christmas music.
You
I
got a
didn't
strike for
say
going through that damn
anything
store.
for or against the vax. I was like, you don't want it? Okay. You do
Right.
want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but you know what though, Ted? You know what? I've already learned that before that we live in times. It's almost funny because it's ironic because it's almost like how Jesus spoke in parables back in the
Mm-hmm.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he didn't, he probably would have been crucified a lot sooner, right? So we kind of live in modern biblical times because on our social media outlets we have to speak in parables, we have to speak in code, we can't say the full word, we have
Yes.
to say the or
Right.
see. We know what we're talking about, but we can't
Thank you,
actually
Brian.
physically say the
What's
word
up, Brian? How you
because
living, man?
we'll be
No, get right
deplatformed,
there, Tom.
shut down, blah 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 blah
No,
blah.
no, give me that one right there. Give me that one right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Dude,
it's just the times we live in. Again.
that's
That's
that's what
real.
it is.
Yeah,
That's real.
it is. It is.
That's real.
That, well, you
So
can't
Tony,
mention. Well, yeah, you
Yes,
can't
sir.
mention
uh,
vax on Twitter. Yeah, you're right.
no, you're right.
You can't.
But before I even
Thanks,
address with
Brian.
Tony,
I appreciate that.
thank you, Brian. Um, question for Joe. So I didn't get a chance to watch the entire um live stream with you and Big Mike, but I did catch the point when he made a reference to you living in Brooklyn. I was like, wrong borough. And then he referenced you being a Yankee fan, and you said you weren't a Yankee fan. So I want to open this up by saying Tony and I are Mets fans, and also
Yeah,
Whoa,
Nazim.
socks.
yeah.
But I
Socks,
thought I
dog.
heard you say the
Appreciate you,
Sox.
Brian and Edward. Thank y'all. Brian and
Oh,
Edward,
nah,
thank
you're
y'all.
right. I did say the Sox. I did say the Sox.
Did you
White
say the
Sox
White
or Red
Sox?
Sox?
White
Red
Sox?
Sox. Red Sox.
Ah, get out of
Oh!
here! Get out of here!
Thank you,
Yeah, it
Ed.
was. It's a
What?
childhood thing. It was a childhood thing, and I'll tell you how it started. I was back in school.
Okay.
I used to go to this school called PS 46. It was about 2 blocks,
I'll be right
three
back.
blocks up from where I lived at. So, at the time, I was a good Yankee fan, solid Yankee fan. Yeah, let's go. That was Strawberry. Yeah, yeah. That was my dude at the time.
Daryl was the man.
So, yeah, this is
Daryl was
back
the
in
guy.
elementary
Daryl was
school.
the man. Daryl was the man.
Yeah, PS 46. Wait, how you know Yeah, PS 46.
Right,
Yeah,
Slam.
public
Talk
school
to him. Hell no. How
46.
you in the Bronx ripping the Red Sox? What kind of shit
He's
is
in the
that?
Bronx. Come on,
So
man.
listen, so listen, so listen.
Come rock with us in Queens.
So I'm here chilling. Oh, say word.
Well, he said Smith Projects word.
So at the time, you know what I mean? Everybody was hyping up the Yankees. I'm there chilling. I love my Darryl Strawberry, Barry Williams. All the heads that was on that team, man.
Ah,
We know the old school. Love these guys. I loved them. Loved the hell out of them.
right.
And one day, oh man, this guy got a Cubs hat on. Oh, it wasn't very nice. Shoot. So, so one day, I go to school. They celebrating the Yankees. Yankees on their championship. Yeah. The whole school celebrating the Yankees. I'm there and I'm like, yo, man, look at these mofo's.
Right.
Half of these mofo's don't even watch baseball, and they here cheering the Yankees.
Facts.
These little backstabbing mofo's, man.
Right.
And so I'm going up, and I'm like, yo, you know what, man? Screw the Yankees, man, because y'all some fake fans, yo. Y'all fake fans, man. And so I carried this like resentment for the Yankees because of this. Then somewhere around 99, 2000, I'm in junior high. And I said, yo, you know what? I'm becoming a Boston fan, man. That's it. I'm
I
signing
got
up.
you,
And I was
Ed.
like, you know what? I'm going to be the worst. I'm going to take the one team that the Yankees hate the most.
It ain't just the
And
Yankees,
I
it's New
became a
York.
Boston
It's New
fan
York.
there.
You went against New York. You know that.
And I was there. I was like, that's it. I was
But
like
you're right,
that.
though. A bunch of them folks don't even watch baseball. They're just waiting for them to get the championship so they can wear everything. You damn sure
The
right about that.
Bears.
Ah.
He
The
said, suppose
Bears.
you feel the same about Dallas fans as Yankee fans.
I
That
mean, you can.
Dallas fans, I don't even get mad about Dallas fans because it's something with the organization where they could build a team, they have a good team, but they just funk it up, man,
You right.
in
You
some
right.
way, shape, or form.
You
And
know
that's
who else
just
do that?
horrible,
You
bro.
know who else do that? The
It was just
Jets.
horrible.
The Jets did the same thing under Rex Ryan. They was about to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was about
So
to
I
go
ended
to
up
the Super
being, you know
Bowl.
what I mean? So I ended up cheering them Red Sox, man, from 2000 since. And then as I slowly started looking, all the teams that started being the Yankees started picking up players from those teams. You know what I mean?
They always do that.
When
Yeah,
they
they
got
always
beat
been
by the
doing that.
Diamondbacks, they picked up Randy Johnson. You know what I
Right.
mean? They tried to pick up Josh Beckett when they got beat by the Rays, and Beckett went up to the Red Sox. Um, you
Right.
know, the Red Sox beat them. They end up
You
signing
know who
Jacoby
that are.
Ellsbury. Who's it? Damon. What's that guy's name?
Johnny
Damon.
Damon.
Johnny,
Johnny
Johnny
Damon.
Damon. There
Damon.
you
Johnny
go.
Damon.
And then they started picking, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? And then 2009, they won the World Series. And you got to give a lot of credit to Hideki Matsui, man.
Yeah.
They kicked Hideki away, man. Come on, what's going on, dog? Like, yo, what we doing? And I
Hey
was like, you
Brian,
see,
while you
I gotta
playing,
hold my resentment
1986,
for this team, man. And I was just
1986 was a
mad.
serious year for the Mets, boy. I was celebrating.
And
I
I
was in
was just
Virginia Beach. I
mad,
was going
man.
crazy. I was going
So I was
crazy.
just like, yo, I seen the Mets, and the Mets were doing really good. You know what I mean? They had Reyes, and David Wright. David Wright was one of the real diehards of that
He
team.
was. Him and Bobby Bonilla since Darryl Strawberry. It's been him, Bobby
Yeah,
Bonilla, and
you know.
it might have been
And
David
then
Wright.
you
Might be
had
it. You're
who
right.
else you
David
had
Wright might
too?
be it.
Yeah, but then the Yankees effed up when they picked up A Rod, man. I'll always say that A Rod was a detriment to that team, man.
Do any of you
I'm
guys have an
saying that.
autographed baseball?
I had a John Franco.
So I went with my dad south side to Comiskey Park, the old Comiskey Park. It was the year before they were building the new Comiskey Park, so you saw it in construction. And they were playing the Oakland Athletics, and there was so we south side, and there's vendors with shirts selling shirts that said "fuck Oakland," right?
You better get out of state. You better get out that part of the
Oh
state,
my
bro.
god.
Right. And so the White Sox were winning the whole game up until the eighth inning, and my dad and I had tickets in the bleachers. And the eighth inning, all of a sudden, Dave Henderson, Ricky Henderson was on the team too, but also Dave Henderson was also on the team, hit a home run. I got the ball, got it autographed, got booze
Mm.
for it, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's, whatever, right?
You might have been in the
and
stands when old
and
boy
and
caught that
Oakland
ball.
actually ultimately won the game at the end. Like it's like we were winning the game the whole time, and then the eighth inning, ended the eighth inning, then they took the lead, and then they won the game. So it was kind of like, but anyway,
Damn.
so that's my one. He's not even like that great of a player, but that's my one ball.
Dave
Oh,
Henderson.
nice though.
Yeah,
He passed away, correct?
probably,
I think he
probably.
I
did.
know his son.
Oh
Do
wow.
I
you?
think so.
I
Wow.
know his son. I've never met
Wow.
his son. I met his son over the internet when I was doing a sports podcast back in like 2012,
Yeah.
Mm.
and I met his son.
I mean, I wish it was Ricky Henderson because that would have been worth more.
Ricky was a
Yes,
beast. Ricky was a beast. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Ricky was a beast.
because his son is a Seahawks fan, and
Gotcha.
I just remember like razzing him about the Seahawks because when they lost to the Patriots,
I
and
think he was a
then
designated hitter, is what I think he
yes,
was playing. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
yo, I'm gonna look him up right now. It's a small world, man.
It
Wow.
truly is. It truly
You
is.
know what, Ted? Now that you mentioned that, did you ever show that picture to your dad?
I did not. I did not, and I was over there Sunday and Monday.
Right.
I
Mm.
was over there Sunday and Monday, but I'm probably gonna go there Friday.
Got you.
So I definitely will show it to him. It's like the world is so small.
I mean,
Technically,
where we
Tony's dad
from,
and my dad were working for the transit authority at the
yeah.
same time.
That's cool.
And
That's
there's a
cool.
lot of people on the transit authority in that side of that part of Queens where I was born, where Ted was also born at. We really could not have known each other.
Right.
I know.
You know, he could have been
Yeah,
three, four
that's the
blocks
legend
over. I
too.
would not have known it. Seriously. So,
That's what's crazy about it. I'm like,
Christopher Michael was good. Brian Stopper with the Astros going back. Star Child. I'm glad. I'm glad
Brian just
everything
wants
worked
to.
out.
Brian always likes to trigger other teams that you don't like. He's like
Hmm
he wants to bring
Yeah,
it up. I
Derek
love
Jeter.
it.
That's one dude I got huge respect for. Derek
I've been hearing
Jeter.
that about it. They said he the truth. They said Derek's the truth.
Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter's the man of the Yankees, man. And they
Hmm
they they pushed him to the side for A Rod. Get the
Don't put
hell
him
out of
there.
here.
they didn't push him to the
Overpriced bum.
side.
It
Overpriced
was.
bum. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. They pushed him to the side for A Rod.
No,
Get him
but
out of here.
Jojo, who do you think the all-time? Or I'll ask everybody here. Who do you think the all-time greatest Yankee player is of all time? Every generation, but the all-time greatest.
They gonna say Babe Ruth.
No, no, no. Don't say Babe Ruth.
I don't.
Can't say
Let, let,
Babe Ruth.
let's let's take him out of the equation. Everybody but Babe Ruth.
It's gonna be Jeter for
Jeter.
his
Mantle,
duration.
Mantle,
You think so?
Mickey Mantle.
Mickey
I
Mantle?
would I would pick Mickey Mantle over Jeter for sure.
Hmm.
I gotta find this guy now.
Jeter. Brian says Jeter.
Good call, Ed. I
Joe
forgot about
DiMaggio?
DiMaggio. Yeah, I forgot about DiMaggio.
DiMaggio. What
Henderson.
about Lou
Well, you guys
Gehrig?
are the New Yorkers. That's why I'm asking you. I mean,
Yes, I
I'm
hated the
not
I
a
like
Yankees.
fan
I
of
like
Yankees, anyways.
When I started listening to baseball, it was Reggie Jackson. So I'll
Yeah.
be honest about that. And ever
yeah.
since Reggie Jackson, the strongest Yankee has been Derek Jeter. Ever
Joe
since Reggie
DiMaggio
Jackson.
didn't he have a fling with Marilyn Monroe?
I think so.
I think he
Yeah, I
did,
think he
yeah.
did. I think he did. Wasn't that kind of like when they made the movie? What was that baseball movie?
61.
No, no, no. Um, with Robert Redford,
The
The
natural.
Natural.
The Natural.
There you go. There you go.
Remember, because the woman in it, and there was so much symbolism with the owner and the dark lights in the
Mm-hmm.
office. And, yeah, yeah,
Hmm
yeah. That was a good flick. That was a good flick.
Yeah, for real, to me, man, it's been Reggie Jackson, and then it was
Trent.
Reggie Jackson.
Jeter. Jeter has
I
been the
be
legend
forgetting
for the
about.
Yankees since Reggie Jackson. And then you
Oh
also
shit!
had
It's
Billy Martin.
10:52. You know what that means? Ice cream break. I'll be right back.
Uh oh.
What about Big Burn, dog? Big Bernie.
Nah,
Love Bernie.
Nah.
Nah.
Loved
I
At
Bernie.
like
least,
Bernie. I
at
like
least to me,
Bernie.
nah, it was Reggie Jackson, Billy Martin, David Steinbrenner, and then Derek Jeter. Those like the four most infamous Yankee employees, franchise owners, members ever. You know, they got Babe Ruth, they got Mantle. I hear DiMaggio, and I forgot about him, so I can say that.
Who's got their
David
Haagen
Justice.
Dazs?
Yeah, but see, I look at guys that stayed at the team the whole time, like Ripken did with the Orioles, and much respect to Ripken for sticking with his squad. You draft me, I ain't going nowhere. Damn the money, I'm good where I'm at. So Jeter stayed there the whole time.
David Justice. What?
Yeah, he was only there for a little bit. He was good now.
You're
David Justice was
reaching.
good.
You're reaching, Brian.
Justice was a beast.
What about Roger Clemens?
I'm gonna send this to you, James.
Who's
I'm gonna
that?
get out of
Trent
here.
Henderson is the son of David Henderson.
Wow.
Mm,
This is a guy, like I said, I small world.
that's
Jojo, I
crazy.
give you who you said he wasn't there the whole time. What was his name again?
Who?
Who'd you just say, Jojo?
Who?
You just said somebody.
Don Mattingly?
No, not Madeline. It was somebody else you said. Oh my God, you just
Bernie
said
Williams.
Roger Clemens. He said Roger Clemens.
Roger
Roger
Clemens. There you
Clemens
go,
didn't stay
Roger
there. He didn't stay
Clemens.
there the whole time. Did he?
Nah, he was a pitcher for a minute, and then he left to the Astros.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't stay there.
Yeah, then he got caught up in
Didn't he
that.
play
Yeah,
for like
yeah,
3 teams?
That BS. Yeah.
yeah. He got caught up in the juice.
Now I'm gonna give you some
Yeah, we can't
icons that
count
got caught up
anybody in
in
the
the juice.
juice.
I mean, I don't even
Okay, we're
blame the
gonna
juice for
erase
none
him
of it.
then. So we can't talk about him. We can't talk about Giambi, and we can't talk about what's homie's name?
Yeah,
What's
Unless
homie's
you want to
name?
have
Giambi
the
got
all
played.
steroid
While you
Olympics,
while
and
you
then turn
playing
Texera,
everybody into like
Texera,
while you playing Giambi was a beast. He got played out by that damn mess.
Tex-Mex.
Giambi was for real. Giambi was something serious. I forgot about him too. Now, when Canseco and McGuire was on the A's, they were the truth. They were the
no. When the
truth.
steroids
Yeah.
were going on, it was the Cubs player
Sosa.
Mhm.
Sosa and McGuire from the Reds,
Yes.
Sosa.
And
and
then
those two guys were so juiced up. And remember that season, the home runs were out of control.
yeah,
Yes.
them
Oh
and
yeah,
Barry
Out of
Bonds crazy, but too. Barry
control.
Bonds swole up something serious, boy.
Yep,
yeah. They had the
James, check
juice,
check
man.
your Instagram.
I will.
Yeah,
Right,
Sosa
Emmanuel
and
Sosa is
McGuire,
one,
And
yeah.
they were
that's the
on the
guy.
juice. They were on the juice, man. Lord have
They
Everybody
had
was on
mercy.
that
for sure.
juice. They even tried to get Ken
Sammy,
Griffey Jr. on that mess. They tried to.
yeah.
He wasn't having it.
Sammy was on the juice. Then they found Sammy with the
Papa
with the.
John's.
They had Sammy with the cheating bats. That's what it was. Sammy had the
Yeah,
cheating
them
bats.
bats with the cork in it.
Yeah,
Does he own a Papa John's?
No.
Then
they said he had
You
the
ever see?
Wait,
juice.
I
You
sent you
remember
the
that
wrong
He
video?
had
picture.
the bats, and now he
You
got
remember
the
that
cream. Now he
video?
got the cream.
Remember
He
when
out here with the cream.
George Brett bat came apart and he had a fit on the field? I remember that game. Oh my
Oh
God.
my
are you trying to
god.
get
That
me to
was
go in halfies
bananas.
with you on a Papa
Facts, right?
John's franchise?
Good night,
When
Ed.
they
Take care,
found out
man.
about the
Appreciate you,
bats,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
bats was killing
goodness.
people. George Brett went ape shit.
You too,
Take
Edward. Take
care,
it
Ed.
easy, man. Stay blessed, brother.
We should do that. We should all go in on some kind of franchise together. Little like percentage.
I would
Where
if I had
Sosa's
it.
white now, yeah. Yeah, Sosa.
It wouldn't
Sosa
be
had
a
the
Papa John's
juice.
though. If it
He had
was a
that,
pizza
and he had the
joint,
cream.
a chain, I think of maybe like Illuminati's or something like that.
What year was that, Brian? Because anytime Ken Griffey Jr. was in the home run derby, he was the man to me.
Yeah, man.
That was
Yeah,
back in the
and he
'80s.
did it
Man.
clean.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He did it
Yes.
Yes,
clean.
sir.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
No, I always think it's cool when you have the father and son who both make it to the pros and
That was
and
dope. That
potentially
was
both
dope.
make it to the Hall of Fame too. I mean, that's
That was dope.
amazing. It's
Now I think
freaking
they took
amazing.
Griffey out. They tried to put him in with that steroid mess. Then he went to the Reds
Word.
and it killed his career.
Yeah.
See, Brian, you got Ken Griffey Jr. I put Darryl Strawberry above Ken Griffey Jr., but those are my two favorite baseball players. Period. That end of
I love
story.
Strawberry, man. Strawberry was awesome. Strawberry ended up living reckless, but Strawberry was good, man.
Yeah,
He was wilding a little bit.
he was the
Very
man on the
reckless.
mess. Yes, him
Yeah.
and Dwight.
Facts, man.
Yeah, man, Dwight.
You know
Hopefully,
what?
mental.
I got to be biased as a Cubs fan and say Ryan Sandberg because now Ryan Sandberg not only was he a good player, but he's also a spokesperson on all the billboards in when you're going down to downtown Chicago as a one of the cannabis uh, places that we
Uh-huh.
have here. So he he promotes he promotes smoking cannabis. Ryan Sandberg, it's hilarious.
I
Wow.
Oh
mean, they
goodness.
all doing it because it's a natural painkiller,
Yeah. No, but
and they
it's
rather
funny
do
though
that
when you
than the
see it on the
meds.
billboards and he's like his smile and he's like hit a
Oh,
home run
gosh,
with
thank you.
cannabis or some shit like
Caddy
that.
silly. You silly.
Oh my god!
Yo, what
Wow,
player that
I
used to
got the
play for the
picture now. Then
Rays?
Yeah, I
What's his
told you.
name? He used to play
Strong
for the
dot, New York
Rays.
Legends. Straight up slam. Straight up. The both of them. New York Legends. They got rings with
You
both New
What's
gotta
York
that
watch
teams.
that
dude's
30
name?
for 30 with
On
Doc
who?
Daryl
and
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
30 for
Oh,
30s are great. I love 30 for
yeah.
30s.
What kills me is Daryl Strawberry. He doesn't like how the Mets treated him, so he don't want nothing to do with them. Man, that breaks my heart.
Yeah.
The
I
one
don't
30
blame him.
30 that was so touching because it was close to my home was what's his name from Chicago that got shot and he was potentially going to be as good or better than Michael Jordan from
Oh,
Talking
Marquette I
about
think it
Len
was
Bias?
high school.
No. Lim Bias had he
I
had an
forgot
issue with his
homeboy's
heart, didn't
name,
he?
Yeah,
man.
he did.
No, this guy no he got shot. He got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did a 30 by
Yeah, they say
30.
he was better than Jordan.
They
He was
said he was better
projected to be
than
better than
Jordan,
Jordan.
and where I grew up in that area too, and I knew some people that went, proximity to the high school he went to, and when I watched it, I was just like, they showed some of the clips, and like I was like, when you see it and the area and stuff, and like the time, and
Yeah.
like it was just crazy. But that was a good one. That was one of the good ones.
Damn.
They're all really good though. I don't think I've ever watched a 30-30 that I was like saying that it wasn't good. They're all
The
pretty
You're
good.
Ric
right.
Flair 30 for
That's true.
30.
Oh my
Whew.
God,
Ric Flair. Yeah, that Ric Flair one is tragic, man.
dog.
Whenever you hear a Ric Flair story, like it's good, but
Yes.
then it's like, damn, dude, like really?
He was a
That's how it
Yeah.
feels. That's
he
how it
was a
feels
he
every
was a
time.
jerk. He was a jerk. He was a jerk. You see the one on Alabama versus Auburn?
Oh my
No, I
god.
didn't see that.
Watch that one. I can't even tell y'all how true that mess is. As somebody who used to
I
live out
love
there,
that joint. I love the U. The U was fire.
you was sick.
Oh my god.
Brian.
Miami, you talking about the University of Miami?
Yeah.
Do you
That
know
30 for
back in
30.
'89,
Over here.
the Sega game, I fell in love with the
So
University of Miami when they played against and beat Notre Dame, and
Mm.
what was it, the Hail Mary one that they had? Anyways, I started becoming a fan of them, and then
The,
the problem was shortly after that they became ineligible for like the rest of their seasons. Like how many? I want to say University of Miami, the Hurricanes were probably one of the most ineligible teams because of off you know if it was like money to to the players or steroids or something like that. I mean, I'm sure there was other teams, but they were the most publicized ineligible major team for football that I remember in my days.
Emmanuel says it's Ben Wilson. Does that name
Yeah,
ring a bell?
I'm sitting here trying to
Ben
Google it now
Wilson.
myself.
Ben
Ben
Who is
Wilson.
Wilson?
that?
What year did he pass away, y'all?
Oh yeah, Ben Wilson. Yeah. He's right. Ben Wilson. Yeah,
Okay.
Ben Wilson. And his because on the 30-30 they had his older brother in the interview a lot. A lot of it they did an animated, remake because obviously they weren't there for the shooting and stuff like that with his girlfriend and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Ben Wilson. Yeah, that
He
was
went to
yeah.
University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, not Marquette. I thought you said he went to Marquette.
No. He didn't go to any university. He went. He died in high school. It was high
He was
school.
17. He was supposed to go to University of Illinois.
Damn, that's crazy
He was
though,
shot
bro.
in '84, right?
So yeah, but what high school did he go to? It was
Is it
Oh,
Simeon? It says
education. Hold
Simeon.
on.
Simeon, maybe Simeon. Simeon,
Simeon
yeah.
Yeah,
Career
Simeon
Academy. Yeah.
Vocational.
Simeon, yeah. Simeon.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm seeing it now. Okay.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Damn though, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was
it was
projected to
him.
be a
Him.
big deal, man.
Yeah, he
Him and
was.
Len
One of the
Bias. Him and Len
guys,
Bias
they had
supposed to be
this
better
they
than
had this
Jordan.
old OG scout that was in the 30-30 that was like, he scouted Michael Jordan and everything. He was like, this guy is as good, if not better than Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Now, Emmanuel, what you say about Derrick Rose? Derrick Rose had a couple of good seasons, but he
Derrick Rose
stopped
had
playing.
one good season. He had one good season with the Bulls. Then he got hurt. He turned into a pussy. Done with that guy.
Nah,
Injury
man.
prone.
Nah, man.
Tibbs
Tom
destroyed
Thibodeau
him.
ruined that man.
They
Tom
was so
Thibodeau
Tibbs
ruined that man's whole
dude,
career, bro.
dude. I don't know what happened,
He
bro.
left
ruined
him in
his
there
Injury
for that
prone.
whole
bullshit.
He
career.
was supposed to be.
Injury
Yeah, he
prone.
wasn't about that mess. You right, Ted. I saw that too. He
Do you know
wasn't
what he
about that
did though?
mess.
He got a just under $100 million contract. I think it was like 99, 98 million dollars.
Mm-hmm.
He spent $20 million on a high-rise penthouse in downtown Chicago.
He wild for that though. He wild for that.
But still though, like,
Yeah, he's wilding for that. You can't do
Well,
that. Nah, can't do
it's
that.
like some people, I mean, that's
Yeah,
why it's
that's crazy.
it's a disservice, I believe. It's a disservice to not have um for all the
yes,
sports,
I agree.
ha- all the
Yeah,
Before
sports
you even say it, I agree with you.
have an education put in place for
Yes.
all the rookies because it's
yeah,
like,
Yep.
listen, you're already a millionaire. You signed a bonus or whatever. You got money you're not accustomed to. Educate those motherfuckers. Educate them so that they
Yep.
don't lose the money. So they know how to invest it and they don't, because a lot of their careers could be one and done. They get injured, they're done. They're done. You
That's
know.
why they get their money and get
Unfortunately,
straight.
one of the top athletes. I'll share something with you. My son is in private school, but one of the seniors who was a top running back, he had a scholarship, full ride for Division I Air Force Academy. Right?
uh huh.
He got injured senior year.
Mm.
They pulled his scholarship.
Air Force will do
He's
that.
not going to Division I
I
Air
used to
Force
want to go
Academy
there.
anymore.
Mm.
Yeah,
Your
That's a mess.
injury, you don't know. You don't know. So like, if you get blessed in a major
yeah,
thing and you get you get millions, God, educate yourself. If the leagues aren't putting these in place,
yeah,
God, go out and get a financial, you know,
yeah.
teacher. And
Planner, advisor,
yes, yes,
educator.
yes.
That's why you
Do
see some
not
of these
just
players
spend your
retire.
money stupidly and
Yeah, some of these players are retiring early and just trying to go back to school and do certain things like that.
yeah.
The NBA got them going back to school too. You got to take at least that year of college or whatever.
You better
You have
follow that
Whoever is, I
example.
don't, I don't have his name. I don't have his name, but um, Allen Iverson's financial advisor set him up and put 30 or 40 million dollars of his money and said you
Yeah,
can't touch it until you're 55. And I think something like that is required, because if you're gonna go bananas and go buy that apartment and go buy, you got to take care of your mother and your
Well,
father and, and
yeah.
and your whole generation. I get it,
Ted, I'll
but
tell you, building generational wealth. So I work for a multimillionaire. For next month it'll be 17 years. So there's obviously there's different levels, but the one level that I want to achieve, and I think I'll achieve that in the future with some of my investments, is $50 million. There's an account, and Vanguard offers this account. You can get them through other ones, but Vanguard has a nice account where it's $50 million
mm-hmm,
that you put in, and
mm-hmm.
after taxes per year, it's a little over $1 million that you live off of.
Which is fine. I could live off $1 million a year.
I can live off of $1 million a year for the rest of my
Hell
life
yeah.
with
That's
the initial chunk of 50 staying in place.
Yes.
You then you transfer this wealth to your generations, to your kin, and you pass it on at, with the financial education of generating, creating it, and multiplying it, making it more and more.
I
But
agree.
you never
The 50,
touch
you never
that.
touch the 50.
That
Exactly.
You never touch the
never,
50.
You just touch
never
the
You
touch
live
it.
off
interest.
the interest.
You live off the
Yep.
interest.
Yeah.
And obviously you can
Yeah.
scale that down. If you don't got 50 million, I mean, you can scale it down, but as just a thing where we're talking, you know,
Well said, Milton. Well said.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's accounts set up where you can do this and you can build it, but you have to have discipline, and you have to have financial education, and you have to pass it on to your generation. You got to instill
Yeah.
this in your kids, because you got to be like, you can't just go in there when I die and squander it all away, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
right. It's easier said for grown men than it is for 20-year-olds, because 20-year-olds don't have that mentality yet. You got to talk to them about them dollars. You got to show them how them dollars will last instead of showing them how to blow it. I
Yep.
100% agree with that, and
Yeah.
that's what Allen Iverson's financial advisor did. Shaq said the same thing about his. His financial
Yeah.
advisor had a fit when he spent the money of his first check. But look at Shaq. Shaq making $400,000 a month, and that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. And
Shaq
you hear
killing
what
it.
Shaq said? Shaq said his kids ain't getting none of his money till they get 2 degrees. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Warren
Yeah.
Buffett,
He
Warren
said,
Buffett, a billionaire,
yo,
he's his kids. He in his will, he only gave them $250,000. He says you're not seeing any of his money. He says I don't want to ruin your life
He's right.
with it. He
He's
only
right.
gave him 250,000.
And quarter million is what they got to give
He's a
you for
billionaire.
you.
He's a
Yes,
multi-billionaire.
yeah,
multi-millionaire.
because it
I make
gets it
six,
gets
and
to
I'm
their
not less
heads,
than a
But you
man.
million.
know
What
what
you
That's what
mean?
though?
it is.
$250,000, shit, I can make that make money with what I know now. Just like with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was given $400,000 by his dad, and he made it to, he lost millions and billions, but he started with 400,000. You know what I'm saying? Or no, 400 million, actually. 400 million.
Who did?
Trump.
Trump had 1 million. I ain't hear 400. I heard one. But okay, that's fine. I
No,
heard
no, no.
one.
He got no, wait, no. He got a chunk from his dad.
I
He
think it
got
He
a
was a
got a
chunk.
million.
chunk.
He got a
But
big
it's
chunk.
all good either way. You know what I'm saying? He got his and he went for it. But if I can live off the interest, I could live off the interest of $1 million a year and still go to work with no problem. Imagine if I had $1 million a year. I'm not damn working.
No, but the
I
but the
go.
thing is too is you just have to understand um your lifestyle that you want to live off of when you retire, and what that is, and figure out what that is, and then work to achieve that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about financial stability more than it is about labor. So once you have
But you
financial
got to have
stability,
your money make money for you. You have to learn
yeah,
that
That's
that's the
right.
early on.
Yep.
mentality right
That's
You
there.
have to
That's
absolutely
it
learn
right.
right
that
there.
early on.
That's
And
it
Yeah.
right
pass
there.
it to
You
your
gotta
kids.
learn that.
They will never
Yeah.
teach you that in school. You have to do that
Nope.
yourself and teach it to your
Nope.
kids.
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with them not teaching it in school. We just don't have it up here yet to think that way because we want to
Yeah.
get out of house. We want to get our own place. So we're going to have to spend. There's no
No, no, no.
mentality to
But the school
save.
systems aren't programmed to teach you, because they want you to be workers. They program you. They don't want you to be financially secure. They don't want you to be financially independent. They want you to be worker bees, worker ants. That's what
Yes, they do.
the whole
They do.
system is set up
Go find a
Yeah.
for.
good career or a good
Yeah.
job and then run your own business.
Yeah.
Even when you're running the business, you're still
Yeah.
working for somebody else because you got
Yeah.
to borrow some of the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only and there's very few in between teachers that actually would try to teach you that stuff.
Yeah.
It's too far in
It's
between,
against the
man. It's too
curriculum
far
and
in
they get
between.
fired for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's against the curriculum.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I cherish the moments that I have. Like, say sometimes when I drive my boss to say appointment, say it's an hour one way, hour back. You know what I
Yeah.
do at that time? I pick his brain.
You pick his brains. You have to.
Hell yeah, I pick his brain, because there's
Well,
so many times I don't get opportunity. I work in his house and stuff and blah blah blah, but I don't get so many opportunities to actually talk to him, because so many people want to talk to him and he's always busy. You know what I'm saying? So when you get
Right.
those opportunities, the one on one, I love when I go skiing with him in Colorado, because we'd be on the ski slopes and on lunch, whatever, and certain times you start, you bring up certain topics and you just pick his brain.
And I'm gonna
It's
help you
like
out
when you get
too.
the
I'm gonna help
opportunity
you
to
out,
talk to a
James.
lawyer or a doctor, about certain things. It's
One
free
day you're gonna
advice.
talk to him. Let him talk to
Take
you.
advantage of it.
Let him talk to you one day and see what he knows instead of picking his brain because he's
Yep.
gonna
What
vent
will
to
the
you.
U.S. currency in the next 5 years? Man,
Don't.
the way currency is looking, man, we're gonna be paying for things in crypto soon.
Forget
A
US.
lot
The
of stuff
fiat.
gonna be in
No, I
crypto.
yeah. I'm all in on. I'm all in
It's
on
gonna be.
crypto.
It's all
I'm
crypto,
all
man.
in
It's
on
all
crypto. Ted
Ethereum and
knows
all
that.
that, man. You see how that joint's taking
Tony
over,
knows
man?
that.
Yo, you making big purchases with crypto soon, dog. It's nuts, man. It is nuts. Who would have guessed, yo? Who would have
I
guessed?
wouldn't have at first. I ain't gonna lie. I got on last year. I'm going
Yeah.
back.
Do you guys see my Instagram post of my 2025 prediction of there was three cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple.
Mm. Mm-mm.
You see that?
I didn't.
It's on my Instagram.
Those are gonna be the
The
big
one I care
ones.
about the most is Ripple. Because I'll tell you, I've heard multiple people range that from 5K to 35K. And the prediction on that post was like 8K.
You're
Lights
right,
out,
Rick.
my friends. Lights out. If
Um,
it's in any of that range, lights out.
Damn.
for real. The XRP hit 5,000. I'm good. Let's
Lights
Shiba hit
out,
Yeah.
man.
$5. I'm done.
I'll be, yeah.
I'm done. I'm doing everything
Which
you
Yeah.
taught
private
me.
jet do you want to fly? Yours or mine, Tony?
I'm flying mine. I'm gonna fly I'm gonna fly next to you. We're gonna be waving at each other through the window. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna be
Man said
broadcasting on my
nigga.
jet. I'm gonna have the pole like Tony Stark did on his planes with the stewardesses. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm
And then
doing
Oh
it.
my
if
god.
Shiba hits $1,
Sheba hits 5.
I'm
I'm
buying a
telling you.
fucking island.
If Sheba hits
Shiva.
5,
Oh man.
let
Oh
Sheba hit
man.
$5. I'm good.
Oh, forget it. It doesn't even have to hit at $5 for me. $1, I'm buying an island.
Word. You see how people
If
were
it hits a
making profit
penny,
off of
that's
that little
great.
Dogecoin when
Yeah, here's a
Dogecoin was
penny. I'm
trying to
good.
move up a little
Dogecoin
bit.
was, and then see everybody stalled this year. We've been waiting all year. That's why
Yeah.
I
people are
saw,
pulling out.
okay, Elon Musk just posted on Twitter that he's now going to accept Dogecoin for his
For
for
payments.
pur- for purchases, like buying stuff on his website.
Yeah.
That's a
I
smart guy,
know the
man.
Mavericks are taking
He's crazy, but
Dogecoin to
he's
buy the
smart.
tickets. So y'all jump on what you
Yeah,
can.
no,
It's a
they've
new
been doing that
investment.
already.
Yeah,
The
they
Oakland
started that
A's
last year.
also have been doing that.
Ripple
Well,
owns
no, the
those
Oakland
services.
A's, no, what they did, not with Dogecoin, they did it with Bitcoin. They
They did it
allowed
with
you to,
Bitcoin. You're right. You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
they allowed you to purchase
Sweet.
the suite
Sweet tickets.
which at the time it was worth 50 or 60K for the year, and I think Bitcoin at the time was like maybe 5 or 10,000 shy of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what,
Mm.
Emmanuel? I used to be able to live up 1,000 a month. Now with a family, I need more. I can't front. A
Word.
thousand a month for me, I'm good. But with a family, I need at least 5.
I was gonna, you know what, Tony, I'm not even gonna comment.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I can
I
do it
know,
with
but
5.
I don't want to offend anybody. I can't comment on a month because it's way more than we just said.
Well, you're living higher than us. If you didn't live high, how much could you live off of with your family? Is the question. You know what I'm saying?
At least 10.
At least 10.
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 kids and your wife. Say you didn't.
And I got two dogs.
Okay, with 2 dogs, I'll put you at 7 a month. You wouldn't need 10.
10 minimum. 10
Like I said,
minimum.
take some of the high standards down. Say you bought domestic instead of import.
If it was
Say you
just
didn't have this
you,
big
if it
house.
was just
Yeah.
you.
If it's just you, as a grown man right now, just us,
9.
I need about 3. Like I said, that's just me not balling out. Now, if I wanted to ball
Word.
out at 10 G's a month, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yes. How you spell it?
Do you know what's funny, Tony? When I was a kid and I would ask my parents, "How do you spell this?" They'd go, "Go look it up in the dictionary."
My mom would tell me that too.
Word, my mom. My grandma used to say that. Grandma used to say that. Better go pick up that Webster's.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
For
that. Go
real.
ask Webster. Ask
For
Webster
real.
how to spell it.
For real. For
You
real.
gotta pick up that big old hefty Webster's
Yeah, right.
dictionary.
But
For
now they could
real.
just cheat. They can go on and ask Siri or Alexa, and be like,
Hmm.
Word.
hey, how do you spell this?
And I mean, I used
Exactly.
to try to average my life out. When I was in Alabama, if I had an apartment, I was good. Now, see, you got a house, a mortgage, you got to maintain the crib. I got to give them that 9 grand on that. You need that money. When you got to make them moves with the crib, you need that kind of money for real.
Forget it's not even the
Yeah.
mortgage or any of that because I don't really have any of that. It's just the food. I like eating good food, man.
I mean, I like eating, so I gotta go to I gotta go to about 5 G's for me, just on my food. I can
Yeah.
spend $1,500 a month on food easy.
I tell you, food. I'll be honest. Food, for the most part, is the biggest budget buster for our month because
Yeah,
it's a question mark. Because I mean,
I give you medication, hospital visits and
so
medications,
much
healthcare.
money goes out for food. If it's not a restaurant, we like to buy as much organic as possible. We even do that for our dogs. I mean,
See,
it's
like I
just
said, stop living high.
food.
How could you survive
No,
if
because
you
you know
wasn't
what?
buying
But
everything else?
guess what? We don't have medical bills like the
If you
average person.
did,
We
if
don't
you
have
did, then you
prescription
definitely need
medication
to tend.
because we eat good food, we ingest good food and supplements, and so it kind of balances itself out.
Because
You
I've
know,
Okay.
done it, just me. But when it comes to the kids, and you got to do more with children, so I'm with you on the 9 to 10 grand. But like I
Yeah.
said, if I wasn't balling, I can do it with 5 a month. 5 a month is 60 in a year. Now we got to look at that. 60 in a year ain't enough for a lot of people, even in small cities right now. You need a dependable vehicle. You need
I think
clothes and
in
all
this
that.
day and age, um, it really, if you're living by yourself, I feel like just with the numbers, you got to make at least 100. And if you're dual income, you got to be at least 200 to be comfortable in that range. I think if
I give you that. And me and my wife used to talk
you
about
know
that before. And we're in a small
with a
city.
family though. I'm not
Yes.
saying if you're by yourself, then obviously those numbers go down. But with the
Yes.
family, because kids, and Ted, you got kids, you can attest to this with sports, with private schooling, with
Shit is a lot of money.
extracurricular
I just
activities.
said
Yeah.
not doing all that. You gonna throw private school in there. Your ass don't listen.
You well, you can't you Tony, you can't put your kids in public school these days. That's no education.
That's the
Come
best way
on.
for them to deal with society.
No,
Private
no,
school
no.
give you education.
You only have two options these days. It's homeschooling or private schooling. There's no public schooling. Public
Where
schooling is done. It's
you
done.
sure? You sure?
Yeah.
I have to disagree because I still see it.
I'm I
You may not
Do
want
you
to,
see
and I
what they
give you
do you know
that,
what they
but I
do you
still
know
see
what
it.
might happen now in public schooling? They might start
Don't you
mandating
break it.
going into 2022,
Yes,
start mandating your kids getting vaccinated.
I know.
Are you going to,
As long as I can help it, I'm not going to because they don't have to vaccinate. If you read, and I'm gonna tell
I
everybody, read
mean,
that law well enough. They don't have to vaccinate you. They can test you every week.
yeah, my kids will never see a public school again ever.
See, your kids, like I said, say you didn't have no choice and you had to go back, what would you do?
Well, then you can homeschool them then.
Yeah, but
So
that's
how do
so
they deal with
lunacy. That's so
society when they
lunacy,
grow up?
though, man.
The extracurricular activities is how you get them with society.
I give you that. I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good answer. That's a real answer too. That's a real answer.
Yeah.
Because if you
Extracurricular
have a
activities.
daughter, if she's either in sports or she's in cheerleading, she's in gymnastics, she's in some you put her in something, right? Band,
Right.
whatever, something. That's how she'll interact with other kids outside of a school environment. Your son, same
I
thing.
like how you answered that. That's a good answer. That's a real
Sports,
answer. Yes.
something, whatever. That's how they can build relationships with other kids outside of school environment.
I like that answer. Very good. That's a
That's
good
very
answer
true.
because you put them in some extracurricular activities. But the thing they're going to miss out on is being able to deal with each other every day at school. As much as they hate school, they at least see each other instead of
Yeah,
being
but you know what
homeschooled.
though? That's not so important because with today's social media, they're going to deal with these kids that they like every day on
Yeah.
playing video games. They'll play video games with them every day. They you know what I'm saying? They
Yes.
can FaceTime, they social media, Snapchats, blah blah blah. They're going to interact with their peers on an everyday basis anyways on platforms. I mean,
You had it.
how many Ted, I'm sure your son plays video games with a bunch of his friends. He's
With a
chatting
bunch of his
away with his
friends. Yes.
headsets. My son's the same. They're
Yeah.
talking to multiple kids daily,
Daily.
daily, you know.
I got you. Like I said, it could work both ways.
No,
But
I know. And you
the
know what? And I
vaccination
don't
aspect
I
is going
don't
to change them.
and I'm just
Yes.
going to say that everybody listening to me, I don't want to sound like a douchebag trying to downplay public schooling and blah blah blah. And if you I just from what I know and it's my opinion, I'm so disgusted with what they're putting out for our kids in the public school that I that if I couldn't afford to put my children through private school, I would have them homeschooled, and I would make it work. I'd make it work.
Tony, I had a chat with a mom who does homeschooling. I'm gonna
Hmm.
send you that.
I
It's like
saw that.
maybe
You
20
did a
minutes.
broadcast. You did a broadcast. I saw that
I
one.
did a broadcast
Yeah,
on
I saw
Mm-hmm.
that one.
homeschooling. This is before COVID.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
don't
you
factor
replayed it.
COVID in there.
You replayed it earlier this year. I remember when you was playing a bunch of your
Yeah.
old ones. I did listen to that one.
And just
There are
because
definitive benefits. Yes.
when you would say homeschooling, let's look at this outside of COVID.
Yes.
Okay.
And you look at homeschooling, you're like, well, wait a minute, whoa, what's gonna happen? And the way she explained it, I was like, oh, okay,
Trust me, it makes total sense, but you got to look at the social aspect for the kids. We all, as
yes,
kids, would get out the house and
yes,
deal with each other. If you're
Yeah.
homeschooling, you were seen as an
But
outcast, you
that's
shouldn't
the
be spoiled.
extracurricular activities you have to give.
Right, but you were seen
You
as
have to make
spoiled
sure
from the other
you
kids.
make them do it.
mm-hmm,
Don't just let them
Yeah.
sit around the house and do nothing and
Oh yeah,
just
you with them,
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah,
You with them,
Yeah.
so you got to be a house parent to do that.
yep.
Yeah.
Now, people don't have that luxury, even though you're correct.
But that's also a
But
way
back in
for
the day,
you as a parent to meet other humans too, is through your kids' extracurricular activities as well.
right.
absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
because some people do stay sheltered away from society and environment,
Yeah.
but they do go out with their kids every now and then. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with homeschooling. I just know how the kids get treated.
Yeah. Because look at all the stuff that you have,
As a
even
parent, we
besides
want that.
sports. You got Girl Scouts, you got Boy Scouts, you have
Mm-hmm.
all the other clubs.
My son is
Um,
not doing Boy Scouts, no.
no, I know, but you know what I'm saying. Like these are all
That
things
shit
that
is
you could,
smashed. That shit
meet.
is smashed. I'll mess around and take him to me when I go on a damn tour of the caverns in Virginia or tour the Grand Canyon in Vegas before I put him in Boy Scouts. Nah, we alright. We not gonna make the apocalypse. Y'all got it. We'll be
Yeah.
gone. Bump it.
I had a
Dude, you
friend
know
who was
what? I
riding
was
with
in
Boy
Boy
Scouts when he was younger. That joint was crazy, man.
when I was
Boy
in Boy
Scouts used to be
Scouts,
chill.
I did a Wassapi, and a Wassapi is some kind of high end like retreat, and we did it at
Mm.
Crystal Lake where they filmed the Jason movie. And we had to
Ah,
build, and I was trying to get my survival badge, so I had to build a shelter, and I built it on the little island part where the lake was, where Crystal Lake was, where they filmed it. It was so freaking like surreal because I like remember watching the movie and I like saw it when I knew I was going here. I like saw it again and and then you see it and you're like, is Jason gonna come
Dude,
out while I'm like
y'all mess
sleeping in
around by
this
that
like
water at night if you want to. I'm not going by it. And then I saw where that
Uh,
lake really was supposed to be at. I'm not messing with that movie. Nah. But Jason, yeah, I'm not going to survive the apocalypse. We go through a nuclear winter or whatever. I'm done. I'm done.
I'll
I'm done.
protect you, Tony. Just come over my neck of
Nah,
woods. I'll
I'm
take care
done.
of you.
Y'all got the apocalypse. Y'all got the zombies. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going with Helga and them to that other plane. Bump
oh
this.
my goodness.
you by yourself. You by
Yo, I'm not
yourself.
surviving. I'm not hunting. I know you be chasing iguanas and stuff. I'm with you on that, but you got that
Iguana.
world, bro.
Oh.
That radiation gonna have to win. Let me shut this
So
down,
I
man. It's
got so I
12:30.
got a
I'm gonna go to
question for
bed early.
Joe. Joe, how
Go
are
ahead.
you
Okay.
dealing with the Have they pressed you up in the Bronx to show your Vax card, like going into
So
like
far, well, so far everywhere I've gone, I haven't really been asked. Um, But I know, like, cause I've been going here. I haven't really traveled like downtown like that. But I
Okay.
know when I go to travel, I'm definitely gonna have to walk with my card because they're definitely gonna ask. Cause you know how Manhattan is. So,
Yes.
but so far here, it's been pretty good, man. Unless you go into the appointments, you go to your doctor's appointments, and they ask you, "Have you gotten vaccinated? Did you travel in the last 14 days? This and that." Blah, 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 blah. But other than that, it's been alright in the Bronx. It's just as everywhere else, man. It's just when you leave the Bronx, you go to Manhattan, or you going down. I don't know how it is in Queens, but I know going to Manhattan, they ask you for your card. Like
They
everywhere you're
they
gonna go, they're gonna ask you for your card.
they just started asking for the car in Long Island. So after
Oh,
all of this, they just started. You go into any of these places around here at the mall.
Well,
They're, they're,
even your
they're starting.
grocery
They're
store,
starting to
Ted?
card people.
Even your grocery store?
Not the grocery store yet.
I heard
Oh,
about
no,
it.
Not the
not
grocery
yet.
store yet.
They don't do
But
But
it
they
in
more
do
like
Atlanta.
ask you for your
restaurants.
mask. They ask you for your mask,
Restaurants.
though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but the
not getting in
restaurant,
there.
That's
no.
see, I
Atlanta.
still
Atlanta won't let
a
you in no
lot of
store unless you
places.
got a mask on.
I rarely wear a mask. Rarely.
Yeah. Not. I mean,
And
you're
if I
not
do,
getting.
it's like this.
Oh,
If you
because
go to
That's
they
your
worse
they
for you.
bodega,
from before they had someone physically standing at the door,
yes, they did. And
When
they,
you
and
go
they
you're
to the
you
like,
try to
VA,
walk in,
yeah.
you try to
When you
walk in,
go,
you're like, hey, papi. No.
That, you know
No
what? That
entrar,
happened.
no entrar. No
no
entrar.
That happened to
entrada.
me today. I walked in and Neiman
Espérate,
Marcus,
espérate. So,
and the security guy at the door, he's like going like this to his mask, and I walk in,
yeah.
and I walk right, and he's like, "You got a mask?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got a mask," and I just kept walking. I
You
have
won't
one.
go to, hey, you won't go into a government building doing that.
No,
Oh,
no,
hey,
no,
no.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
there was
No.
one store that I went into. This is at the
But
very
they want my
beginning of
money
everything
in the
when
government
everyone was
building. It depends on what you're going there for.
when everyone had totally lost their minds,
So shit.
and he wouldn't let me in because I didn't have gloves.
What?
I tell you, I just
Yeah,
turned
these
around.
people
I
were
said, okay,
bugging.
I'm
Those
done.
people were bugging. Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Where
In the
was you
Somebody
beginning,
at?
he
told
was
me
Where
like,
that
was
too,
you at?
yeah.
you got to have on gloves. I said, gloves. I said, you sure?
Yeah.
I said,
You
okay, it's
sure?
okay. I don't need to come here.
Where was you at,
I
bro?
would love
Where
to.
was
I
you
would
at?
laugh it. Ted's like, "Are you sure?
Where was
Should
you
we?
at, though?
Do you need to talk to your supervisor?
Yeah.
I just asked her. I was like,
Show
Motherfucker
me
said,
the
yo.
rules, rep. Show me the rules, rep."
I
I
went
just
to
turned right
Korean
back
market. That's what
around.
the lady asked me. Lady said, you got gloves? She said, you can't touch this stuff. I was like, what? No mask, no gloves. You can't touch this stuff. Can't risk it.
It's too
Can't
high
risk the
risk,
customers.
I
I'm
man.
would. I would
sorry.
have put on my leather gloves.
Oh,
Yeah. Can't do it. It's
dude.
crazy,
Y'all
man. You can't
crazy.
do it.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and come down, man. Big ups to all y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all
I
tomorrow.
gotta
I
get
ain't
to
gotta
bed
work
too,
Friday,
man. Thanks
All
for
right,
having
so
Tony.
me, Ted. It's
I
good to
Hey,
see
will.
you.
anytime.
Good to
I
see
Anytime.
you
will be up
guys.
Word.
tomorrow, and I
Jojo,
will holler at y'all
Tony.
definitely. Jay, you behave yourself.
You
Word,
guys have a
James,
Chance,
great
man.
evening.
all of y'all,
You
Emmanuel,
too,
Terrence,
See you
man.
guys
everybody in
next
the chat.
Good
time.
seeing you, brother.
You
Cheryl,
working? You
I'm going
working
to work.
tomorrow, Tony?
Yeah, I gotta work in the morning.
What
Get
time,
your
man?
butt to bed and don't be late.
What
We
time?
already.
What time you got to be there?
I gotta be there at 7.
Yo,
Ow!
I'm gonna call you tomorrow. What time you want me to? What?
I'm gonna do you a
What time?
favor when I leave the house. I'm gonna text you.
All right, you do
All
that.
right,
Yo, you know
Tony.
what's
Tony,
crazy?
I'm gonna
You
try
know
and
what's
work out by 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock, I'll work out. You start work. There we go.
There you
There we
go.
go. All
There
right,
you
you know
go.
what's
gents.
crazy? I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I was supposed to go, and they rescheduled it for a teleconference. So I'm gonna be on.
You gotta
Yeah,
wake
I'm gonna
up.
be
You
over.
gotta answer
Yeah,
the phone.
You got the
Yo,
shitter
yeah,
talking to your
yo,
doctor.
yeah. I think Shorty got to stay home. She ain't got no shot, so I guess she's staying home. So I'll be talking to her from the crib.
yo. You got
Yeah,
telehealth?
yeah. That's what's
Oh my
happening.
goodness.
Yeah.
Telehealth
And,
I
is
and you
crazy.
said,
still got to make
bro,
the
what?
copay.
I
And you
said
still
that's the
gonna have to
first
make the
time.
copay.
Oh nah, man. But we'll see, we'll see. But that's nuts, though.
You still
They
gonna have to
just
make the
changed that shit
copay.
today. Oh my god, that shit is
It's
nuts.
bananas. But I'll be up tomorrow
I
night. We're
said,
gonna cut up
bro.
tomorrow night, y'all.
All
For
right,
real.
take
I'm
care,
gonna holler at
All
everybody.
y'all
right.
tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
I done.
Take care,
Later,
gents.
Tony. Later, James.
Bye.
Later, Ted.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, man.
dude. Yo. They gave you telehealth, yo.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you say to that?
Montefiore did that. Yeah, it's Montefiore.
I mean, are you like going there for like a? I mean, I'm not getting in your business, but are you going there like for a physical or something?
No, no, no. It was for what is it called? I forgot the hell what it. It's some appointment I was going for, man.
Oh, okay. Because
I
I was
forgot what it
gonna
was
say,
for exactly.
how are they gonna perform the task if you're sitting at your house on
Yeah,
the
it's the first time.
on
It's the
your
first time I'm
laptop?
going over there too. It's the first time I'm seeing this doctor,
Oh,
and yeah, and they're doing it over the. I said, come on, man. I canceled a lot of my stuff to go over there, then find out like, yo, they calling you up to, to do this over the phone.
dude, that is crazy.
Oh my god, man. And
That
I
is
know when that
crazy.
oh my god, he said be careful with the telehealth colonoscopy, bro.
Come on,
Hell
man.
nah, but that's nuts though, bro. That is nuts, man. And that's what's happening. These doctors, man, they're not getting them shots. They guys, if I see a couch and some pictures, I know where I'm at. I know where she's at. But
Yeah.
she's not in the office.
Jeez.
Damn, man. A lot of these doctors, man. A lot of these doctors, they ended up at home, man. They losing jobs.
Oh yeah.
It's mandates, man.
You
That's what's
know,
happening.
I mean, you know what's so crazy is we're watching the numbers spiral in New York.
Yeah.
The numbers are just spiraling in New York, and like, oh my goodness, it's just like it breaks a record every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get that numbing feeling, and I'm like, okay, it's gone up the last 7 or 8 days, but no one wants to shut down.
No. No. Cause I don't think here in New York could afford another shutdown.
No.
That's why.
Well,
I don't think we could afford another
think
shutdown.
I also think with it being an election year, whoever is
That
the
too.
governing body would get torched based on the fact
Yeah.
that if they shut down.
That too. That's too. That too. That's what's gonna happen. So everybody's trying to push the envelope. You know what I mean? Cuomo left. They had that other lady come in. She's trying to push her. You know what I mean? Her thing. De Blasio left. So whoever's gonna go in there, you know what I mean? They gotta try to do what they could do. You know what I mean? So it is wild, man. It's wild. It's gonna be a wild 2022.
Yeah, it's insane. It's
Yep.
insane. I'm telling you.
Yep. Because freaking you're gonna have these shots. A possible fourth booster coming up. Psh, oh, come on, man. I was just about to say like, yo, I'm gonna go get my booster tomorrow. I was
Yo,
thinking
Joe, I
about it.
got it either 2 or 3 weeks ago. 2 or
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, but I don't know if they're doing. I don't know if
Oh,
they're doing. I don't know if they're doing
this
walk-ins.
man.
Are they doing walk-ins?
In certain places they are. I think the city run areas. I think they're doing walk-ins. Certain places are doing walk-ins. The other places they're not. They're just
Milk.
you gotta you gotta call in and make an appointment, which is bull crap, but it is what it is. Hello, sir.
Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. And yourselves?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for coming up. I know you tried to come up before, and it's four is the magic number.
No, totally agreed. And so I didn't, wasn't allowed because somebody beat me. I'm a little
Right.
drunk. Apologize. But what I'm saying is that I almost got in, but I didn't. So
Yeah, you were close. I clicked on you, and I said, well, maybe. I said maybe he'll get in through audio only, and I was like, it just kind of died on the vine.
have you had the booster, Ted?
Yes, about 3 weeks ago.
Which one?
Moderna.
Okay, so that's why I called in because on February 20th I'm due for my booster.
Oh, okay.
and so I had Pfizer,
Okay.
and so I got immunized late, and
Mm-hmm.
so I've had a few friends of mine on the Pfizer booster who got really sick for about a week, and Sweet Pea,
Yes.
yeah, and I also have another friend of mine, and so I was just curious when you started talking about the booster. I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to find out your experience. So,
Mm.
Nothing at all.
hmm,
Nothing. Not a thing.
Yeah.
Took the shot. Went home. Did some work around the house.
yeah,
Went to work the next day. Uh,
mhm.
I mean, a little soreness of the arm, but that's about it.
Well, the thing is that I had some friends in Texas who got Moderna, and they were their first two shots, and they got sick for like 4 or 5 days. And I had Pfizer, and once again, my arm was sore for 2 days, and that was about it.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the deal. It's nothing at all for me.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, everyone is different. I've heard
Yeah,
some crazy stories.
I know.
Mm.
I've heard some really crazy stories. People are like, I was flat out on my back for 36 hours, and I'm like, wow,
Mm.
okay.
I know. My podiatrist office, they had to close because the two nurses that were working there, they couldn't come into work. They had got the Johnson & Johnson vaccination,
Mm,
and
Mm.
when they got that, they were done. They couldn't get out of bed. They had chills, body aches like to the max. They were out for the whole week. I got a
Warning.
call up. They was like, "Yo, they're not coming in. They're not coming in for
Bluetooth
the week."
connected.
So my podiatrist had to work in a whole nother office. I was like, Jesus Christ, they closed for a week and they got backed up.
Bluetooth
I
disconnected.
was like, wow.
Hey,
So there
uh,
was
uh,
that's why they had that big deal where Johnson & Johnson people, everybody that was taking Johnson & Johnson, they were messed up. So they had
right.
to a halt on those. You remember they had a halt
I
on those,
remember.
yes.
and then they pushed,
Yeah.
and then that's when that was it the CDC or whatever pushed the Pfizer vaccine out there, and that had got and when it finally got approved and whatnot,
Mhm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that
Hey,
was the big case, and now you see they have boosters for Johnson & Johnson again. So it's like,
Hmm.
I don't know, but
Good luck with that bullshit.
hey, Ted.
this guy.
What are you
Ted, can I
fucking
say
kidding
something
me?
real fast?
Yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Slam TV is in the broadcast.
Oh
Oh,
damn, that was clean. That was clean. Good job.
that was really clean.
Good
So
Wow.
Slam TV,
evening,
I
ladies
think
and
this is the
gentlemen.
first time
Milton,
you've been
Mr.
up
B,
here.
Ted Hicks. Good evening, guys. How you guys doing?
Pretty
We're
good.
good.
We're
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 good.
talking about the Vax.
Oh boy.
Oh
Well,
boy.
you know what I'm gonna say. What are you kidding me? Good luck with that.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at
Oh.
that. No thanks.
So Slam TV, what's going on in your world?
Yeah, man.
Well, I've been following my Joe Rogan and Brian Cattle Skull Texas. What do you call it, Brian? Cattle Skull
Yeah,
Texas? No disrespect,
Texas
Brian.
cattle score. Yeah.
Yeah, Texas
Hmm.
Cattle Skull. I've been following the mushrooms, asparagus, the what's the quarterback from the Green Bay Packers? Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Yeah, I've been following that regiment, and I've been so far so good for the last going on what 20 months. So I'm just gonna ride out the natural stuff and see how far it takes me.
The
I've
immune
survived
boosters and
a
detoxify. Yeah.
few infections of people that were close to me, and I, for some strange reason, didn't get infected. Maybe because it's the smoke. I don't know, but I'm gonna pass on the vax for now,
Well,
and
well,
I'm
well,
gonna
well,
leave it at that.
Slam.
I'll leave it
I'm
at that.
double vaxxed. I'm sorry. Go, Slam.
Good job.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go. Go,
I'm
Milt. Go
double
ahead.
vaxxed with Pfizer. But on an average day here in the mountains, I see more deer than people. So You know, I don't think I could get COVID from deer. So I'm pretty cool. So
You never
Oh
know. If
shoot!
you ask the CDC, they may tell you something different.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta
Emmanuel,
come
yes,
through,
sir.
man. Get that
You
out
never
there.
know. I mean, that's just my personal
Yeah, man.
opinion. Respect to everyone that has been vaccinated. The
Yes.
more people that are
yeah.
vaccinated, the less vaccinated that I have to get. So everybody keep getting vaxxed, keep getting the vaccines, the boosters, the oosters, and all that other good stuff. And if everybody else is vaxxed, I don't have to do it. I'll be safe, you know? So everybody just keep up the good work. I have natural immunity to
Mm.
fuckery. So we'll
This
keep it
guy.
at that.
This guy.
You
This
know,
guy.
be safe.
Yeah.
Everybody be safe on these streets, man. Keep your mask on,
Word
even if
though.
you're vaxxed or not, because believe it or not, people that are double, triple, quadruple, and temple vaxxed are still getting the Rona. So be careful out there, y'all. All right, be vaxxed, but don't fall into a false sense of security and run around with no mask. Still cover up. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Word.
Be safe
Oh
out
my
there
Oh
on
god.
these
my
streets.
god. This
Love your
guy.
slang.
That's my personal. I respect everybody's personal
Yeah.
opinion and personal views on everything.
Right.
So that's just how I rock. So if I die from the Rona, fuck it. I die from the Rona. It is what it
Agreed.
is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, did you see my comment? I was trying to see if.
Yes. Let me read it for you. Ted Hicks says, Emmanuel FGA. I'm not a fan of him. He does shows just for men. Well, I used to before I got criticized for doing shows for men because apparently Oprah can have an entire network, Lifetime can have an entire network with programming dedicated for women. But here I am, someone with 200 subs on a small time application, and I can't even put out a once a week show just for men. How
Um,
terrible is that? Sounds like
I do want to let you
discrimination to
know that
me.
I was talking to Slam the other day, and I got rather uncomfortable because it was only men. I'm kidding.
Come on, man. Like, you, listen,
Yo.
Slam has
Yo.
been slammed for having a quote unquote weekly program just for men. Think
Wow.
about it. That's kind of weird.
That's
No
crazy,
one
man.
has anything to say to Oprah for a whole network or lifetime.
Mhm.
But we're not as important as the women, so we're just gonna leave it at that.
Well,
But
isn't there
everybody be
like
safe out there. I don't mean to come in here with
something you
controversy
could dye
and
your hair called just for men? I think so.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry,
sure.
that's bad.
Let me know.
Apologize.
Tell me.
Oh. Oh.
That's bad.
Oh
Oh
my
my
Great
god.
show,
goodness.
guys. This been great. This been interesting. I've been listening the whole time. I learned a lot, and I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna be cool. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah,
my opinions to
I mean,
myself today.
I
But great,
haven't
great broadcast, guys. Good
really.
conversation. Very interesting.
This is the first show I've done in a while because I was waiting for things to, for the bugs to shake out and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so I just said, you know what, whatever, let's just do it and
It
just
was
get
good
it in.
listening,
So
man.
that,
Yeah.
hmm,
I said it was good listening. Great broadcast. Everybody on the
yeah,
panel had good input. You know,
Agreed.
I had my input in the comment section. It got a little weird at
yes,
points. It seemed like the lifestyles of the rich and famous versus the lifestyles of the poor and shameless. It kind of got a
no,
little
it's
carried
just
away.
Yes.
Like, dude, don't you get it? Like, but I'll leave that alone. Whatever. Like,
people just have a difference of opinion.
I'm not mad at
People,
anybody. I'm very well off myself, but it just looked a little funny and became a little cringe worthy at some points. But everything is everything. I'm smooth. You're the hostess. Your broadcast. If you were fine with it, I'm fine with it.
yeah, like I said, it's different personalities. Um,
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us are playing instruments.
I'm sorry if I said that. I didn't mean to cause any I'm just saying
None
it
of
just got a little
us,
cringeworthy
you
So none of us
know,
play instruments.
at some point,
if we
like
had
Ellie.
like, it's different if we had guitars and
So, a
it was up there
piano,
singing
some
and
drums.
Hey, wait a second,
A
Ted. You don't
keyboard.
play an instrument? I'm gone. I'm kidding.
no.
Yo, Milt, we out of here, man. This guy doesn't even have a damn guitar. You don't have a guitar or a keyboard. What am I doing here?
I was
You'll
talking
never
to
see me.
True Armor earlier, and I said, dude, he's really leaning towards buying like a drum set. And I said,
No,
are
let
you
him
doing
continue
it
with the
for
guitar.
Haps, or are you doing it for your yourself?
Yourself, yeah.
Yeah, I
I would
was
say
like,
this. I know True personally. I know True personally.
I love True Armor.
I
He's
would
a great
I
guy.
would give
yes,
him. Yeah, I know him personally as a friend in real life, in person, not just the internet personality. But I would, if I had any suggestions, I would suggest he finish learning the guitar before you step to the next instrument. Like, so you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
Yeah.
if you're practicing one thing, let's get that down pack first, right? And then step to the next thing, because you want to kind
Yeah.
of be, or at least get proficient in one thing before you step to the next
yes.
thing. So you can say, well,
Right, right.
I'm a decent guitar player, I'm a decent drummer, I'm a decent whatever. You know what I mean? But you want to feel comfortable. Ash Pauls, how you doing? Good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Hey,
You want to
Ash.
Hey,
kind of feel comfortable with one
Ash Pauls,
thing
how you doing?
hey, hey.
first.
Love
Telling
Ash.
you,
And
you guys coming out here
Emmanuel,
with
what was
instruments,
cringing?
I'm gonna
We
learn
coming
to
with
play.
instruments, but I just want
I'm gonna learn to play a
to.
kazoo. I'm dead serious. I'm coming on the broadcast with a kazoo, just straight up.
I
I'm
just want to play
telling
the
you, a
whistle.
saxophone, something,
I'm just
and
going
that way
whistle.
you're
I'm
gonna
going
get on that
natural.
landing page.
I want to
You're
go
gonna
on the
get on the
landing
Haps landing
page.
page, and you're gonna be the featured broadcast. You know,
Kazoo, I will
Oh my
totally watch.
god!
That's what Ashfall says. Elliot in the house. What up,
Thank
E?
you.
What's
Yup, a
good, man?
kazoo.
Elliot.
Straight.
B-box. There you go.
Ah, there you go.
We got
Yeah.
James
I
back in the
didn't even
building.
think of that, Elliot. There you go. B-box.
Yes,
Yeah. Ladies and
that's what
gentlemen,
we
boys
should
and
do.
girls, we
Playing
have
the
Elliot in the
cowbell and
building.
then playing the triangle. But that's what we
What's
doing.
that
We're out here.
Spanish? They have a Spanish instrument. I don't know if you guys listen to Latin music, but it goes ch 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 ch
Oh,
ch.
I
It's
forgot
like
what they call
a
that.
cheese grater, and they
Yeah.
they rub a stick against a cheese grater. Um,
Yeah.
Emmanuel, I'm sorry, Emmanuel. What was cringy? What was cringy to me was the overload of let's say, what would we call it? The overload of uh financial oversecurity and what you should be doing, and we're talking about this. And for someone that's above average on a financial level, and you realize everyone else is not on that level, it's a higher percentage level of people that are not on that level. So when you come on here and talk about all this expensive and this, that, and the other, and a lot of people are not in that financial position. So it becomes a little cringeworthy, as in, okay, dude, enough's enough. We know you got a little cash. Great, me too. Have a nice day.
now
I
I
just
hear
leave
where
it
you're
at
coming
that.
from,
It,
but
it, it
I
just was a
think
little overkill.
we were focusing also we were focusing on these athletes, and I think we're all tired of seeing like the next broke athlete,
I
and
don't
that
care.
these new athletes are coming in and they're not being I think the NFL does like some type of symposium,
All of
Yeah.
them.
but
NBA does
it,
as well, my friend. They
yeah.
give
Oh,
the
then
new
that's
It's
good.
legendary.
athletes coming in. I'm sorry to cut you, Ted.
No, go ahead.
They give new athletes, because I know a few people that actually have made it to
Oh,
the
that's
NBA.
good.
Actually, two that I went to high school with, and they do actually give you courses and counseling before
That's
you
good.
actually begin when you come in as a new player. They give
That's good.
you briefing, not extensive, but they do give you an overview of financial responsibility, XYZ. They school you on look out for certain types of females that may be it's I won't say it's comprehensive, but it's semi-comprehensive. They actually do have discussions with that, but
That's
like most
good.
people, it goes in one ear and comes out the other.
Yeah.
So for those that made $1 million and blew it, I can't feel sorry for you. Who cares? Just entertain
Right.
me and bounce the ball. That's all I'm
Yeah, stay
concerned with.
away from the Brittany Renners.
Hey,
Stay away from
that's
the Brittany Renners.
dude. Spend your money however you want. It's yours. I could care less. That's what I say. But they try to tell you stay
Please
away from
stay
that.
away from the Brittany Renners of the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Problem is, not too many NBA players are listening to this broadcast.
yeah,
But for those that are,
that's
and for
that's,
those
that's
that are
true.
future prospects,
That's true.
Facts.
please listen to what they tell you in the seminar when you go into your first day of training camp. Okay, that's my advice.
Well,
So the name.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
sure in the future the next NBA star is going to go. I avoided all these pitfalls because I listened to Slam on Haps.
You know it.
Word. Oh,
They're all listening. The entire NBA
Love
is
you,
tuned
Slam.
in. For half of them, it's too
Yeah.
late. You know what I mean,
So
Milt? It's too late for those guys, bro.
word.
I I had the opportunity. You probably this name probably won't be familiar because he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Damani Dawson.
I'm familiar
I
with him.
had an opportunity. Hall of Famer Damani Dawson had opportunity to speak with him, to chat with him, and his agent at the time, his agent was like, "Okay, you can't talk about the him filing for bankruptcy. You can't talk about. I mean, it was kind of like a laundry list of items of what I can and what I can't talk about. And I was just like, okay, this is crap. But
Yeah.
I spent about 10 minutes with him to talk with him on just things he would have done differently entering into the league and in retrospect. Um, let's see. I'm seeing something from slash chat. Screen is black here. All right. I don't know slash chat. Just refresh the stream. But it's just so funny. Um, from speaking with someone that was in the league for 11 years, and it was like 3 years out of the league, totally broke, and
His
70%
problem.
of retired players are broke within 3 years after they're retired.
That's their problem.
That's
That's their
Yeah,
crazy.
freaking problem. I
That's
could care
crazy.
less. I mean, as
it's
long as you entertained me,
crazy.
I'm won some money off some of the sports bets on your little games. I could really give two fucks less. I hate to say it, but who cares?
That's
You've
why.
touched
That's
money
why.
that I would never see in my lifetime.
Right.
That's
And
why
if
you
I'm
gotta.
great and I'm not broke and I live well, how could you have seen that much money, but yet you live less than me now? That's a
That's why you gotta live
joke.
like
I could care
Marshawn Lynch.
less about those
You gotta live like
clowns.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yep. He lived off
Yes.
endorsements. He lived off
Yes.
endorsements. Never spent a game check yet to this very day.
No,
Think about that.
no,
He'll die
that
before
is
he spends
nuts.
any of those game checks. His children will take that money. So for
That
anybody
is
that did
crazy, bro.
anything else, I
I
could
mean,
care less. Don't work
Marshawn
for
Lynch
me. I
is
need
living
somebody
off
to
his
cut my
Subway
grass.
commercial. So
Yeah,
Yes. All that money. And that's
yeah,
just one
yeah, yeah. Same
small.
thing with Gronk. Yep, Gronk
Yep.
too.
Yep. Save that. All endorsement money. I mean,
The
Yeah.
I
dudes
would
are
love to have
smart,
an
man.
NFL player, a former NFL player, cut my grass and clean my windows. That would be good for. I'll put that shit on Haps TV. Look, remember that? You remember your favorite running back? He's cutting my fucking grass now. I could care
Oh,
less. I could really
come
care
on.
two
Oh
shits less.
shoot!
I'm sorry. You
Oh
get that opportunity,
shit!
you better
Oh,
learn to be smart fast. At 20, you better grow up real fast. That's all I gotta say. Whatever.
facts though. Facts.
Oh my
Shit.
goodness.
Yo, your favorite running back is cutting the lawn. Come take a picture and get your football signed. I'm gonna charge you $100. I don't care what he
Oh,
charges. I'm gonna charge you $100 just to come on the property.
Oh shit.
That's how I feel about
Oh
it.
shit.
But it is what it is.
yeah.
Word. Word.
I keep it raw.
How
I'm
was
sorry.
Pippin?
You guys know that.
Pippin still paying. Oh, Pippin paid his ex-wife. Was it? Yeah, Larsa
Yeah.
Pippin. Larsa Pippen
Yeah,
running these
Pippen.
streets too. She another one.
He still got
She,
money. He's good.
Yeah, he
He's
got money
good. I
still.
think he'll be all
Yeah.
right. Yeah, she takes a little bit. Actually, shit, I'll give her a shot if I run into her.
Kevin, what's going on?
Hey,
I'll give her
Kevin.
a quick shot. One night is good with me. I don't need to hold on too long. Maybe she
Word.
give me a new car or
Pippen is
something.
man. He wildin' man.
Well, Pippen tried
Shit,
to sell his
he's shitting
book,
on Jordan. Man, fuck
but
that
hold
nigga.
on,
Yeah.
hold on. He tried to sell his book by taking a crap on a few other people because a few sound bites,
Mm-hmm.
and he was trying to sell that alcohol that he had that he was sponsoring.
Mm. Double negative.
So but other than that, I really haven't heard from him. I don't even think he's on ESPN anymore.
He
So
got to sit on his corner
what
and
was
take that
Pippen's
L, man.
alcohol?
Yeah, what was the brand?
Some dark liquor.
Sorry, my friend.
I don't even
Sorry.
know.
Let's look for that.
Some brandy. Joe, you looking it up?
Milton.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Milton, we're
look it
gonna just
up.
call it dark liquor. Pippen, Scottie Pippen has dark liquor for sale.
Oh shoot.
I,
I just
I
saw
I
him.
didn't I didn't
Kevin
say
says
that.
moonshine.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn this shit
what's
upside
this
down
called?
now. We
Digits. It's
wow.
called digits.
Digits. How many digits do he
Yeah,
have to
it's
give
a
to his
bourbon.
wife?
Yeah,
Oh, a
it's
bourbon?
a
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's called digits. Yeah.
Like Pip vodka or
Uh,
something.
uh,
We can't
all it
speak.
is just it just says digits and it's just a picture of his hand.
Oh shit! So that means it ain't even come out yet. We don't even have a sample. We can't even get a free bottle for the taste.
It's out. It's out.
This
But
guy.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. I think that's why Ted's doing this broadcast tonight. He's looking for a free bottle from Pippen.
A free bottle of dark
Yeah,
Scotty
yeah, man.
Pippen
Your
liquor.
future took his wife. Future took his wife.
Nah, he just took her
Ah,
Future
for a
backed that
spin.
up.
He just took her for a ride around the
Future took her
corner
for a
once and dropped
spin
her back
and
off on
made
the
a
Well,
song
curb.
about it right after.
it's so nice that we finally understand the motive of Ted Hicks. So there you go.
That's
Oh my
so
god.
crazy though. Man took his wife, made a song about it, and then sung it at a concert. Like,
Nah, he didn't take his wife. No, he didn't take anything. She offered
she came
herself
to
to
him. She
him.
came to him. Okay, she came
Yeah,
to him.
let's
He
yeah,
smashed, and then he made a song about it, and then
and
he
dropped
sung
her
it at
right
his
back off on the
concert.
curb on the way
Yeah.
around the block.
Yep.
One night, one shot deal. Have a nice day.
ugh.
And then she became friends with the Kardashians. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
That's crazy.
we'll just leave it at that. Kevin says prison
Yeah, Ted does
wine.
look like Jay Williams a little bit.
Oh, Jay Williams, the big
Yeah,
brother.
he does.
You his
That's
big
who I've
brother.
been trying to figure out who he looked like too. And I'm mad somebody finally brought it up. I was like, yo,
Oh,
for a hot minute I've been saying that like, yo,
Yay.
Ted looked like somebody, but I've been trying to figure out who. Yeah, Jay Williams.
Chill, chill. Y'all blowing it up. That's Jay Williams' big brother under his alias. And for those that
word.
Oh shit.
and for those that come up here under a screen name, I just want to put this out here. This is a public safety announcement. For those of us that are broadcasting on apps and we have a screen name, for those that come up here, we expect you to respect our screen name. Don't come here calling people their government name or their mother given or father given name because it's not appropriate. They're coming under a screen name for a reason. Okay? So let's put some respect on it. Okay? Because a lot of people don't realize when they're being disrespected on the sneak tip. So it's time for us, as an advocate of manhood, it's time for us to realize when we're being sneak dissed and disrespected by folks. Show
Yeah.
some respect and call me by my screen name. If you
So
do know my
Slim,
regular name, don't use it on the internet. Okay?
yes. So
Go
Slim,
for
I
it, man.
totally agree with you. Like Elliot down there, doesn't call me Milton. He calls me Dave. So he should
No.
honor Milton, right?
Listen, whatever your screen name is, that's what we're going to go by. I mean, if you choose otherwise, and if you're comfortable with otherwise, so be it. But let's not make it like I'm spilling the beans and hey, guess what? I know your real name and I'm gonna just keep saying it and telling everybody. That shit is lame. Like we
I,
got
I
clowns on here. We have clowns and people coming in false disguises as friends. that are just really trying to do things with not good faith,
Tensions.
shall I say. People do
Yeah.
things that are not in good faith here, and I see it all the time.
Yeah,
And I just want
agreed.
people to be more what do I say? More cognitive about it. Like realize what's going on. That's all I'm saying. So if
Yeah.
somebody does that, you need to say, hey, I got a screen name. We'll just run with that because this
I,
we're not in the business of exposure. We're not like Barbara Walters or like Avanya saved my life. We're not
I,
doing all that here.
by the
We're
way,
just
I was
keeping
just
it
kidding
basic.
with Elliot. So sorry, Slam.
It's all good. Come on, man. We all friends up here.
Oh
We
my
have fun.
god.
We have
Yeah.
entertainment, but I gotta
Oh
keep
my
it. I
goodness.
gotta keep it real. Sometimes I see things that I don't appreciate, and I need to just put it out there and just let
Fair
people
enough.
realize and recognize what goes on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because things can happen right in front of your face, and you don't really recognize what the intentions are. So I'm just putting that out there. You know,
Got
I'm gonna
Right.
be quiet now.
it. Could be quiet.
Call
Uh,
me Elliot, because that's my name here, there, and everywhere. There you go. I wouldn't, Elliot, if I knew your real name was Jason, I wouldn't be coming on here saying, "Hey, Jason, how you doing?" No, your screen name is Elliot. So I'm going to refer to you as Elliot.
why
Okay?
you said it
Because
like
that's
that
what showing
though?
respect to other people is. I'm just
Well,
putting it out there.
I think Elliot's real name is Jeeves. I think in real life, but
Oh shit.
Big up the Jeeves in the house. Where you at, Jeeves? He's working on a late night, probably. But I'm just
there you
saying.
go.
Kev, what's up, Kevin? I'm just keeping it real. I'll keep it real.
Kevin,
I
what's
get a
going
bad
on,
rap for
man?
that.
Oh my God.
I'm a
Jeez.
fullback right now, guys.
Yeah.
Nah, nah,
Oh
nah.
my
Let it
god.
loose. It's all
Well,
good.
It's loose
I was about
already.
to say, remember Axe Jeeves?
Ask
AxeJeeves.com?
Jeeves.
See you run up in there, you ask him for
oh, I
everything.
know.
I like that. I
Oh
like
shit.
that. But yeah, I
I
just had to
had
put it
a
out
Jeeves dot
there.
com.
Brian in the house.
Brian.
Brian!
Brian.
What
Brian.
up, Brian?
Come on, Milton. Give me a Brian.
I love Brian. My he's a fellow Houstonian. Love him.
Yeah,
Brian in the
Brian's mad cool,
house.
man.
And if Brian is not your real name, I won't. I'm just gonna address you as Brian. I won't say it on. I'm
Brian.
just saying, Brian.
Man, Brian!
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Oh shit, it is your real
uh,
name, and you are in Houston, Texas. Oh damn it.
yep.
Oh, you in Houston
Well,
too, Emmanuel? Oh, what's up? You and
Yeah,
Brian
well,
got
yeah.
to hook up for some of that wagyu.
I'm from Houston originally. So
Oh, you too? Damn,
yes,
Milton.
originally yes.
Wow, we got a lot of Texas in the building, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
man.
lot of Texas in the building. Speaking of
Texas and New
Texas,
York. That's about it.
Facts.
Sugar, hold on.
where you at now,
Well,
Milton? You in
I'm I'm about 2 hours north of
Not
Tony D.
exactly. Not
Oh, okay.
exactly. You're in Georgia, but yeah, don't say exactly. But we couldn't find you if we wanted to, cause he in a log cabin. He see he got it set up because he's kind of off grid but on grid.
Yeah,
He got it
you know
set up
I'm
nice. That's a
I'm
good
in the
setup,
mountains,
bro.
but I'm 10 minutes from Walmart. So
Ah,
you got everything
okay.
you need to do. So
It's all
Hey,
good.
hey, Brian. I was in
Oh shit,
BJ's.
Jeeves is here. What up, Jeeves? Sorry,
Oh, what
Kev.
up, Jeeves?
I just mentioned him.
Hey,
I did too.
Wow. I'm
word.
sorry, Ted.
No, no, no. I was at the superstore, the BJ's store, and I was looking for Wagyu, but I couldn't find it, and the line was too long, so I walked out.
Yo, you know where you gotta go? You gotta go
Where
to
I gotta go?
Costco. You
For
gotta go to
Wagyu,
Costco.
Costco.
they
Okay.
If you
got
want to
Wagyu.
buy for some affordable Wagyu, go to Costco. BJ's don't got it. Costco got
Okay.
it.
It
They
says
sell it.
Wagyu on the package
Yeah,
because I don't know what it is.
yeah. And they sell it. It's about I forgot how much it is.
About 40
It's like
bucks.
somewhere. They sell it together, so it's kind of like it's pricey. It's pricey. It's like they sell you two steaks in the package, so I
Oh,
think it's
okay.
like
Only
yeah,
two. $100
yeah, only
for two
two.
Uh-oh.
steaks.
But it's like a
Yeah,
hundred.
let's
It's
get the
like
Here
drinks.
we go.
It's like somewhere between
There
what,
we
like
go.
probably 60 and a
Whoa, whoa,
hundred
whoa,
something for them.
whoa,
Oh,
Milton, whoa. Hey,
woo!
bro. That's what we make glasses for. I'm sorry, Mr. B. Bro, that's why we have glasses, okay? Get the double shot glass instead. That looks crazy. There you go. There. Oh
Yeah,
shit. You got
yeah.
the glass.
My
That
God,
that's
my man.
water. That's water, by the way.
The chaser. Yeah, yeah, you got to chase it.
The
Yeah,
chase is
that was
Yeah,
strong
there
man,
you go.
strong man. But yeah, man.
hundred
Emmanuel, you talking
bucks.
about $100 membership for Costco,
I think it's
or for, or you
35
guys talking about
bucks.
the Crowd Cow? Now I'm lost.
Brian said he had the damn got to order online. What you ordering online, Brian?
Hey,
Wagyu?
Elliot,
Gotta
thanks for
order that.
stopping
You
in,
gotta
man.
order.
Yeah, Elliot,
Yeah, you
love
gotta
you, my
order. You
friend.
gotta order at order the wagyu.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
really. I'm not really a red meat eater, so it doesn't matter. I'm just making
Okay.
conversation, having fun with it,
Yeah.
because we were talking Texas and steaks and
So Slam,
Brian.
do you eat like fish and chicken or what?
I have no problem with red meat, but that's like I don't really eat very much red meat. I'm talking about
Okay.
like
You limit
once,
yourself. Yeah.
twice a month max, if that. I'm not really a
Okay.
red meat eater, but
Keeping himself
it's all
healthy,
good
keeping
though.
himself fit.
Well,
Yeah.
I've lost
It's
45
not about
pounds in
that. It's not about that.
123 days
Oh,
eating lean meat and vegetables. So
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it
Yeah,
was more
yeah, that
about
works.
health. Yeah.
yeah,
No, I'm kind of lean already. I'm kind of I'm in my
Yeah. You are.
I'm
yeah.
in unretired
I've got
wrestlers
I've got
weight. So
25 to
I'm like
go.
I'm still in active wrestling weight, but I'm not really wrestling. What did you say? What did you say, Milton? I'm sorry.
No problem. I said I have
Uh,
25 more pounds to go before I hit my goal. So,
You don't look bad. You don't look like very overweight though, bro. But I mean, everybody
well,
has their own goals.
I weigh 245. I'd like to be about 220.
How tall are you? Just curious.
6'2".
Oh yeah, you got to drop. Yeah, yeah, you got to come down a little bit. Yeah,
Oh
just a few
yeah.
more.
Of course.
Just I mean, between
Yeah,
210, you goody. Like between 200 and
yeah,
for the height, because we're almost the same height actually. So
yeah.
we're in that same range. I
Well,
weigh a little less than you, but you
I
good.
should hit 220 about the end of February.
You on the right track, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. It's all good.
Thank you, man.
Drink a lot of water. Like you got the water right there, chaser.
No, I drink about 12 bottles of water a day.
Sweet. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. You say yes. I think it's Costco raised. Really, Costco is $100 membership. I'm reading the chat here. Sorry,
Really?
guys.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Damn. Oh my gosh. Well, BJ's is much cheaper. Well, this is the New York
Yes,
area
it's
for
true.
those that are they sending things in the mail for $25, $35 memberships. $100
Yeah.
is, but it's not bad because per year the amount that you're saving, and I'm not promoting Costco, but the amount that you're saving is a lot. You save a
Yeah.
lot of money buying in bulk if you have a big
So,
When
Slam,
family.
they
did
give
you
you
just
that
say
coupon code.
BJ's?
Wait a minute. There's a.
No.
I didn't want. Oh,
What was the
okay. I thought
place you go to in New York? I
yes.
misunderstood what you said. I didn't
Yeah, they
mean
have a
anything
place
nefarious
called.
by that.
You you know me. I'm always in the gutter.
Superstore
It's
BJ's.
called
Yes.
Superstore BJ's, which is equivalent
Yes.
to Price Club, which would be a Costco,
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
what do you call it? You know what I mean, like that type of store. Sam's
Like a
Club,
Sam's
Sam's
along
Club.
those
Yeah.
Club
like
Yeah.
Sam's
or
Club
Got
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Bulk. Yeah, it's like a bulk. Not shop right,
Yeah. Like a
Kevin.
shop.
No, this is like not a regular supermarket. This is a
Nah,
place.
they sell it
Stop fucking with me, man.
yeah, you sell it in bulk. Yeah, like wholesale,
Yeah, they
something like
sell in
that. Yeah,
bulk, like big, like two
Yeah.
big packs of ketchup together
yeah,
instead of one small one. No,
yeah.
no, Kevin, not a
Yeah.
bodega. Come on, you messing with me now. Good
Well,
day.
in the
Hey, what's
morning
up,
I'm
Bernie?
going to Sam's, so I understand what you
Bernie,
mean.
what? Oh, you going to Sam? You have
Yeah.
Sam's over there in Georgia.
Yeah, we have Sam's. I have a Sam's about an hour south, and then I have a Costco about an hour north, and so I go to both of them. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Bernie says Costco. So you have Costco in Australia. Okay, that's what's
wow.
up. Sorry to take over the broadcast here, Ted. I'm sorry.
No, go
It's
ahead.
Yeah,
too
you
much
got
talking.
stuff in bulk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't buy like
about
one muffin. You gotta buy a pack of six, or you you
six
can't
pack.
get
you can't
you
buy
can't
one
get
muffin. You got to buy a pack of 16.
word.
Agreed.
It's
Know what I
really it's
mean?
not good for a single guy. If you're a bachelor, don't shop
Yeah,
there because all the
yeah.
food
It's
will go
doomsday
bad
for you over there,
before you
man.
get to
It's
eat it.
doomsday.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Stay in ShopRite if you're a single guy, or if you have a family of, maybe you or your lady, your kid. If you have a family of
yeah,
three or something like that,
yeah.
is if you
And
have
those
a
places
larger
are horrible.
family.
During this COVID stuff, those places were horrible, boy.
I haven't been in
Yeah.
one of them spots in
And those
probably
places were always
years.
open.
Yeah.
Yes, they never
Yes, they
Yep.
were.
closed.
They were always open.
COVID
But
Yeah.
people were
breeding.
just
But
in
but
there
the small business
ransacking.
owner couldn't open.
Agreed,
No,
Ted.
no, because it was
Nope.
all, well, I don't want to get into the politics of it, but it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Yeah.
all a ploy to kill the small independent business person. But
Yes, sir.
shh, don't tell nobody.
Yes,
Of
sir.
course, of course, my wife is gone helping her mother, so I've been batching it for 5 months. So I know what you're talking about. Slam.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, man. So you're doing the bachelor gang right now. Yeah, you just holding it down
There you go.
Yeah.
like recreational shit, shooting a shotgun in the backyard and stuff. Like you just hanging out.
Word.
Well, after the first 2 months, my dog started speaking to me in English, and so I knew I was, losing it.
Oh shit.
He started losing it
Oh.
after a while. That's why I
Oh.
told you use the shot glass. Don't take the bottle to the
Yes.
head because
Oh,
Man said I'm
Oh my
hearing
goodness.
things. It's gonna be a
it's all
long
good.
day.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh my god.
If I was a
Yeah,
bachelor,
man.
my fridge would be boring. Oh, Emmanuel, it's all. Well, it's not a. Well, I don't know. My fridge was boring as a bachelor too. I mean, I did most of my eating out, like what I'm saying, fast
Right.
food, the restaurants, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Milton's been living on turkey burgers. You eat the turkey burgers, Milton? That's
I
what
bet.
Bernie says.
Okay. Do you guys know what a Blackstone grill is?
yes,
Ted
sir.
Hicks, can you please answer that, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been cooking
Ted is
turkey
the owner.
burgers today. I made hamburgers. I cook. I'm on. I actually have a daily broadcast on Haps called "Grilling with Uncle Milton." So
Really? Dude,
yeah,
unfucking block me so I can see the show, please. like,
slam.
like, like, unblock us so we can see the fucking show, dude.
Slam. I do apologize, but I was going to get off the platform because of
I
nefarious
know. I'm
reasons.
joking, bro. It's all good.
I
But
know
sure,
you are.
unblock us though. Unblock us.
Get a computer. Oh crap! My,
We can hear
my
you. We can
headphones.
still hear you.
Okay, so I need to get a computer so I can unblock you people. It was nothing, you know.
It was
Per-
nothing personal because
I
I
don't
was
take it
blocked at
personal.
one point too, and then I said, "Milton, I'm blocked," and you were like, "Wait, hold on," and I was like,
I
"Okay, I
can't.
can see you." It was
Oh.
nothing personal.
Apologize.
Yeah, that was a
Oh.
running joke. It's all good, man. I always gotta joke with you on that. I don't. I
Oh
didn't take it
man.
personal. It's all good. It's all love.
So you grilling on your Blackstone every day, or every other day?
If it rains, of course not. But if it doesn't rain, then I'm on my big deck, and I have a really big deck. So,
Okay.
That's what she said.
uh, my deck has Peyronie's disease. Do you know what that is?
No, tell us.
Um, no, it's getting too exact. So anyway, Peyronie's disease is where the deck goes straight and to the left.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. We'll leave it at that. All good.
Yeah.
Okay, my headphones are back. Sorry.
But the Blackstone
Okay.
is you keep the grill on the deck right outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So of my on my big deck.
We're losing it. Okay, you back? We can hear you. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour of my big deck if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Dad.
Go for it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
let's talk about the Blackstone Grill. I hate to do promotions here, but
That's
I don't
okay.
want to keep you guys
We're
on
cool.
late with this. Ted, you cut us off whenever you're ready. What's
This is
your
solid.
review on the Blackstone Grill? Because I know Ted Hicks has one. He's mentioned it before, and I know
Okay.
you have one. So what's your review? Do you give that a thumbs up, like it's a good product to
Uh,
purchase?
uh,
It depends. It depends on the certain model you get.
yeah.
Um,
You can't
I've
see shit,
got
Milton. It's
the
dark.
model with 4 burners.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Dude, I mean, it really, really depends. I don't think you need the 36 inch. There's totally different models. I have the 30 inch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's great. You got to stay on top of making ensuring that you clean it, and you got to make sure that it's the grill
Agreed.
itself is seasoned. Um, Milton, you can get into on how often you season your grill. I really enjoy it. I say thumbs up. From a 1 to 5, I give it a 5. And if you like going to those type of like hibachi type restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
then you're definitely gonna love it.
Mm.
Yes. Well, it also reminds me of like a Waffle House where they cook
Yes.
your eggs and your
Mm-hmm.
things there. So
Yeah.
So you cook breakfast on there too, Milt. You don't you it's all purpose for you, not just burgers and stuff. You do a little breakfast or something on there too.
yeah. Well, for me, because I'm losing weight, I don't eat breakfast. I have like an apple and some green tea,
Yes. There
and
you
then about
go.
11:30, I have like a palm of almonds, and then
Mm.
about 2 o'clock, then I have my big meal, and then I have the leftover protein from my lunch for like 6 o'clock and things like that. So
Nice regimen. And you don't eat late also. That
uh,
helps you lose the weight.
I don't eat anything after 7 o'clock.
There you go. Emmanuel says, I don't eat breakfast at all. Me neither. Me neither. I skip
Yeah.
breakfast altogether. I don't even care about breakfast. That doesn't even exist.
Uh, okay. So this is my cabin.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Your place always looks nice and clean, man. Good job, bro.
Well, my wife's not here, so it's not as clean as it would be.
So don't mess it
Sorry.
up either. Just don't fuck it up before she gets back. Don't put her to work too much. She's hustling already, you
Yeah.
know.
So Ted Hicks, have you ever seen my kiss room?
No.
Oh,
Oh my
wait, you said
goodness.
kiss
Kiss.
room?
The rock band Kiss.
The rock
Kings and
band
certain
Kiss.
and
No.
Kings and Satan's service. I saw the T-shirt the other day. I'm just saying. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to show you, fine gentlemen, my kiss room. So just give me a few seconds. I'm climbing up the stairs.
Be careful.
Sorry for
Don't be careful, man.
no. So this is my living room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
Oh, you're
so
upstairs now. Okay.
so you're about to be absolutely freaked out by me. So this is the beginning of my kiss room.
All right.
Okay.
Get some
This
frames for them
comic
posters, man.
this comic book right here was made in 1977, and it has actual kiss blood in the ink in which they did it.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
so there you go.
Wait, did I see
This
a
post
guitar? Wait. Don't pass the guitar, bro. There you go.
Oh.
There
Nice.
yeah
you go. Show us the guitar, baby.
yeah.
Yo, Blaze, what's up? What's good? What's
Yesterday I
good?
took my first guitar lesson, so I'm learning to play the guitar. Um, this poster right here is from 1977.
Mm,
Um,
classic shit.
another poster from 1977.
Milton, you got to order
So
some
so
frames. We got to frame those bad boys up, man. We got to
well,
frame them.
I've got a lot going. So okay, you
Hmm.
ready?
Shit. Oh boy, that's a lot. Another guitar. Is that
That is that
autographed,
is a that
bro?
is autographed by Gene Simmons and Axe Bass.
Oh shit.
And
Whoa.
so
Say
anyway,
the word.
so that's autographed by Gene Simmons. That's Gene with my wife. That's Gene
Wait. Don't say
Simmons
that.
autographed.
Okay.
I know. And so here's Ace
All
Frehley
right.
autographed, and
Damn, bro.
so
Wow.
anyway, so then these are Ace Frehley boots. This is a rug in my thing here.
Hmm.
This is a
More
guitar that
That's
was
guitars.
so awesome.
this is a guitar owned
Wow.
by Ace Frehley.
That's
I
incredible.
I purchased this from him directly.
Oh shit.
This is
Another
legendary,
guitar.
man.
You got like
Uh,
three
the,
guitars.
these were boots owned by Paul Stanley.
Is that like a 5 or 6 inch lift? Looks pretty 4 to 6 inches.
Yeah, it comes up to your knees.
God damn.
Um, so they got that right there. But anyway, so this lunchbox right here,
Oh,
this,
oh shit. Oh, come on, bro. He got the look.
this was from
Listen,
19. I I
shit,
now not this one is almost in mint condition. But this
that's
this lunchbox
crazy.
when I was in high school, no, when I was 8 years old, I carried this to junior high.
That's crazy. My
Wow.
brother had
Yeah,
the kiss. I had the Welcome Back Carter
and
lunchbox,
so
but don't
and so
tell
these
nobody.
are original
Oh shoot.
thermoses from 1977,
That is
Oh man,
crazy.
and
don't.
and so you have the dolls here. I
Oh
I had this
shit.
game when I was a kid, Kiss on Tour game.
Oh man, you got a
What?
million dollars worth
So
of Kiss stuff.
Wow.
Okay,
now
load the
these
shotgun. Keep the shotgun
dolls
loaded.
these dolls are from 1977, and
Golly.
Wow.
each one of these dolls I could sell for $1,000.
I said you got a million
So
dollars worth of stuff right there, bro. The guitars alone, the
yeah,
autographs alone. Oh man,
oh of course, yeah.
Wow.
yeah. He got a
So
million dollars worth
so
of shit.
so there's Love Gun, you know, and up like that. So
Wow,
so let me take you into the Kiss
crazy.
bathroom.
Oh,
Oh,
wait a
he
minute.
said the
Okay,
bathroom.
Lord have mercy.
Oh,
okay,
we in
okay. So
another
this is
world right now.
You got the shower
this is the
curtain. Oh
shower
shit.
curtain, Kiss
Wow.
Destroyer. Okay. So this is Kiss Destroyer in the bathroom.
Ooh,
Um,
ooh.
this was the first time I ever saw Kiss, August 13th in Houston, Texas, when I was a kid. If you can see that,
That's the flyer from
Mm.
the actual concert.
yes.
Oh,
And
that's
this is
crazy.
Gene Simmons on the toilet,
Whoa.
being
Thank God
being
his
in the
pants are still
bathroom.
up. Thank God his pants are still up. You know,
Now, now, now.
he's not in the act.
Okay,
He's just in
this
the
is
bathroom hanging.
this is my toilet
You can't shit on
with
Kiss,
Kiss.
bro. Oh, you lift the seat first. Okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, this is my toilet paper dispenser.
Oh,
Oh,
that's crazy. Oh man, Billy,
Yeah,
you are
the
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 fucking man.
the,
This is
the
crazy.
toilet paper is his tongue.
And when you pull it, does it actually spit
this is
lyrics?
amazing.
Dr. G, what's up?
Yeah. So
Oh,
Dr.
anyway,
G
and
is in the building.
Dr. G,
that's
what's
my
good?
that's my bathroom floor mat. So
Blazing Blasphemous said you need to get some red toilet paper. I guess that'll go with the theme. I don't know if they make that, Blaze. Well,
yeah.
I'm sure they make it, but
Party paper.
I
Okay,
don't know.
but it's awesome.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That'll score you about 100 grand real quick if you ever run up on hard times.
Well,
Autograph,
I
god
I
damn.
paid 5 grand for this. I could probably get 10 today
Okay.
Or more. Mm-hmm.
or
Good
more.
job,
And
bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
but this right here, just give me 1 second. This guitar right here was owned by. It was personally owned by Ace Frehley.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Dang.
Every time you go on live,
I
just
could probably get
hold it.
15 grand for this one.
Just hold it in your hand when you go on live, and you'll be a featured presenter on Haps TV.
Word. Just strum the guitar. Just strum the
Don't even
string. Just
touch it.
go
Just hold the
ding.
shit. Just hold the
Just hold
shit.
it
Just hold the shit and just talk.
and just say,
Oh,
one day
another
I'll
set of
play a
boots.
song. I'll play the song for y'all one day.
Yeah, keep them. On standby.
So,
Oh my
my
goodness.
headphones just went out, but thank you guys for letting me show you my. And sorry about that.
Thanks for showing us, bro. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
heavy
Yeah,
right
man.
there, man.
Some amazing stuff there.
Yeah. Wait, Dr. G, he's getting better. Total loss of his voice. Oh, hold the fuck up. How did Brother Shannon lose his voice? I'm sorry, I'm in the
Oh
comments,
no.
Milton. What the?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I think my headphones went out. I think I don't know if
We
you.
can still
No,
hear
we
you.
hear you. We hear you. We
Okay,
still hear
great.
you loud and clear, bro.
Yeah, nice. So,
Emmanuel says, "Are there more Kiss stuff?" I think we pretty much did the Kiss tour and
my dog is
replay to
going fucking work.
rewatch it again in slow motion. Damn, you kissed out. No, that's a couch. That's not a kiss. That's a couch.
Oh,
He
he's
kisses
going
on
up
the
to the dog.
couch. you 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 you're freezing up a little bit, Milt.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. You're back in the game.
I was going down the stairs.
Kinda.
Sorry.
Could be.
No, all good.
It just could be me actually. It may not be you guys.
Let's see.
Wow. Kiss is like insane clown posse, but for boomers. Word. Tell them, Blazing.
Yeah, of
A lot of
course.
people don't know what ICP stands for. I'm just saying. Wow. Good
Well,
stuff, bro. Good stuff, man.
the bottom line is, you know, um, we only live in this world once, so why not like what you love?
You damn right about that. I have a very expensive wrestling championship title collection, so I understand. It's all good. Sometimes you have to have collectibles in your life. It's a man's thing. I'm sorry for sounding like a sexist pig, but it's a man thing. We have to have collectibles. You know what I mean? Women collect makeup and shoes and stuff. We have to have some collectibles too, right? No disrespect to the
Hmm.
ladies, but we gotta let the brothers, and we collect pets too. What up, Snoop?
Nice.
All right, nice. Snoop
Brian
yawning,
said,
Ted
"What's a
yawning.
juggalo?" Brian, get out of here.
So,
What's a juggalo?
so Ted, thank you for letting me present my indulgencies. Thank you.
Oh, please. Anytime.
Yeah, man.
Anytime. It's just good we got
Get my
to
cowboy
broadcast
boots.
together.
Agreed.
Oh,
Um,
good. Shit.
let's
Oh, good,
see.
Emmanuel. Cowboy boots. That's a collection. Come on, man. You gotta. I'm just saying. I don't mean like a
Yeah.
collection. Like everybody can't have the extensive Milton collection of their favorite shit. I'm just saying. He's in the game. He's set up right now. I'm still in the process of building a collection of
Agreed.
collectibles. But yeah,
I
cowboy boots.
mean,
That's a start. Just keep them
my
clean.
room, Slam. My room up there is what I would have done when I was 12 years old.
Hey, man, it's never too late.
Agreed.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
it, bro. Mm-hmm.
All
That's
right.
fact. That's fact.
Hey,
130,
I
Ted.
I gotta get oh no, I'm good. I don't have
Okay.
to do anything in the morning. I'll be locally here. I'm
Okay.
trying to see Brian. Let me know if you're gonna come up.
If you want to come up, I'll come
Word,
down
Brian.
because I gotta roll up something and smoke something right about now. So if Ryan wants to shine,
Yeah.
he could pull
Let me
up.
know. I'll also come down if somebody wants to come up.
That's
It's
the
all
only
good.
difference with this version of Haps.
That's what I
With
hate.
Yeah,
I
you're
used to have
that's
limited
eight.
the
to
only
four.
thing.
I used to load
Yes.
them up every Sunday, man. We'd be 8 deep and not giving a fizz. Y'all know how I got down on the Sunday night smoke, baby.
Oh my
We'd be
God.
8 deep
Oh
on there,
And the
man.
shit.
We
system
don't
would be
play.
tweaking.
It didn't matter. We were still popping.
Yeah, man.
Brian, you want to come up? Let us know, man. Let me know if you want to come up, Brian.
Yeah, where's Brian?
What's good?
Where's B Rye?
Brian. A collection. I have a collection of old house music when I was in Chicago. Listen, hey, man, I used to love house music, bro. Oh my goodness. Early 90s. I was the house
Word.
music champ. What? what? I kind of grew out of that phase, but it was
So how long you
and
been
I
on
will listen.
Haps?
Me, Slam TV has been on Haps. The Sunday Night Smoke presents Slam TV network has been on Haps for about 2 months, about 3 weeks before the Great Reset on Haps. But as far as Sunday Night Smoke podcast, we've been on since April. So that's what 8 months.
Yeah, about that.
You knew Frankie Knuckles? Say word. Look, Emmanuel. First of all, I'm sorry, Ted. Emmanuel, I'll come down in a minute because Ryan's
Knuckles.
in on cue. Emmanuel, where are you from? Because Frankie Knuckles,
Is he from Queens or is he
classic
from
DJ from New
Texas?
York. I don't know.
Yes,
Emmanuel, let
sir.
me know because Frankie
Hey,
Knuckles was a legend in New York City underground
Milt,
Yes,
we're
house
gonna drop
clubs,
sir.
you down,
bro.
okay?
Where is Milt? Milt's gone.
Milt, we're gonna
Milt.
drop. Hey, someone put in the comments, Milt, we're gonna drop you down so we can bring Brian up.
Yeah, drop me down. Drop me down.
Okay, take care, brother.
All right, Milt. Use them shot glasses, man. Stop turning that bottle up to the head. God damn it. And Farley Jackmaster Funk. See, that's oh man. Yo, what up, B?
Brian,
What's going on, guys?
Big time, Brian.
Brian.
What up, Brian?
What's going on,
I haven't
It's
gentlemen?
seen
How
wild.
we
this
We on
doing?
man
very late
in the
right now.
visual form in a minute.
I
We on
know,
Oh
man.
late.
man.
Jesus. Go for it, Brian.
Yeah, I've been occupied.
Hey.
I just want to let Joe know that Brian and I are friends and we text each other now. So
Brian.
you're no longer his
Yeah.
favorite. I am.
I never gave Brian my new number. That's what happened.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
give
Because
out my
I
new
still have.
number because my phone
Yeah,
was
I still
done.
have.
I have to
Yeah, I
give him
still
a
have
new
your old
number.
number.
Yeah, I have to give Brian my new number. That's what happened. Yeah.
I was no, I was showing Ted my latest addition to my lodge.
Say word.
Yeah, the hunting game that I play, which
Oh,
I tried doing since I noticed that we have the share feature back.
yeah.
Yes.
So I tried doing it, but Haps is like saying there's too many people on the network and it can't process. So it's
Ah,
whatevs.
boo.
Hey
Boo.
Mike, how's it going?
What's going on, Mike?
Bullshit. Mike, what up?
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Mike
But
B in the
yeah,
house. What up, Mike
so
B? What's good?
that
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mike B.
that is my latest addition to my lodge. It's a class 8 moose. So that's
Jesus.
that's going in my lodge.
Oh shit.
And then I had a black bear try to creep up on me.
Yo, technology is crazy
Smoked it in the
nowadays,
game.
bro.
Smoked
Yeah.
it.
Technology is
Yeah, like I heard
crazy.
him run. I heard him running, and then I'm looking. I'm like, I hear footsteps, and then as soon as I turn around, he's like 20 yards coming full at me, and I just lined up my rifle. Was like, boom, headshot.
Damn,
I was
son.
like, you try to
That's all I
sneak
like
up on,
about those hunting games, man. Those things are so good, yo.
That's how I feel
and
about my
then
ex shorty.
I didn't have money to get this one.
Oh my
I didn't
god.
have enough money to get this one taxidermied, but I wish I did. It's a Roosevelt elk.
Yeah, you got him.
Oh.
He looked laid out like a rug.
Yeah, I got him from 120 yards.
God damn. What up, G? Remember,
Got
think
him in
about
the
it.
heart and
That's
the
longer
lung.
than a football field, guys. I'm just saying, 120 yards is serious.
But yeah, so Kenny, my best friend, like he has the same game, and so I can like look over see where
Thanks,
he's at,
Milton.
and he can look over see where I'm at. But
Thank you, Milt.
so far, my
Yeah,
my
man.
longest shot is 272 yards,
God damn.
and so we were just having this rivalry, like because he'll yell, he's like, I got 120, and then I got 164, and then I told him 272, so he's been trying and trying, and then just last night. He just yelled
Thanks, Milt.
427.
Ooh.
And after that,
Brutal.
he ended up getting a better gun than I do. So I'm like, whatever.
Oh, that's what I was just about to ask you.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
got the gun upgrades. That's you got to
Thank you,
play
Milton,
Yeah,
hard
for
to
the
get
award.
them gun upgrades, yo.
yeah. So
When it
he
comes to those
had
games.
so he has like the 300. I had the 338. The only advantage that he has Well, two advantages. One, he could pop off 4 rounds. I have to pop off one. And
And you
then
have to,
two,
damn.
his is a little bit more accurate than mine. That's about
Mm,
it.
Mm, mm.
And
that's
I
a
think
So there's
nice
no,
distance.
I just heard a moose
so,
snarl at me.
so there's no like
Wait, it's
upgraded.
on right
There's
now?
no.
Are
Yeah,
you on right
yeah,
now?
yeah, I have it on two different screens. I mean, like,
Oh
I
shit.
just paused it. I'm at my
Mm,
cabin.
mm.
You pause, but the mooses don't pause. Obviously, they still got your ass.
Yeah, I hear it go. "Arr." I'm like,
That's
oh well.
crazy.
So like while
But
you
Wow.
yeah,
hunting, you get attacked by animals too while you hunting?
oh dude, I I once got bumped off. I was trying to go up a hill, and I had a black bear charge at me, and I tried to shoot him, but I missed, and he like shoulder tackled me into a tree. And then when I tried to regroup, then I had two bucks. I had two black-tailed bucks come down and like knock me right off and like knock me off the hill. And I see my guy just tumbling down the hill, and it said don't mess with Mother Nature.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
another one where I got laid out by a female moose because I wasn't paying attention, and I was trying to shoot the male moose, and I wasn't paying attention. She just like straight ran me over. I was like, oh man,
Oh.
like blindsided me because I was like, I had the tunnel vision. I had the
Oh.
tunnel vision. I was just like, I got you. And then
Oh shit. That's
Cause I know
crazy. I
those
once
games
got
be
ran
doing
down
that,
by a
yo.
female moose in South America on vacation once.
yeah,
Don't
it's
tell
not
nobody.
pretty.
No, not at
But
all.
Yeah.
let's see.
I didn't
Like
realize till the next
I
morning.
hear the moose.
Hmm.
I
I'm
hear
sorry.
the
Go ahead.
moose,
Go
but
ahead.
I don't see him. But
That is
yeah,
crazy though.
I mean it's a fun game, but then other than the hunting part, the landscape of the park, I could just sit down and just admire the beautiful nature view. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Mm. That's dope though. That's
Yeah,
really
they
dope.
have it for the PlayStation 4. They have it for the for the Xbox One. So for all
Yeah.
you rookie level console players, there you go.
Oh.
Unless you want to like
Damn.
step up next level to echelon level like PC gaming, then you can like join me.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on there, man. PC. Get that PC. That's the goal. That's the goal. Cause I've laid off video games for a bit, but man, that's
Yeah,
what I wanted to do. I'm tired of just getting game consoles and keep chasing the game consoles. Might
Hmm.
as well just get a gaming PC and just leave it at that, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
When the new consoles dropped last year, were you guys chasing that for like half the year, or were you able to get it around last Christmas?
Um, me, yeah, that was like last Christmas. Yeah, yeah.
But it was a hustle. You had to
It
hustle
was a
for it.
hustle. It was a hustle. I'll tell you something that was crazy. There was an MMA fighter who hit me up on my DMs trying to sell me a PlayStation 5.
What?
Wow.
He had a digital and the digital console,
Yeah.
and the one that played the disc. Yep. Um, he's gonna be fighting soon. Chaz Skelly. Chaz Skelly. He fights as a featherweight for the UFC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He hit me up on my D. I still have the message to this day. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you interested in buying a PlayStation 5? I'm trying to sell it." But he was selling it for a crazy price, and I was like, "There's no way, this is Chaz Skelly. This can't
Right.
be Chaz Skelly." So I'm asking my other friends, and they're like, "Yeah, that's really Chaz." And Chaz is trying to sell this PS5.
But he's
Wow.
trying to sell it for the bundle, for the cost of the bundle.
No, he was selling them. I think it was just the PS5 with the controller and stuff like that. But he was selling the what was he? He was selling it reasonable though. He sold the digital
But that,
copy for I think it was $3.99, and he sold the
that's
other one for
retail.
$4.99. For like Yeah, for $3.99 and $4.50,
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
that's. Take care, Doctor G.
Yeah,
Give our best to brother Shannon.
yeah.
But
That's what
that
he
so
was
that
selling
was
them. Three ninety
retail
nine for a
price.
retail. Yeah, and four
Oh,
fifty.
okay. I thought he was trying to like hit you over the head for the
No,
cost
no,
of a
no,
bundle, like $700 or
no,
$800.
no, no. So that's what we was like, yo, wait, what? I was like, this is crazy. But I already was getting mine, so I threw the offer to somebody else. I said, yo, you gotta hit these people up. I gave him a list of people, and then sent them on his way. So, but I was just really shocked, man. I was like, damn, this dude's really trying to sell damn PS5s, man. Yo. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get on that PC wave, man. The PC wave is where it's at. Everybody on the PC, man. Cause you play all the games, you get all the games and just play them on your PC. All
Right.
the systems, like yeah. There's no, you don't have to kill yourself to just catch up with everything. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I got
So
next.
I'm gonna do that. 2022. That's the plan. So hopefully I get that situated because I got a headset. I got all the other stuff. You know what I mean? I just gotta go ahead and you get that PC, get that tower, do some things.
Decepticon variant. Come on,
Oh
man.
no. Oh hell no.
I'm done.
Bernie, Bernie, were you watering the grass?
Decepticon.
Oh hell no. Were you watering the grass with the
Decepticon.
beer,
The
Bernie,
the
like you're supposed to?
Unicron. The Unicron variant. Oh, this
The
guy.
Yes.
Unicron, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Eats a whole planet at a time.
People were making jokes, boy. Oh my god.
What was that like? Omarion
Yeah, that's
variant.
what I heard.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's crazy.
yeah, man.
It's I
Me
watched
without a
the
beer? No. Have a
I
beer,
watched like
Bernie.
the South Park.
Shit.
They did a part two of their COVID special. It was like
Oh my
it's
god, that joint had
oh
me
man.
dying.
Hold
I
on, I'll be
was
right back.
rolling. All right.
Yeah, I mean it
Yeah,
was
that
just
part two.
yeah, it was
Was that
just
the one where they were older and were like, "Hey, remember the COVID?" And
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
I saw the
older.
little
Yeah, but
clip of that
how you
thingy.
said like how Kenny McCormick died of the Delta COVID variant Omicron rewards program Max Plus Plus. I was like, golly.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Pretty much they're
Yeah.
saying like this is never ending.
Never, never,
Yeah.
never. As long as there's money to be
Yeah.
made, it will never end, my friend.
That shit was insane.
I know. Now you're seeing like TV personalities and celebrities like, yeah, I got the Pfizer vaccine. I'm like, oh, he did the plug. He got paid. Yeah,
Tell you.
my manager texted me on Sunday saying that he tested positive, and it's just like, damn, you're double vaxxed and you're boosted. And he's like, yeah, I got a temperature. He goes, I have a fever, body aches. He goes, he's like, yeah, I can't taste. And I just went,
God
wait a minute,
damn.
you're double vaxxed and you're boosted, and I was like, you got the wrecking ball effect of it. So to me, that's just, it's like indicating to me that the vaccine don't work.
No.
Yeah, man.
It don't work. I mean, because if it did its job, then you're supposed to be mild. That's my interpretation. If you got the vaccine and the booster, it's supposed to be mild. But he
Mm-hmm.
got the wrecking ball. He's double vaxxed and boosted.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm just
and
kind of
that's the
like,
thing that
yeah,
don't make sense, man. And people
it
gotta
doesn't
come
make
to terms
sense.
with that. Yeah, you gotta come to terms with it, man. You get a vaccination, yeah, you get a vaccination, but when you get the vaccination, you gotta understand you still at risk for it, man. These
Yeah. Thank you,
vaccinations
Yeah.
and
Ted.
stuff are like a trial by error situation, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a
So
yeah.
yeah,
It's
that's
like
that's the one thing I don't understand.
yeah, and we're gonna keep going through it. It's not a solid. So you gotta tell people, yo, it's not a solid. You still gotta try to do what you can to protect yourself.
Yep.
Just don't go out there and saying like, yo, you're gonna get this shot and you're gonna be super, super out there. You know what I mean? And people think they got a vaccine, they're immune. You know what I mean? You out
Yeah.
here thinking you're
Mm,
Superman. You can't do that.
Nope.
So
Yeah, I
don't do
mean,
it.
I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't. And then it's like they keep changing the regulations. Now, at first, it's like if you're positive, then you got to be quarantined for 14 days. Then they knocked it down to
Yeah,
10 days. Now they knocked it down to
Fuck
5
these
days.
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's business. It's business. You keep talking about that, but that's what happens. You're gonna hurt business. People
yeah,
that are sick, you're gonna say are sick, and they gotta be back away. Psh,
yeah. And then
nothing's gonna run.
Helen made a point a few days ago when we talked about it, where if you were to fly international, like if you're vaccinated here, cool, great. But then if you go over to whatever country, they may have a different stipulation. It's like if you fly there,
Yeah,
then you're going to be quarantined for 14 to however long.
yeah,
And then so if you already booked, like it's like say if you booked for a week, now you got to rebook it
yeah,
because
Well,
you know then you
you
got to be
gotta
tested. Go,
you
then
gotta
you got to go
research your
back.
shit before you travel. Like I travel
yeah,
internationally on a regular basis, and I'll tell you, you just gotta know where you're going and what the rules are before you go. That's all it really
Yeah,
is. It's not like you're gonna not know when you're gonna be like, well, look at the backs, and you're not gonna research the shit, and you're gonna show up like a fucking retard,
yeah,
and they're gonna tell you, hell,
yeah,
dickhead, you didn't do your research. Hello.
yeah.
So you gotta,
So
when you're
yeah,
investing that type of money to travel, you're
I
gonna do
just
your
don't
research.
I just don't
But
like
it's whack.
I don't like it how they push that narrative so strong to where everybody's going crazy now. I mean, you saw like on the news where the lady went crazy on the airplane. She pulls her mask down and she's yelling at the guy not wearing the mask because he's trying to eat his food
At the old man, yeah, that was
on the
retarded.
plane. So I was like,
Hmm.
how does that make sense? You're yelling at him about not having his mask on, but here you are with your mask pulled down
Off
and you're
yelling.
yelling at him. What's like,
She's so stupid. She got arrested any fucking way. Dumbass
yeah.
Karen. Hmm.
So, but
Karens feel entitled to do what they want in
yeah,
America. I'm
I
just
just
saying.
don't like the narrative how they're pushing it so hard to where everybody's it's like I mean it's pretty much already divided. It's either you're vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, then you're my enemy.
Well, I'll be the enemy to many. Fuck them.
Yeah, I guess so too. I mean, but
yeah,
I just don't like it. I mean, what we said before. They're doing these bribes now. Like in Ohio a year ago. If you get the vaccine, you're entered $1 million raffle, and then in New York, what Steak and Shake for 6 months for free by Mayor
hundred
Shake
DeBlasio.
Shack, man.
dollars
Shake Shack, man.
free.
Get it
Yeah,
right.
Steak
Shake
Shack.
Shack, man. We
We don't
getting
even got
burgers and
fucking Shake
shakes,
Shack in New
dog, for that
York, bro.
backs, man.
There's no such thing as Shake Shack in New York. Not in the boroughs. That shit is up
From
north in
Mayor
the fucking country.
Damasio or something like that.
But
That's in the country. Yeah, Mayor Damasio. Thank God he's on his way out in a few seconds. But the Shake Shack,
Yeah,
all that shit is not in the New York City area. That's in the New York State area. Like
yeah,
Denny's, all that shit. We
yeah.
don't have that in the boroughs.
but
All that garbage is upstate in the
No,
countryside.
you gotta
yeah,
go
Ted
run
Ted
to
some
Manhattan and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ted sent
The
me a clip
craziest.
earlier this morning, and I
That's
agree
crazy.
with it 100%. It had like Aaron Rodgers 2 cents on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Yo,
mentioned him
if you
earlier.
watch the Pat McAfee show, watch it on days that Aaron Rodgers comes on. Always
Tuesdays
entertaining.
to every
yeah,
Tuesday.
Always entertaining.
But I mean, I'm surprised like Infoman hadn't been on lately to talk about it.
He's
yeah,
probably on YouTube. If you
He's
check
on
him out,
YouTube.
he's more so of a YouTuber. I think
Uh,
he came to Haps later after the fact. He was already established on YouTube. So if you sub to him on YouTube, he's still up and
yeah,
running. Also on Instagram, I see his posts on a
gotcha.
regular. He's
okay.
very active as well. Still.
All right. Cause
Hmm.
I don't be
Yeah,
on IG, but yeah, I'll check him on YouTube, man.
Me neither,
I
but
miss that
I
guy
get the
shows. His shows be
notifications and
dope.
stuff. Like I have for the podcast a half-ass. I call it a half-ass IG. Like
damn.
it's up and running, but I don't have any pictures or anything up there for the it's just up there just for communication purposes.
Right. Oh well,
It's,
but I mean,
Jeeves
the
Jeeves says
holidays is
that
See,
coming up
Haps
and
won't let
with.
him broadcast. Jeeves.
yeah,
What?
Jeeves can't broadcast
yeah.
for some
There's
reason.
been a
He's
lot of
saying.
people having that issue.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
they
Been
mean,
gotta
I
having that
check.
issue.
yeah, I tried to broadcast just a few minutes ago, and it's just I just wanted to do a test, but apparently everybody's on at one time, and their servers can't handle it.
They
That
got
I
is
a
don't
so
know. Ain't
weird.
that many people on here, bro.
That is
All right,
so
I hate to
weird.
say that's weird because I know if we quote unquote had 50,000 people before the Thanos snap, we may be down to 2,000 now, and only 100 active out of the 2,000 remaining.
As we
The
said,
Thanos
if
is
other
we had a
right.
music, if we had musical
1,900
instruments,
cannot
you
go
won't have a
live.
problem.
Yeah.
If you have musical instruments, you won't have a problem.
We're gonna get
Christian
Milt
will
to
be
send
Yeah.
us
running
some of those
perfectly. He'll be
guitars.
fine and dandy. No
Yeah.
issues
If
in
you,
his
yeah,
broadcast. You'll
if you
be
play
running
an instrument,
1080p.
you can feel the shade.
You'll be running 1080p, no problems at all, dog.
I'm gonna get
I
those.
mean, I was gonna say, if you play an instrument and you're attractive, you'll get the views. But then again, it's like I'm a fan of Olivia, so it's like I'm not gonna say shit.
Ah!
I'm just gonna talk shit
Ah,
anyway. I'm gonna get these two thought hookers from around the corner. They're twins. I'm gonna have them come on, fucking
come
piss me
on,
off.
Oh my
man.
Yeah,
god.
fuck it. No,
Oh
no,
my
Man,
god.
these are real
Oh my
actual
god.
people that I know around the block from me, and
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
have them
okay.
come on. I'm not talking about anybody that's
don't be
there.
fooled
I'm
by the
just
rocks.
saying that they're
Yeah.
talented. They're talented as well,
Uh,
but their talents may expand beyond the reach of HAPS TV regulations. But
Is there
it's all
anyone
about
else having
the
issues?
look, you know.
I keep
yeah.
getting a message. There are too many streams. That's
That's bullshit. Excuse me.
Yeah.
no, that's they got to
Word,
look at
man.
their Amazon Web Services and maybe upgrade it a notch.
Word.
Or
Or
maybe are they doing their website through GoDaddy?
Oh shit.
or knock this
Jesus.
off
I
and let
never
us
knew what
go back.
GoDaddy was. I used to see the commercials, but I was like,
Yo,
what
it
Hmm.
just sold
the?
a bunch of bullshit. It just sold. They just posted bullshit. Oh, what a rehab!
Rehab.
Yeah, it was
Oh
just for other
we got
websites
the
to
heavy
make a
hitters in here.
website and just post that shit up on there.
Oh, that's all that was? I never knew what GoDaddy
Yeah,
was.
Yeah, it's just a
yeah,
web hosting service.
They
yeah.
only want music.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Haps is yeah, I guess they want music up here.
And they
I'll give
suckered
them some
Danica
music.
Patrick to run with with that company for like the longest.
Man,
Oh,
but hey, she got
GoDaddy.
paid though.
Yep.
Yeah, can't
Yeah.
hate on that.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
she got paid.
Listen, it's
They
all
got a
about the
couple folks.
endorsements, man.
Yeah,
Snoop always said one thing. Not to me, of course, because I'm just saying, but Snoop always says one thing: sell everything. That's what he says.
facts.
Sell everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
told
Like
that to 50 back
everybody's doing
when
it.
he first started. He
Yeah,
said, Snoop
everybody's
told me
doing
one
their
thing:
their side
sell.
hustle.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rehab is crazy.
There's the
Yeah,
copy.
that's what I see it.
Brooklyn got paid for them.
That's
Oh
what I
shit!
see every time too.
I
Yeah,
don't
we're
know who
very
Brooklyn
sorry there are
is,
too many
but
people broadcasting on Haps right now.
hmm,
Oh,
here's the
Brooklyn is
copy.
this
Failed to
ring
green screen.
girl.
We are sorry.
She's
There
a
are
ring
too
girl
many
for the
people. Yes,
UFC.
Yeah.
infrastructure is at capacity. Please try again later. That's crazy. James, what's up, James? How you been, bro?
Got paid for them titties.
Thank you for sharing that with us. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
we love
crazy.
Brooklyn on this side. Brooklyn.
Wait, is that a creator or something? Just curious.
No,
I'm
she's a
new to
ring
this.
girl for what, UFC or
UFC.
Pride.
Yeah, she's a ring girl for the UFC.
Oh,
That
so
girl
she's.
hot.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, she fire. Lord.
Michelle
Cool.
Watterson is fire.
Real
Yeah,
busy.
Michelle Waterson's cool. She cool. That girl get
Man,
thick during the off season. I tell you that much. Jesus
hell yeah,
Christ.
Come on,
hell
man. We know
yeah.
how a winter gut turned into a summer butt.
Biscuits and gravy thick, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it's
crazy. She
seasonal.
had a Christmas. Yo, she had a Christmas picture. I think it was. That joint was wild, man. I said, yeah. No, it was a Thanksgiving picture. Her family. I said, hell no. I don't know how Michelle Waterson fights at 115, bro. There's no way she fights at 115.
I mean, I
That girl
watched a
walk
Yeah.
YouTube
around.
You
video.
get a few months in advance notice before the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
I
girl
it's
just
mean,
easy.
get thick, man. And she used to fight at like 105 at one point. Psh,
Mm.
that's nuts, bro.
yeah, I watched a YouTube video. It was Michelle Watterson and Lays De Leon working out. My God, I have that video saved.
Yeah,
Aha.
man.
What are they doing? Squats?
Oh, just yeah,
Just
it
joking.
was like leg
Yeah.
day.
Sorry.
Like,
Ted,
Yeah.
can we erase this broadcast
I go.
after I'm done? After I didn't stunk up the joint with my commentary.
rehab. Rehab.
Yeah, I stunk this joint up. Rehab says I let
Oh man.
Brooklyn bare knuckle me.
Lord,
Oh
Lord,
man, dude.
rehab.
I let her use the inside of her hands, I guess, instead of the outside. Joking. Anyway,
You know,
But yeah, man.
delete this afterwards, Ted. Sorry.
Morrison got them
man.
thighs, man. She thick.
Oh, did y'all on the wrestling news? Did y'all hear what happened today?
I heard they
Yeah,
fired
Tony
what's
Storm
her
asked for
name?
her release.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
So
heard
where's she
she got
going?
I
fired. Did she
screamed,
get
bro.
fired or did
I
she ask for a
screamed.
release? Did she get
No,
fired
she
or
asked
was
for
it
her
a release?
release.
No, she
Okay.
asked for her release because I mean, and it's what I mean. JoJo is what you how long for a whole year I've been saying it. I was like,
Yeah.
it's how in the hell are you a
That's what it.
number one leading wrestling promotion and you're losing so much key talented over stupid stuff?
Trash. That's why.
Yeah.
They
And
Trash.
moved her. How long ago was she moved from NXT UK?
sh- she was gone a while.
Like two
Yeah,
Good
She
she
was
night,
was
from
James.
NXT UK
about
to
a year.
NXT.
Good night, James. Take care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Night,
All
JG.
right, James.
All right, James. Yeah, she was out for like yeah, she was out of the NXT UK. She was on NXT for a minute.
And then she
Yeah,
was
for a
only on
hot
SmackDown for
minute.
about like a month and a half.
Yeah,
Damn, that was quick.
yeah, she was good for a bit, but she barely wrestled. And then she got to wrestle.
Wait.
She was doing backstage bits.
Yeah. But I think
And then
I think when she had that feud with Charlotte and she got pie faced not once but twice. That's pretty
yeah, I
much where
think
she's
that
on
was
her
when
way
they
out.
said like, "Yo, fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna leave."
No, no, that's what she was just like. You know what? This is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, and they said just the other night they had her in a match in the house show, her and Sasha Banks and
Yeah,
Charlotte.
triple threat. Yeah, and they said it was a good match, but then after that, it was just kind of like, all
She
right,
was
I'm
like,
out.
"Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gone."
Hmm.
And then you
Damn.
got to think about it. They had that girl there. They had that girl cut weight. She got slimmer. She was there. Then she had to go get slimmer. She came back. They had her goof up a little bit. She lost to Zelina Vega clean because WWE screwed Zelina Vega because of
Yeah.
that Twitch thing. So
Yep.
they had to reimburse her back. So she got that win over Tony Storm to win Queen of the Ring. And
Yep.
then this shit with Charlotte went nowhere. Yeah, I would leave too. I would
Excuse me.
leave
Yeah,
too.
and I mean, and you heard me say it numerous of times. It's just kind of it's the booking is bad, the script writing is bad, and then most important, Miss McMahon needs to go. I mean, ever since they did the NXT 2.0, nobody
Hmm.
wants to be in NXT because they're like,
Yeah,
no, we liked it nitty gritty how Triple H had it set up.
Right.
yeah. And people keep talking about, well, they have the character development, the character development.
Dude, they
Yo,
getting ready to
don't,
sell.
dude, I don't care about
That
character
sucks.
development for Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker sells himself. He's the son of freaking Rick Steiner, his uncle
Yeah,
Scott
Really?
Steiner. He
Yep.
sells
Oh, that's
himself.
crazy. That's
What the hell,
crazy.
man? Like, come on.
yeah,
You got Ciampa there who's still champion. I don't know for how long. You know what I mean? Roderick Strong is about to leave. I see that coming because he probably lose that
yep,
title to Carmelo Hayes in a
yep.
unification bout soon. Um, they're gonna write Roddy off. Roddy's gonna be gone.
Oh man,
Um,
the moment Roddy goes to AEW, the shit
all
is
all
going to
hell's
go
gonna
off the
break.
roof
Yeah, shit's gonna hit
because
the fan.
yeah, because every like all the good talent. I mean, what I said months ago. I said what I like about it is that everybody gets airtime, whether it be on YouTube. I don't care if it's like on TV or YouTube, but everybody has screen time. Everybody
Right.
gets to have a match. And the one thing that I really do like about AEW is like the creative freedom that they have. That is
I
most
have
important to me. It's like the promos, just let them create let the rivalries happen organically. You know.
Yeah.
So Brian, you got to tell me, and this is for Joe too, and also for Slam, that
mhm.
if the Saudis come Vince's way and they offer $4 billion, he's not gonna take it.
Oh yeah, he's taking that.
He's
Thank
gonna
God
take it.
too. Get him out of
He's
here
gonna snatch it up. No
and hire
hesitation.
me right away. The
No
creative.
hesitation.
He'll take it up
No
and retire.
hesitation.
He'll take it and go chill out in the Hamptons.
Vince ran his
Mm-hmm.
course already, bro. I mean,
Making $1 billion sale. Ooh, yeah.
I've tuned out of, and I'm listening to the conversation, and this sounds sad, but Slam TV is branded as classic wrestling network because I don't fuck with the new stuff like that. Excuse the language. I don't mess with the new
Yeah,
stuff like that. But I tuned out of that federation years ago because it was like a joke, like really,
Yeah,
like,
man.
and then especially, what's up, Jeeves? Especially when they and then just hearing you guys talk about it back, and things that are going on, and just seeing little random articles and stuff, and I just read it and whatnot. But I'm like, oh boy, that federation um has always been for hardcore wrestling fans
yeah,
trash. It's always been the joke. It's always been like the New York Knicks of the NBA, where okay, I'm done putting in all my hard work. Let's go here, get a
Yeah.
payday, take a piece of
yeah.
POS gimmick, and ride off into the sunset. That federation has been garbage
Yep.
since the late
It's
'80s,
so
and
ridiculous,
I'm just
man.
gonna
It's
put it out there.
ridiculous.
And that's my opinion on it. It forced me into not watching wrestling anymore. When they started merging the leagues, I'm like, no, don't mix with the garbage. And they mixed the good stuff with the garbage, and it just
Yeah.
became garbage. So I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few
And thank
times
God there's
JoJo
a
would
lot.
ask me.
Unreal.
Yeah, go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go,
like a
puppy.
while back when we were on TJ's deal, when y'all are asking me, did you watch Monday Night Raw? Did you watch SmackDown? I'm like, nope, nope, and nope. I've been watching nothing but AEW, New Japan, and
Right.
Yeah, in the midst of me watching, yeah, Raw and SmackDown, that's what I do. Watch AEW, New Japan, catch up with all this other stuff.
yeah,
Because yo,
I
if you don't
stopped
do
watching
that, you just
WWE.
gonna melt your brain, man.
Joe, you keep shitting
It's
on
for kids
GCW,
now.
man. It's
It's
the best thing
for
going
kids
today.
now.
Who?
GCW.
Who's shitting on GCW?
You.
Oh, you get out of here, Ted.
You
Get
gotta let
out
the
of here.
independents live. You gotta let the
I
independents
watched the
live.
hell out of GCW.
Oh, Global
You
Force Wrestling.
bugging.
Game
What?
changer.
Game changer. Not Global Force.
Oh,
No.
oh, my bad.
GCW. Not GFW. Not
Game
that
changer,
that that
game
that
changer
Jeff
wrestling.
Jarrett. I hope it's a wrestling company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that. But yeah, game changer. That thing's been fire, man. It's been great. It's been
When does that
great.
come on?
I've been watching. Huh?
When
It's
does
on
that come
Fight
on?
TV. Fight TV.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
We've been watching it, man. The shows have been red hot, man. And Matt Cardona's been a real good heel for the company.
Yeah. He's
So
been really
yeah,
good. And
yeah,
the really great thing about GCWs, they play to smaller venues.
yeah,
So it's kind of intimate. It's they don't have to fill the 15,000 seats. They can get
Yes.
2,000 people in there
And pack
max.
it. And pack it.
Pack the
yep,
Not an
joint.
empty seat. Pack two, three, 4,000. Call it a day.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's it.
And those people will come in and they will sit there and watch that whole thing from beginning to end.
Enjoy
Leave
it.
during intermission and come back like yo, they are there for it, man.
kind
Yo,
of like
Hammer
a
Time Ballroom.
yeah.
I
I was gonna
mean,
Last
say
week
Hammer
was
don't
Time
think
that
it's gonna
last
Ballroom.
week?
happen.
A few weeks ago, did they do the what was
No,
the
it's
most
coming
recent
up.
card? Oh, it's
Yeah,
coming up. It's in a couple
it's
of weeks
coming up.
coming.
It's coming
Copy.
up. There was only 2,000 tickets available. I said
Oh yeah, that one you
that's how
mentioned
you
it.
do it.
Yes. Yes. You
Yeah,
mentioned that. Yes.
yeah,
2,000
no,
Yep.
tickets. There's no
Sold
no
out in
one
two,
sitting down. Everyone's
not even
standing
two
up.
days. Not even 2 days.
yep,
Wow.
It's like a concert. That's a concert
Yes.
like
yeah,
hall in New York City.
yeah. And they'll be
So
there for it.
Yep.
so pretty much it's like that pure indie feel, like how
Yes.
The early days of
Yeah,
Hmm.
and that's
NXT.
what it is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is.
Cool.
That's what it is. And
I
that's
can
the
dig
thing.
that.
That's the thing I was saying. Where you know what I mean? Where
Mm-hmm.
Triple H loved that indie feel, and the fans liked it because
Yes.
it was different. But Vince didn't like it, and that's the problem. And Vince
Yeah.
wanted to make Triple H be competitive about it, and that's what kind of sunk NXT in the hole a little bit. And now
Does
Vince is
Vince
Yep.
there,
remind
and
you of
shit is booty.
a Dolan? I'm sorry, Mr. B. Does Vince remind you of a James Dolan? Like you touching too much, and they have to be like, "Yo, do us a favor, just back up."
Yeah, he's kind of like
Vince is
that now.
Dolan right
Yeah,
now, Ted.
yeah,
Brian, you must be like, "Who the hell is Dolan?"
Mm-hmm.
James Dolan, the
He's
owner
totally
of
he's
the
totally Jimmy Dolan.
all of these New York
you know how
sports
crazy it is.
franchises that was doing too much, and we, as the fans, had to say, "Get the f- out of here.
Yeah,
Let the other people run
Yeah.
the show." Like
you
you
know he
own
Yo,
it, but
wilding though.
yo,
hmm
Brian.
Yeah,
Dolan has such thin skin that when they're booing him, he's having his security
throw niggas out
throw
yeah,
cats out of the arena of
just for booing
MSG
them.
yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
because they're booing
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Thin
he's like
skin.
Vince. It's
He's
crazy.
worth he
But what?
$20 billion. He's worth, and
Hmm
he's
That's
walking
good
around.
job.
He's like, you were just booing.
Get
Enjoy
out of here
watching the Knicks on TV from now on.
forever.
You'll never get back.
Like wait.
That
Some
man is
people were
such a
heckling him.
wimp, yo.
He has people thrown out for heckling him. They like, yo,
Yes,
sell a
Yeah,
team. You know, they
sell
trying
a
to get
team.
yeah,
Next
and
thing you
he's like,
know,
what? Yo,
yeah.
get him out of
his
here.
armed guards are on top of you.
That's
To
We
the
crazy.
don't want
point
him
of
here
where
ever again.
look to the
That
We
point
is
don't
of
want him
where
crazy.
ever again.
he's throwing out Hall of Fame players for the team.
Yes,
The Oakley
Yeah,
situation.
yes.
yeah.
Like he's having Hall of Fame future Hall of Famers escorted out the joint. Bruh,
Yo, there was one fan.
that was the final straw for me. Hmm
The fan had his camera on, and he had a T-shirt that said "Sell the team."
Yeah. Oh
Security
yeah.
was like, "Yo, you got to buy another shirt if you want to get in the building."
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, "What?"
Couldn't be
My
me.
God.
And luckily,
They have
the
church
the
stores across
the
the street.
fan had the presence of mind to record it.
That's live. That is live. That
What's
is
this
live.
world? What's this country coming to?
He
Everybody's
told him,
sensitive.
Facts,
Yeah, and this was
facts, man.
pre-Rona, obviously. This
"Yes,
was pre-Roro,
Yeah,
but I'm just saying,
yeah,
generally speaking, like it was just just like he was real Vincey. Sorry to spin off into
yeah,
a whole nother
yeah.
topic,
Vince is
but
yeah. Vince is kind of like that,
he
and
was
now
a little
he's even more
Vincey.
older. Yeah, he's out of. Yeah,
he's out of
you see him right
touch."
now. Yeah, you see him right now. He's telling people they're not even trying to report people who are tested positive for
Uh,
corona right now. Mind you, he's gonna have these events with full audience, with
Because
full.
They're
well,
not
they're
saying
back in
nothing.
the Thunderdome now. They're back in the Thunderdome. Seth Rollins is positive.
Yeah, he got
Roman
Oh,
tested.
Reigns is
Yeah,
positive.
Becky
Um,
Lynch has been put away somewhere. Bianca.
yep.
Um,
that Roro.
who is it? There's a couple others too. So I don't know how day one's gonna look like this Saturday, but
Oh,
I know this.
it's
Whoever
it's
came
gonna
up
be interesting.
positive was not messing with the Joe Rogan, the Brian, the Aaron Rodgers, the smoke, or the slam. That's their
No,
problem.
no. And so they all
Because I
tested
didn't hear too
positive.
many
So
people
now,
that were following those things coming up positive. A lot of people that are
yeah,
vaxxed are coming up positive,
yeah. I mean,
mm,
but I'm not
yeah.
hearing.
I mean, like I said earlier, my manager is double vaxxed and boosted, and still got the wrecking ball of it.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
yeah, he
sorry to
said he had a
switch
fever.
gears again, but still.
Yeah, he
nah,
said he
no
had a
problem, no
fever,
problem.
Mhm.
body aches and chills. I was like, that right there is telling me that the shit don't work.
This may be some
Yeah,
water or some other shit. Water with a few little crystal
I mean,
shit.
particles,
I mean,
metallics and shit. Just like, here, take that. Have a nice day. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's get back to wrestling. I'm sorry, B.
yeah.
We're gonna talk. We'll
Nah, you
talk. I'm
right
sorry.
though.
I'll be on some bullshit.
Yeah, get
I'm sorry. I'm
get
sorry.
your immune
Let's
C,
get back
man.
to no,
Your
no.
immune C
Chill.
packets.
Let's get back to
Throw them
wrestling.
joints in some water. Let's go, man.
Let's get back to wrestling.
Get
Yeah,
your
but a
What?
couple
I
of them
have
wasn't
what?
following the
I have
thing.
my immunity right here. There's my
ah,
vaccination right there.
I
strong,
got mine.
strong.
I'm smoking it
Clear
right
out
now.
everything right there.
But yeah, so they are they gonna have to cancel these events,
Oh
these
man,
upcoming wrestling events?
we
I don't
killed
know.
it
They're
at
gonna
Christmas
work their
party.
way around it. I know they're
Mm,
already committed to day one, so they're gonna try to work their way around it.
Uh,
You know, um,
train wreck.
Yeah, they need day one. They need day one to
Train wreck.
come out. So,
You got to get it off the floor, right? Uh oh. Does that look
Oh,
like
exactly.
the? Does that look like
Oh,
the winged eagle? Listen, you got to
Yeah,
you got to listen,
acknowledge
Brian.
me.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. You're gonna have to off camera. You texting Ted. Send me your address. I'm gonna have to send you a Kerry Von Erich style Texas heavyweight championship title. You need that. Retire that. Throw that right.
Sweet.
Once you get, do me a favor, and once you get that Texas title in the mail, that Federation joint right there, as Mike Tyson would say, garbage. I got one too for the collection. I'm not saying throw it in the garbage, but you got to represent Texas, my brother.
garbage.
All
NWA.
right.
You
All
got
right.
to
Cool.
represent the hardcore brand.
Cool.
He
Cool.
You know,
sitting
Cool.
there
Yeah.
like
and I
Yeah.
shit you,
Yeah.
and I'm
Eric.
telling you, and I shit you not. For real. Send him your address, and in like 2 weeks you'll have that. I shit you not.
All right. All
Kerry
right.
Von Erich,
You know what I'm
blood.
saying? And with that, I'm gonna need your commitment because now that we're gonna have Slam TV, classic wrestling is gonna be back in effect. So I'm gonna need you to
You
pull
like
up
have
on
the
me
channels.
sometimes. I'm gonna need you
All
to
right.
just co-host with me sometimes because we
Okay.
got present back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But definitely, I got that. But once I saw that, I said, "Yo, that's what Brian need. You need that Texas baby, NWA." You said Kerry Von Erich was one of your favorites, right?
Yes.
There we go. End of story.
Yeah.
You know what
When I
I'm
saw
saying?
him, yeah, when I was a kid, because like they
End of
had like
story.
The Paul Bosch wrestling over the Sam Houston Coliseum. That's where I first saw him.
Mm.
Saw Kerry Von Erich, and then that's when I saw the Punisher, aka the Undertaker, in the early days.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Um,
Texas shit on deck to play on the network. Like I had so much sorry to cut you. I had so much stuff queued up to rock and roll, ready to shoot Saturdays I'm gonna just let it roll. I got a lot of Texas World Class Championship wrestling and I did remember you saying that Kerry Von Erich was one of your favorites. So,
yep.
I got a lot of shit on deck. We're gonna have fun with that, man.
All
When we
right.
doing World
Nice.
Class Championship, I'm definitely gonna let you know in advance so you can because I know you're more familiar with the stars from that era than me from your area.
Yeah. Those were the good old days.
WCCWs. Mm,
Yeah, I'm
right.
the classic guy. This was pre-Rona wrestling, 80s
Facts.
and 90s pre-Rona wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Where the cards went down, baseball stadiums, all of that,
You
parade
know
of
what I gotta
Yeah.
try to do?
champions, all of that. I have a lot of history in the game.
Yep.
Mm. I
Yeah,
gotta
man.
try to find
It's
my.
just back then. I mean, like a lot of stuff then wouldn't fly today.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
I love
true.
it. That's why I love it.
I gotta try
Hmm.
to get into my indie wrestling bag and watch the PWG shows since they reopened. I haven't gotten to watch any of them, man. So I'm trying to go. I'm trying to watch. I miss those shows. The
I
PWG
keep getting
events.
I keep getting the ones like what like title wrestling.
Title match
They be
wrestling.
title match wrestling on YouTube,
Yeah,
and yeah, just be
watch a couple of
watching.
those.
Yeah, just be watching like some of the matches. Like they had the last one I watched was like Tessa Blanchard versus Chelsea Green.
Mm.
That was a
Yeah, I
good
like title
match.
match. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. They show a lot of good women's matches. Yeah, they have a lot of matches in general that are really good. Um, I think it's them. They have one in Atlanta. There's some show in Atlanta they have. It's like a regional promotion. The Ascension were there. The
mm.
Ascension. Yeah, they had a tag team title match there. So that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. There was a
Yeah,
couple other regional joints I've been watching here and there. But um, yeah, you see a couple of these names, some old names that are coming back, and some of these guys that were former WWE people, and doing their thing there and whatnot. But I'm gonna try to tune into those. But I definitely got to get my PWG back. I used to watch all the PWG shows, but I haven't gotten to watch them since they reopened up the arena over there.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, you would get annoyed whenever on the Periscope days how that one indie channel that I'll like share with you guys. You're like, man, what is this crap?
oh yeah,
You know what it
It
is?
was it
Look,
was
a lot
cool,
of
but
the
it was just
they got to
weird.
start somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Indie,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. True though, true. That's where it's
Yeah, I
at, man.
mean,
Indie shows are fire, man. But
yeah,
and that's the
yeah,
thing.
because
Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. The cool thing about the indie shows is like the creative freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
And this up and coming talent. You know what I'm saying? They're
hmm
still hungry.
yeah. And
Yeah,
it's just that.
and oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No,
I was
no, go
just
ahead.
gonna say that the indie feel is coming back to wrestling. And
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's one of the things I think that's really putting a lot of these promotions now out there. It's just like that return of like the indie feel where the big time organizations just don't feel right, and you got to turn back to just bringing the roots, and that was
yeah,
the indies. So
Mm-hmm.
like all these indies, yeah, just indie, just giving the fans what they want, just entertain, and put these matches along. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So if that's what you
So,
know,
so do y'all think Tessa Blanchard may end up going to CGW or GCW?
GCW. She
Yeah.
might do a show for GCW. I could see it happening.
Yo, my
I
bad,
Cause
could
dog.
also
I was
probably
trying to
see
dial my
her.
other dude that just called
oh
me and shit, and I skipped down 2 levels.
yeah,
I
I
could
mean, I mean,
probably
cause
see.
Nah, facts. Yo, wait, yo,
oh
you good? You what's the name? You
what?
hold on, man. My
No, I mean, like Tessa Blanchard's like pretty much gonna turn down WWE after seeing all of what's going on over there. She's gonna be like, nah. That dream
Wow.
match with Charlotte versus Tessa, full horseman. Nah,
Yeah,
that ain't
I
happening. I
don't
mean,
see that.
because I mean they had a golden opportunity, but they dropped it.
I see her
I mean
going
that
into
that
like a. Oh, I was gonna say
like
I
a
see her
what?
going into like a big situation with her and Taya Valkyrie back in AAA or something like that. I see that
Yeah,
happening, heating up. Possibly Wild Women of Wrestling, that taking off for her there. Um,
yeah,
Everybody wants to see the AEW thing, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think she could be a big deal, revamp and become a big deal again. Hit that run
yeah,
like how AJ Styles did before he went to WWE. Something like
yeah,
that, where she
bro,
becomes prolific, and then it's like, ooh, we gotta take her now. So I see
yeah,
that happening for her.
I'm ready to bring
yeah,
back gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
yeah. Glow.
The glow, I missed
I'm
that
just
show,
joking.
man. That
Chill,
show
chill.
was
I'm just
dope.
joking. I don't want to change the subject. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
No, that show was cool though, man. I like that
Yeah.
show.
The
I was
I'm
watching
joking.
farmer's
that
I'm
show
joking.
when it
daughter,
Chill,
came.
chill, 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 chill.
the farmer's
Yeah,
daughter, Mount. Yeah, and then the
Chill,
one
y'all.
chick, Justice.
No.
And then was that like Mount Fiji?
Oh
She's like
man,
Tika Tika Tika
Mount
Tika
Fiji.
Tika Two.
I didn't. I really
The
didn't want to
big
turn the
woman.
conversation to that. I just wanted to just throw it in there as
But yeah,
a
I'm
little,
all about that. I'm all about
soundbite.
that Tessa Blanchard.
word though, man. Now Tessa out there. Who knows if Tessa gonna go to Star? I don't know if Tessa will go to Stardom. If
I
Tessa will
don't know.
show up at Stardom, that's gonna be
I
the
I
whole
I
situation.
mean I mean from like with the reports that I've read that she's a bit complicated to work with, but I
Yeah,
think if
She's
she
extra.
Mm.
matures, I think like
Diva, extra,
if
extra. Like, oh,
if
okay.
yeah,
she I mean like if she matures a little bit and then actually has like a wake up call, then yeah,
yeah.
she get by the time you
That's
know
the
it
thing.
she'll be like the newest addition, like whenever the AEW does like the what's it, the Casino Royale or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could see that for her. I could. I could.
And
You
that
see,
is undeniable.
You see, Mercedes Martinez showed up on AEW tonight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
showed up. Yeah, she came in and jumped. She cost Thunder Rosa her match against
Nice.
what's her name? Jade Cargill. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. First of all, Jade Cargill and uh, Thunder Rosa had a pretty good match for themselves. But
Dang, cause like last time I caught up on AEW is when Kyle O'Reilly made his debut.
yeah, he wrestled too. He wrestled on the show tonight too. Yeah,
So I was all like, "Yeah, baby." Boo.
Is
Yeah,
it?
they just went away
Is
from
there supposed to
Roderick.
be something happening with Adam Cole?
It's
That's the
undisputed.
situation. That's the storyline right now,
It's
where Adam Cole
undisputed.
is stuck between the Young Bucks and his old buddies of the Undisputed Era, and O'Reilly and Fish. So
Oh,
that's what's gonna be happening. And I
okay.
think, and from what I seen, because I didn't watch NXT last week, I did watch it this week, and they're having that match, that unification match between Roddy and Carmelo Hayes. So I'm thinking,
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo Hayes may end up being Roderick Strong for that cruiserweight title, and if that's the
Mm,
case, that might be Roderick Strong saying, "Yo, I'm out of here." He might be gone, and if he's
mm,
gone from NXT, he's gonna definitely be walking up somewhere on freaking
Because Roderick Strong is money.
AEW.
Roderick Strong is money.
Because you know who else is trying to walk up into AEW too? His wife.
Yeah.
His wife, Marina Shafir, former MMA fighter Marina
And
Shafir.
then
Yeah.
Gargano, his contract expired the last I heard.
Yeah. So he don't know where he's gonna go. He's just sitting there. They don't know where he's gonna be. I'm telling you, they might try to pick him up some as a coach. They want him as a backstage coach, a trainer for the next breed of wrestlers. But the whole thing is that guy still has time to wrestle, man. Do you want to do that? You want to keep making money, you know?
mm.
You want to keep wrestling, you know? That's the whole thing. That's what they try to do with Adam Cole, where they try to make him a manager. They wanted him to cut his
Nah.
hair and become a manager for Keith Lee. Like, what
Wrestle
the
as long
hell?
as you can and then do the extras. That's just like play basketball as long as you can, retire and become a coach or a
Right.
trainer
Yeah.
behind the scenes. As long as you can
Yeah,
still
man.
perform, you got to keep rocking. Let me ask you guys
Yeah.
one question about
Sure.
these the WWE. There's a lot of reports of empty crap, a lot of empties, and they're shuffling people around in the audiences. Like I'm hearing reports about
Yeah.
that again.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't really rock with it,
That's
but like, do it be looking crazy when you see the show, or is the editing game on point? Like
The
when
editing
the
game is on point. House shows are getting hit. House shows get
Yeah.
hit bad. The
okay,
house shows get hit bad. The regular shows, depending on the area, you
uh-huh,
notice they show certain areas, they show certain pieces, other pieces they don't show. They try to
mm,
keep the cameras a little low. If they
mm-hmm,
fan out to certain spots. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you do see some of those arenas do sell low. And
Mm.
if you notice, they've been talking where there's certain arenas that AEW outsells them at.
Wow.
whoa,
That has been telling. That's been telling.
is that
That's
regional?
been real telling.
I
That's
wonder
Regional?
why.
Is that
huh?
no? Obviously, but I'm just saying, is
I
that a regional
wonder
thing?
why.
Like
No.
territorial wise, like is that like the Western region, or is that like as far as you know what I mean? As far as the outselling the
No.
arenas, is that mostly in
Oh
certain
nah, it's
regions
not
as
even
far as
like a
in the
region.
states?
I'm not even thinking it's a regional thing. I think it's just like, what are
The
you
cards
interested in
suck.
nowadays? What are you interested
The
in
bookings are
nowadays?
bad.
Cards suck. The bookings is horrible.
And then on top of that, if I'm going to go to the show and all of a sudden you cut my favorite wrestler, why do I want to go?
Right. And the
Mm.
Yeah,
promos are
know.
weak.
Yeah, nothing is
Very.
guaranteed, man. Nothing is guaranteed. So now it's like,
Okay.
yo, you so interested in Charlotte Flair and Tony Storm. Tony Storm's gone now. Who
Right.
Charlotte Flair gonna go wrestle now? Sasha Banks again?
Again.
Nobody
Come
wants to do
on,
that.
man. You
But
know?
but but
Damn.
but Vince thinks, oh well, I don't trust Tony Storm to deliver. So, oh well, Sasha and Charlotte, y'all had a feud. Y'all that'll generate a rivalry. No, we want to see something fresh. We want to see a new rivalry.
No? Yeah. So now, day one
Oh
is on
man.
Saturday. Everybody's hoping Liv Morgan beats Becky Lynch. You
Mm.
know?
Oh, Liv Morgan's probably on her way out too. I mean, I don't blame Liv
If
Morgan if
if
she leaves.
if Liv don't beat
If she
Becky,
don't get the
man, they're
strap,
gonna
probably.
riot. They're gonna riot. If Liv don't beat Becky, they're gonna riot. Those fans are going to lose their minds, bro. And it's
Even
just
if
like that
I'm
because it's
it's
the same.
old school
yeah.
style. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Even if you got to just
everything's
switch the
just
belt for a pay per view, like wait, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Switch it up for a second, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's like old school style. Like
Yeah.
And it's so weird, man. Cause now look, now you have Bobby Lashley, who was such a heel. They turning him into a face. That makes no sense because freaking Seth
Kevin
Rollins and Kevin
Owens.
Owens are heels.
Mm.
What? You had this man as a prominent heel, and because you couldn't just follow up and just let Owens be a face, you know what I mean, or an anti-hero or whatever. No, you
Yep.
have him buddied up with Seth Rollins, who sucks up all the charisma in the room, and then you just come on, man. I'm tired of Seth Rollins being in everything, everything.
Well,
Jesus Christ, man.
you don't have Johnny Drip Drip anymore, which
You see,
that
and a
was a
few years
wasted
ago,
comeback. That was a wasted
and
comeback.
word, and a few years ago, somebody said, "Yo, watch. There's gonna be a time where y'all gonna miss John Cena not being a wrestler no more."
Yep.
And I really miss him not being a wrestler no more.
And I can't front. He
Because he
was
would have,
not the most talented at all.
but he,
His mechanics were kind of botchy to
yeah,
me. I
his
guess he got
mechanics
better
were
after I
iffy, you know
stopped
what I
watching
mean?
it, but he wasn't really the most fluid wrestler, shall I say? But he was popular.
Nah, he was a big guy, but you know, he
Hmm.
know how to talk his talk and sell his
The
character. That was
character,
his thing.
Yep.
the
Yeah.
character, yes.
Yeah.
So everybody was into it. Now it's just like
Hmm.
we got Roman Reigns, and cool with Roman Reigns doing his thing. Him and Brock Lesnar. That's the one thing you watch SmackDown for. Um,
Yeah.
Raw. I don't even know why I watch Raw anymore. And so,
I
Right now,
stopped watching it. I mean,
should they consolidate? Let me ask you a question. Should they consolidate everything right now? Because like when I stopped watching WW E wrestling,
WCW.
no WW, Federation. We call that the
Mm-hmm.
Federation. Back in the days, me and Ted called that shit the Federation. When I stopped rocking with the Federation over 10 years ago, right? I just stopped rocking with it, right? When actually probably longer than that ago. But basically, to make a long story short, they had already separated. It's been separated for a while, the SmackDown and the Raw and all that crap. But in those
yeah.
beginning stages, that's when I started being like, I ain't rocking with them no more. But should they consolidate it? Like, since they're losing so many talents, right? Should they
yeah.
just consolidate both?
If if they
You think?
consolidated, if they
I'm just
consolidated,
guessing because I don't watch it currently, so it may be a dumb question.
nah,
But break it down, Brian, please. I'm sorry.
they should still keep the brands separate because if you consolidate it, then you're gonna have that one performer that's gonna be on both shows
Yep.
that takes up somebody else's airtime that rightfully
Yep.
wants to get out there, that wants to
Yeah.
make a name for themselves. So
Okay.
not so yeah, so just keep that separate.
Okay.
I really did like the idea when they had like the big pay per views, how you had all three competing like triple threat matches, like SummerSlam. I
Yeah.
mean, like
Mm-hmm.
the Survivor Series,
Hmm.
and then they stopped doing it. I'm like, why? Because I mean, you had all the champions going up against each other. I mean, the best Survivor Series, and JoJo heard me say it before, was when you had Roderick Strong versus AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That
Mm.
was the
Yep.
match. If you're a wrestling
Yep.
fan, that was the match, the dream
Survivor
match you
Series.
wanted.
Yep. Survivor Series.
And
NXT versus
that match stole the
Raw
show.
versus SmackDown. Yep.
That
Yep.
match stole the show. Yeah,
Yep.
Man.
Because Roddy had history. Roddy had history with Styles,
yeah,
and Nakamura wrestled Strong before in Ring of Honor,
yeah.
and
And then
and AJ and
AJ Styles
Nakamura.
in Japan.
Yeah. So they all had history with each other. So it was just fire,
I said
and
this
they
to
they they
to
killed that.
I said this to Joe and to TJ months ago, so it might be 6 or 8 months ago. As long as WWE has that money coming in
Hmm.
from
They're not gonna change
NBC,
nothing. Yeah.
the USA, the Fox, the
Yeah.
Peacock.
Remember, it's
I'll
for
be right
kids
back.
now. It's for kids
Yeah. That's what
now,
it
Yeah.
is.
right?
Yeah.
So they
That's what I
brought
said.
it.
Yeah.
It is yeah. It's not. Remember, not the. What was the era? Because I pretty much after the Attitude Era, and then the next era that came after that, whatever they
Ruthless
called it,
aggression.
aggression. Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much
Ruthless
near the
aggression era.
mid or end of that stage. I called it quits with them, right? So, uh, at
Yeah. Then it
what's the
became
new?
after
What
that.
what is this new thing called?
It's like the
Or they
PG
name it
era, pretty
they
much.
name it
Mm-hmm.
afterwards. So they went PG exactly how many seasons
Yeah,
ago? Like, it becomes television programming seasons. Like, how long ago did they
some
go
time ago, some
PG?
time ago,
Like
some
5
time ago.
years.
Yeah,
Just
If
give me
not
about
more.
give or
a
take,
range.
probably
5,
a little. Yeah, probably like
8.
somewhere around 5 years or so, something like that. Because it was something of like a YPG type thing. Because they were doing a
Mm-hmm.
lot of weird stuff for a minute, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden they started bringing the certain words. So now it's like a PG-13. We'll say PG-13 now. Then yeah, because it's
Yeah.
PG now. It's entering PG-13 era somewhat.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
but
now
it's
it's
still
back
the
up to
kids. But they say
PG
the curse words.
13.
Yeah, we could
But
say
okay, because I
PG
was
PG-13. Yeah.
watching something thing on YouTube, just while I was just researching some stuff to try to
Hmm.
catch up with the game a little bit. I saw that they were saying in the comment section on one thing, oh, it's geared for children now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like for
Yeah,
example,
yeah, it is good for children. We mentioned this on the show with TJ, yeah,
okay,
before that. Yeah, I've
Mm-hmm.
mentioned it now, yeah, because it is it's fancied for kids. It's
Yep.
fancy
yes.
for kids, and
So
regardless
Little
of
Rock
what you want to
forever.
say and what you want to do, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what you want to say, and you can complain about it as much. These kids are the ones that are getting their parents to pay this money to
Mm-hmm.
watch these pay per views and buy,
Yep.
invest in the network and buy
Yep.
the
Mm-hmm.
merch and do all that
Yep.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Agreed.
that's what's gonna make them their money. That's what's gonna
Yes.
make them the money. And those kids are gonna be kids for a long time. You know what I mean? They got a good
Yes.
10, 15 plus years on
To
them.
rock, to
You
grow with
know,
it,
Yep.
so they look and they
just
start
like we did.
questioning and start looking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They become teenagers, and then they gotta look at their favorite wrestlers and be like, look at the women and go, "Ooh, I want to watch them more because these ladies are hot." But yeah, that's what's
Got
gonna
you.
be happening.
No, you're right.
You know,
Yep.
and you know how crazy wrestling is right now.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
They literally, I watched, I was listening to video on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about how the young kids are so into they're focused on these matches, on certain matches, and they're focused on certain stars. And a lot of them are into Cora Jade, who wrestles on the NXT roster. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Cora Jade is somewhere in her like 20s or something like that, somewhere in her 20s, but are into her because she looks like a teenager.
Mm.
I that is insane. And I'm like the male fan
Aaliyah.
They can
base,
relate to them.
the
Mm-hmm.
male fan base is into her because she looks like a teenager. And I said,
They can
Mm-hmm.
relate to it,
that's
bro.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Nah, cause you thinking
Speaking
I
of
can
Aaliyah,
bag
where is
that.
Aaliyah? She
That's
was
the
on
joint. Cause
SmackDown.
it's
I mean,
like,
she got
yo,
drafted to SmackDown.
I can bag that. B.
Yeah,
If I
she's
see
on
you off the
SmackDown,
street,
but
I
they
can
barely
holler at
used her.
that.
She was on TV, and then she left. She was out. She was used a
Aaliyah
little
looks
bit,
like
and
a
then she
kid.
left.
Aaliyah looks like
Yeah,
a kid. Yeah,
Tell
and
she's
you
that to
know
my
Leah
family.
lost
she's
her
in the.
lunch, right? That
Get it?
match where she pinned what's her name? She lost her lunch.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you want to go back, they showed a video of that too, where she celebrated and she was so like I don't know if it was what was going on, but she ended up throwing up in the ring. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Ooh,
I think that's when she pinned Charlotte. I think it was or whoever. And it was in a six
really?
man tag match. But yeah,
I'm gonna look it up on YouTube.
a debut match. Yeah,
Ugh.
that
Ew.
joint is crazy. I said no way. And I'm not sure if that's why she's not on the main roster right now again. But
Wow.
yeah, but it's a lot of craziness that's going on in WWE, and it's just a shame because you got a lot of good stuff that could go on, but these people don't know how to write long term storylines properly and
It's
Mm-mm.
all
whatnot,
Vince
man.
McMahon. Vince
It's
McMahon
just
has the final
so
say.
weird, man.
Vince McMahon has the final say. Like the script writers, there's been reports where like the writers will say like they'll be up till 3, 4 in the morning writing the script, and then Vince will delay meetings, and then all of a sudden, like 5 minutes before the match is supposed to happen, Vince will change it right on the fly.
Yeah,
Wow.
he does that a lot. Yeah, they say he does that a
Oh
lot.
boy.
Yeah, it's like
He does
Vince
that a
needs to
lot.
just
He takes it
step
and he
down.
just shred up whatever the storyline is, and he just recreates whatever he thinks is good.
Yeah, because
Then
like
Pritchard is there, and they
because
do
like
all that. Yeah,
the writers and the talent, they're writing it up and they're like, this could work, and then Vince will be like, oh no. Nah, Nikki, nah. We're gonna make her a superhero. Let's bring the superhero gimmick back. And that was
and you
again,
know,
the recycled storylines.
Yep.
and you know that's why Rhea Ripley's trying to leave. Rhea Ripley don't want to
Oh.
be in the company no more. No, she's trying to leave because they're trying to take control of her character. Her character was the goth emo, the
Yeah.
goth chick, and they
Yeah,
want her to keep cutting her hair. She doesn't want to cut her hair no more. She wants to keep her hair long, but they want her to maintain the image, so they want her to cut her hair. They're tired of the She's tired of the stupid storyline, but they keep having her in the stupid storyline. There's a lot of
Mm.
craziness that some people are not understanding. A lot of these females are not wanting to be in this company right now. They're going through hell, and
and the
because of what
whole
happened with Ruby Soho and
yeah
Ty Conti, where
Mm.
they weren't big time stars, but in AEW, look what they're able to do.
Yeah.
yeah, and then also too, to your point, is I don't understand why they're still trying to create this like odd couple dynamic. I mean, you got RK Bro, then you got Nikki Ash with Rhea, then you have Otis and Chad Gable.
Gable,
Which
yeah,
I mean, they made it work. I mean, I understand because they're both wrestlers, with the wrestling
yeah,
background, so that
yeah,
works. That fits. But the other, just the gimmicks. It's just like why they're trying to make this odd couple
yeah,
thing work.
yeah. And it's always the odd couple. Yeah, the odd couple.
I
Will
mean,
this
and
team
then you had a
coexist?
solid faction. You had a solid faction, and you broke it up for what reason? There was no reason to. I mean, you had
The Hurt Business.
the Hurt Business,
Yeah.
greatest thing going, strongest thing
Yo,
going, and then they,
the Hurt Business was on Raw and got squashed by Kevin Owens. That's how sad. That's sad. That's
yeah.
sad.
Jesus.
Just so they could extend Bobby Lashley into the storyline. Jesus Christ, man.
Yes, sir, Edward.
Hey Ed, what's up, bro? How you
Why are
doing?
we still why are we still up this late?
Yo, I'm getting ready to shut it down, fellas.
You
All
see,
right.
Yeah.
Ed, you gave him
So
the idea. Like, oh man, it's late.
I'm gonna take
Well,
out the
thank you for having me,
garbage.
my friends. Everyone, be safe. Thank you.
Be safe. Be safe.
word slam.
Catch you on the
Copy
next
that.
episode, y'all.
Oh, this man
Peace,
strong. This man
fellas.
soundboard is elite.
Peace, fellas. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
If the WWE is the
You
WWE,
could
I think
purchase stock
I'm
right
pretty
now, I
sure it
think.
yeah,
is. Uh
yeah.
oh.